The Opie and Anthony Show on XM 202, featuring Opie, Anthony, and James Norton.
They are the most vile, despicable human beings in the country. Creeps, ankle-biters.
Obviously, the strength is their ability to turn mistruth into something people would believe.
Wow, how long is this guy going to continue to babble and say nothing?
All day long!
Shut up!
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's worse than I imagined.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
We are a bunch of dopes.
I think we're lewd.
We're probably pushing 20 arrests because of this radio show.
Out of touch cornballs.
3 retards.
We have the effect of Tylenol PM.
Opie.
You know, I could have been a model.
Anthony.
I'm gay.
James Norton.
I like yogurt.
Robert Reed.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
That's right. Good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Very unorganized today.
My God.
Very unorganized.
It's like an engine not running right.
Stuff is missing. Our go-to material is missing.
Is there a thief in our midst?
So now we're going to have to really make up crap today on the Opie and Anthony Show. I don't know.
You missed my almost destroying a computer this morning, too.
Why? What happened?
Office.
What happened?
Well, once again, you know the state-of-the-art laptop I work on in the office? That piece of crap that I've been on bitching about for quite a while? Because I'll be online, you know, looking at what's happening, various news sites and stuff, checking out some clips. And the screen goes blank, the whole thing shuts off immediately. It just shuts down. No error, no nothing. Just shuts off. And I was told it had to be 3, 4, maybe even 5 times over the period of time we've been here that it's been fixed. Well, today I'm checking something out. I'm reading. In the middle of reading, the screen goes black again. I ripped every wire out of this thing, and Kenny quickly took it out of my hands and put it in a drawer and slammed the drawer shut because he knew the thing was going through the window and would have landed out on the street. That's how pissed off I was about the equipment. I can't get a laptop that works. I sit at a small little round table, me and Than, sharing something where I can barely fit like a bagel to eat in the morning on. The laptop itself is this little piece of garbage.
It's the size of like a notebook.
Oh.
Where's your MacBook?
All my good equipment is at home. I don't bring it in here.
No.
Where it's going to get thieved.
No, they should bring you a MacBook.
Oh, that they should. Maybe if I send in some production, I'll win.
Make a list of demands or you walk.
Oh, I like it.
Make a list of demands or you walk. Because here's the deal. We have to do 2 radio shows a day, basically.
Yep.
We wanted to do it from one studio.
Yeah.
They decide they needed us over here from 6 to 9, so it has to be set up right.
Yep.
So if your laptop isn't working, you tell them it's not working, and you don't want to use that laptop anymore, and to get you a brand new laptop.
I did.
Bring me the laptop. I'll solve the problem right now.
Oh, where's the laptop?
Bring me the laptop. I'll solve the problem right now.
Are you going to reboot, Opie?
Bring me the laptop, Sam!
It's in the drawer. When you walk in the door, right to the right, the bottom drawer. That's the laptop I was using. It doesn't get fixed.
Please hold your breath and count to 10.
What's wrong with
that piece of crap?
What's wrong with it?
Is just it's garbage. It shuts off. You'll be using it, all of a sudden, no warning, nothing. The screen just goes black and it shuts down. No power, and it's been fixed. You know, 4 times, at least.
That probably shouldn't be happening.
You know why? It's not a MacBook.
That's right.
Exactly.
Get Anthony a MacBook. All right, I'm going to leave this here right.
Leave it there. If anything else happens, that's your go-to prop for the day.
It's not a prop.
If anything happens,
I don't want
someone's
people to
getting
think.
that thrown at them.
I don't want
at them.
I don't want people to think when they hear the destruction that it's a prop. It will be the real deal.
Bad battery. Why is it a bad battery when it's plugged in? Thanks for the diagnosis from 1,000 miles away over Pal Talk. You idiot! Are you insane? Are you crazy? You're so banned right now. Not banned, but you know what happens?
Drop something.
I don't care how long you've been with Pal Talk. I'm bouncing you from the room. You're bounced. Check back in an hour. If I remember, you'll be back.
Very good. So Anthony doesn't have a laptop. He doesn't have a desk to sit at, really. You need a list of demands, and you got to hand them in to Mark, and it's got to be taken care of.
Demands.
Man, Jimmy, you walked into a situation today.
What happened? I was only folding clothes. I didn't realize how late it was.
Well, Jimmy is
folding clothes.
Folding clothes.
I was doing a trip today. I thought I had like 25 minutes. I'm like folding, and all of a sudden I'm like, what am I doing? I have to be on the radio.
Were you ironing?
No, but I don't want them to get that moldy smell when they sit in the dryer for too long.
I got to tell you, this is a very popular radio show, but these people have no idea that it's hanging on by like fingernails.
Oh,
just any day it could completely implode. Explode.
But no one's drinking or doing drugs. It's all like,
it's all just dumb stuff.
He wants his, like a little more desk area, and I should get up 5 minutes earlier and do my fold and wash.
And then I got E-Rock wandering around. You notice anything different in front of me, Jimmy?
I know.
I got a lot of blank space.
Yeah, not
a lot of
stuff.
Emptiness. I come in here around 10 to 6, and I'm like, E-Rock, why aren't we set up? Because we're a very prepared radio show.
And by set up, we mean having all of our various CDs of sound clips from shows. And
our go-to material.
Yeah, go-to material.
When we're having a slow day. All that stuff. There's
and just the fun stuff to talk about.
Right. There's nothing in front of me. And E-Rock has no idea where the discs are. He's running around in a panic back and forth between here and XM. Now he's claiming that there's a thief among us, that someone is stealing our CDs. Why would they steal our CDs, really? I mean, it's just dumb stuff. It's a couple clips from Homeless Radio. It's the Schwoogie Nazi Challenge clips. Just dumb stuff. Who would want this stuff?
But somebody took...
It's not like you could steal all this stuff and then start doing a radio show.
No, doing your own show or sell it to another show. This is... here's the protocol, I guess. There's stuff here that we use, sound clips. And when we're done here and go over to the other studio, it gets put in a box and brought over there.
Right.
And then when we're done over there, whatever isn't used for the day is then boxed up again and brought over here so we can use it the next day. So when it made its way back here, but it's somewhere between the time it made it here and now, the box is here, but everything in it, all the discs, gone. So somebody had to have gone into the box, taken the discs out, and walked with them. Who is that person? Who is it?
I don't know. E-Rock is slacking. I've noticed it for a while.
E-Rock is the opposite of Columbo. He is the exact opposite of Columbo. He is a non-crime solving buffoon.
Just when you think he has something, he walks back in and goes, ma'am, I have no more thoughts or questions.
One more thing. I got nothing. He was in here on the phone talking, and we said, I go, E-Rock, who had access to the box? And then he says, who did? I said, and it was brought here? Well, yesterday. Who was it that brought it here? And he tells me. And I go, okay, well, check him out. He must be questioned. More of the discs in the box when it was brought over. Where did you put them?
He's one of these guys, and there's a lot of us out there, including myself, I guess. He knows the discs are missing, so he's checked in the same place 4 times, just thinking that it's going to magically appear. I'm like, E-Rock.
Oh, E-Rock, shut up.
E-Rock, the disc will never be in that bin, okay?
Right.
You've checked 3 or 4 times. You need a new solution.
You think he's still right?
A new option. Oh, yeah.
Remember when you were like 7 years old?
They got to be here somewhere.
Remember when you were 7 and you were hungry and you would just keep opening the refrigerator knowing there was nothing in there and looking and then shutting it and you go back and look and shut. That's what he's like. He's like a 7-year-old. The mind of a 7-year-old. He's a young, retarded boy.
I'll tell you right now. Is E-Rock listening, or is he running back and forth in a panic?
Now I have no idea what
we have nothing in front of us. And there's things we want to get to today. And don't worry, we'll have a good show. We're professional broadcasters.
We're professionals.
I'll tell you this much, though. If no disappear, all that time we would have spent having fun with the CDs in front of me will be spent mocking E-Rock.
Whipping E-Rock and accusing people of thievery.
By the way, Sam, what time did E-Rock arrive?
Oh,
that mic, son.
He's got his stopwatch and everything. Yes.
Today he arrived at 5:23 and 31.46 seconds.
We have a new little thing we have here.
Yeah, that's
the E-Rock arrival time.
I've noticed that E-Rock has decided to come in whenever the hell he wants.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I show up around 5:05. Anthony's usually the first here around 5.
No, I when I'm here, of the on-air staff, yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm here, both Than and Travis and Sam are already here.
So, and what time do you get here, Than?
Between 4 and 4:30.
Between 4 and 4:30. E-Rock, I have noticed, he comes here 5:30, 5:45, and then quickly runs into the studio, backdoor style, by the way.
Yeah.
And starts setting up the studio, and then you walk in and you just assume he's been here the whole time. But I started noticing, like, wait a minute, he looks too tired to be here for at least an hour already. We know the look.
Yeah.
So I'm like, E-Rock, I finally, I don't want to be Dick Boss, but yesterday I go, E-Rock, you have to get here early. Everyone else is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to beat Anthony and I here at the least.
Yeah.
At the least, you have to be here at 5. These guys are showing up between 4 and 4:30.
I'm here at 5.
So I told him yesterday, I go, E-Rock, you have to be here earlier. So after our little shoot that we'll talk about in a few minutes here, I went out to dinner with Than and the birthday boy, Sam. And I go, Sam, new job. He's the low man on the totem pole. We just hired him.
Yep.
But I gave him a great job. His job every morning is to tell me exactly when E-Rock arrives, and I told him to get a stopwatch. So, Sam, once again, what time did E-Rock arrive?
5:23 and 31.46 seconds.
And you've been doing this for just today?
This is the first day. But
I want a graph at the end of the week.
Yeah, we've discussed
We can
that.
graph it out.
But here's the deal. I told E-Rock yesterday, you have to be here at 5.
Yesterday.
So he's already 23 minutes late.
And 31.46 seconds.
And 31.46.
31.46.
Are you sure about that?
4.6.
That's just a guess.
No, I got the stopwatch here. It's
He's
31.
got to stop. Trust me, he's not guessing because he wants to move up. That's why I gave him the job. I'm like, this is a great opportunity for you, Sam.
They're vultures around
So not
here.
only was E-Rock late today by 23 minutes and some odd seconds, thanks, Sam, things are missing.
He couldn't get on the case early because he wasn't here.
Right, and if he listened to me and got here at 5 like I asked him to, he would have had an extra 23 minutes
to walk around
to
and
try
look
to
at
find
the box.
our crap for our radio show.
To look at the empty box for 25 extra minutes.
And this is what sucks. Today, we have to do an extra half hour on regular radio.
Opie, we don't have to. We want to.
Oh, that's right. We want to. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
We want to.
Today and tomorrow, we want to. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. I might need another shock treatment. We want to do an extra half hour of radio. We want to thank General Motors for extending the Opie and Anthony show these 2 days, today and tomorrow.
Dear friends at GM.
General Motors introduced $100,000 miles of coverage and a new level of confidence. Learn more at gm.com.
Opie, it's extended coverage and an extended show.
That's terrific.
I love my caddy.
Who doesn't?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Love mine. Going to be hopping in for a little trip to what they call Philadelphia.
I believe we all have GM cars, now that I think about it.
Absolutely.
So, Than, do we know where these CDs are?
As of right now, no.
Still don't. What we have to do is locate the person who last saw them, who brought the box over here with the discs in it and put it somewhere. Who was that person?
I will have to ask E-Rock.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, I do not know the answer to that.
No answer.
I know.
Now, E-Rock had told me that it was like a couple of interns do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
One of which being the newest intern, Nosferatu?
Yeah, Nosferatu.
So, look at these guys run out.
He's trying to find him before the sun comes up.
By the way, when you work for this show, you could be under the radar for a really, really long time.
Oh, yeah. We won't even know your name.
If one of these guys actually asked me, what I think he does for the show, it would be so vague it would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they know that.
Yeah.
But then once you're on our radar, oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, you're just a blip every second.
Today I announce E-Rock is on the radar screen.
Yep.
He flew under the radar for almost 2 years.
Sent out a single ping. I want to hear E-Rock.
It's good to know that he's the only one. He's the only one that didn't lose sleep with this brand new deal we made about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
It's good to know that he's still getting his sleep and gets up at the same exact time as we had to move our alarm clocks an hour less or whatever.
I just love the thought of me driving down the Long Island Expressway. It's as dark because it's still last night. It's just pitch black out, and E-Rock is curled up in the fetal position, like with his hands in the little cherub nappy thing under his cheek. Maybe a little drool coming out because he's so sound asleep. That's a nice thought.
Isn't it? And isn't it nice that I asked him yesterday? I go, you have to start getting here around 5.
It was only yesterday, though.
And give or take a few minutes, whatever. But the first day, he didn't think I was going to pay attention. But I got Sam on the job with his stopwatch. 5:23.
That's Sam.
And 31.46 seconds.
And 31.46 seconds late.
Rounded off to 23 and a half minutes late.
No. I say 20. All right, yeah, whatever. Okay.
If he came in at 5, which is the absolute latest he should be here.
Well, the round would be 24 minutes late.
Is it? You're rounding up?
Yeah.
I was rounding down.
Rounded up.
Rounded up.
So there you go. All right.
To a half hour.
I don't know what we're going to do today. We don't have anything in front of us, but we'll figure it out.
At one point, I'll talk about my hour in the Mac store.
Oh, you went?
Dude.
I went last night.
It's like a cult, and I'm going to get addicted.
What time did you go?
1 o'clock.
In the morning?
Of course.
I was there at about, I guess, 9 o'clock last night.
It's unbelievable.
Went in. All right, save it for the commercial.
All right, and this morning we say hi to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh!
Ooh, I'm going there at the end of the month. Hi!
Ooh. Can I go down there with you?
Yeah, man. If you can, I'm trying to grow a mullet real quick.
What a bad rep they got for the mullet.
K-Rock down there in Pittsburgh, they sent up some jerseys for Ant and I, some Steeler jerseys with our names on them. Very, very cool. And then like a photo of some chick in a wet T-shirt contest.
Chick.
Really hot, holding her boobs.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it seems like she might be a sales girl down there or something, and she's begging us to come so she could show us what she's got for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. And all the females on the staff, for the most part, talking about their boobs and how they love WOW and they love the virus. And they'll show us something if we go to Pittsburgh.
I like it.
So I want to say hi to Pittsburgh. I know we're doing very well in Pittsburgh, so thank you to everyone listening to us on K-Rock in Pittsburgh.
Also, some great video on TV today. They've been showing it all morning.
Yeah, watch this, Jimmy.
I saw this on TV yesterday.
Oh, you saw it? All right.
Yeah, well, of course they cut away the tease. The reporter.
It's a tease, but yeah, a reporter finally gets what was coming to him.
Any updates on our stuff, Dan?
No, but we'll have the thing you're talking about.
Well, of course, yeah, that new stuff.
By the way, a lot of the stuff that was in front of me, can we get another copy, or is it lost forever?
Some of it we can reproduce. Some of it
is lost forever. That's great. That's great. All right, and is E-Rock in a panic somewhere?
I assume he's over at XM tearing the place apart.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll see.
Oh, boy, people are going to be called out. There you go. Now you play for the Steelers also.
I always wanted to be a member of the team.
See, the name on the back, it says Jimmy.
I like it. It's a great jersey, man.
It really is. I always like when they have like regular player names on them because I don't play for Pittsburgh.
I know. It seems kind of funny.
How about
where
Ham?
You walk around?
Wouldn't mind a Jack Ham one because Ham is a ham.
Right.
Wow, way to go local, Jimmy. They're really believing that we're broadcasting right down the street in Pittsburgh. With that.
Yeah, come on down here. Hey, what is he, gay? You think you're Pittsburgh, you think you're a homo. Hey, what is he, gay? Yeah, that guy fumbled. He must be gay. Yeah, all right.
By the way, I want to announce this, too. Pittsburgh on our radar screen.
Yes.
We're going to have to do something with Pittsburgh. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll figure out what the hell we're going to do. This is wonderful. It's the O&A virus spreading across America.
I don't have kids. I want porno on my TV. I want violent video games. I want violence on TV. I don't want it taken off because you had kids. All you people with your children make me effing sick.
We're psychotic. Opie and Anthony.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, what a mess today. The Opie and Anthony Show, the O&A virus. It's spreading across America.
Trying to figure out if incompetence or thievery was perpetrated here against the show. Was it incompetence or thievery or a little of both?
We're going to have to use all our skills to get through today's radio show.
I want you to use all of your skills and try to put this radio show back together. I don't want the listeners to see it like this.
All right. Great. Wonderful. We're going to be in Philly tomorrow. Let's not forget.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Broadcasting live from WISP. Another road trip for the boys. Hitting the road right after the show today. We got the O&A traveling virus down there Saturday. 10 comedians at the Tweeter Center in Camden, New Jersey. The murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
But it's very safe around the Tweeter Center.
Yeah. I get to drive to Philly with one of our peeps today.
Yeah?
I usually don't. You know me. I like solo. Me, my girl, just cruising the highways. But I got a little guest with me today. Little guest, Keith.
Who?
Keith.
Oh, Keith. I didn't hear you.
Which is great. Like anyone else, I'm kind of like, I don't, because I'm not a talkative guy when I drive. I'm very focused when I drive. I'm looking 10 moves ahead. And I like the idea of Keith driving with me because now I can do 110 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
The whole way.
And if anyone pulls up to you, he just shows his badge.
Oh, just flash it and leave us alone, officer. And I'm doing 110.
Speaking of Keith, I got to give him his Easy Pass back.
Wait a minute. He took his Easy Pass.
His wife thinks he's having an affair because she got the bill for the Easy Pass, and he's been seen all over New Jersey.
Oh, it's like,
Philly.
what are you going through here? This toll booth, you never take
North
this.
Carolina, Virginia. He's all over the place. He made the mistake of giving me his Easy Pass.
That is a mistake.
I forgot why, but I don't know. I was in a pinch, and we had one of our road trips. Maybe it was the trip to Boston, I think.
For a long trip, you do not want to sit in those cash lanes. You don't want to anyway.
So he's trying to be a nice guy, and he gives me his Easy Pass. It was supposed to be for the weekend, and I was going to give him the Easy Pass back and a little cash, and thank you very much, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all about it pretty much, and I have since gone on many, many road trips using the Keith the Cop's Easy Pass.
How great is it?
And he finally called me and goes, can you give me the Easy Pass and maybe a few bucks? My wife thinks I'm having an affair because she's seeing all these charges and all these weird tolls that I'm never going through.
Big brother, man, they're watching you.
Yeah.
Kenny wouldn't get it for years. He would just drive with the cash lanes. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he would go, I don't know. And then he finally gets it. He's like, I don't know what I waited for.
That's what everyone does.
Oh, yeah, I finally got my own, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but Keith's his is in the glove compartment. Is he getting more charges on his?
Probably.
Oh, really?
Unless you put it in that little Mylar bag.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did that.
Hey, could Keith fix a ticket, you think?
Yeah, what happened?
Just a parking ticket.
I don't know.
When
Parkings
did you get it?
are a little rough. If it was given by a cop, maybe.
No.
If it was given by traffic, those traffic people.
Traffic.
Yeah, you're done.
Cops don't fix tickets. That would be illegal.
That's true.
Oh, no, I don't mean could he... I mean,
That's the biggest thing.
That happens
right
maybe
there.
on TV or in the movies, but not in real life.
Not in real life.
That was smart of me to ask on the radio. Well, there's $115 I just earned myself. I deserve it.
Where did you park?
No one's going to be touching that ticket.
I never
Jimmy.
asked anybody in my life to do it.
That's sizzling hot.
That ticket is real hot,
I'll
man.
pay $115.
Oh, you think you're above justice because of your friends?
Let me tell you why.
Because of my skin color.
Let me tell you why. Missed a good joke. Sorry, Jimmy. Let me tell you why it's 115. I was just discussing this with my Asian cab driver on the way home yesterday because he got pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
And for making a left-hand turn without a signal on.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're going to have to pay a $50 service charge.
Surcharge.
For
what?
Exactly. That's what everyone wants to know.
There's surcharges that are like, what is a surcharge?
Your parking ticket is only
charge.
Your parking ticket is only $65. They tack on a $50 surcharge to every ticket, every parking ticket.
Yeah, but this was 14 minutes after 11. I stayed till 11. Some places you can't park, the night regulations. Wow, man.
Such a money-making scheme.
Well, I actually like those, because if I'm ever late for the cellar, I can leave my car there. There's always spots, because nobody wants to get tickets, so I kind of like it.
So you pull in and get tickets?
No, I'm usually out before 11. So wait, but why is there $50?
Why do you have to leave your spot at 11 o'clock at night?
It's a nighttime thing. This way, the certain areas, the clubs and stuff, don't have cars parking while residents are sleeping, whatever. It's just, again, it's a money-making thing.
Yeah, it is. They're hoping you park there because they will take you 15 minutes later. Like they're waiting like vultures to swoop down. That's why, thank God I got out of the city. I used to have, I swear to you, it had to be $1,000 a month in tickets that I would get because I couldn't park 20 blocks away to walk to my apartment.
I never get tickets. Never. I mean, maybe I've gotten 3 in the last 4
Because
years.
you probably park responsibly.
I do.
I wasn't. I was parking in front of hydrants in crosswalks. Those are my favorite. Hydrants, crosswalks, and bus stops. And what really would piss me off is when I tried and I would pull back and just leave my bumper in the crosswalk a little bit and I'd still get a ticket. Like, then I should have just blocked the whole damn thing. Screw you. I should have pulled up into the bus stop, like where the people sit. I should have pulled up on the bench.
It's a great way for the city to make money. I mean, you can't park, within 100 feet of a fire hydrant now?
Why? How big is the hose?
Yeah, like a fire truck, and we love the fire department here in New York. We're not trashing you guys to relax. They make it sound like the fire truck is going to parallel park before it goes into the building.
And parallel park. They pull sideways in the street.
They'll go right through your car to get the hoses hooked up.
Yeah. If there is like...
But that's an excuse. What it really is all about is taking parking spaces away, which makes it harder to park, so they can get you for illegally parking. That's all that is about. Because no fire truck is going to parallel park next to a hydrant.
If you're parked 2 feet away from a hydrant, and another car is parked 2 feet away on the other side, there's plenty of room to circumnavigate a hose.
Yeah. Give them 5 feet on each side.
Right.
That's fine. But I think it's up to 15 or 20 feet now.
Ridiculous.
I think we should be able to park by the hydrant, and if there's a fire, let the truck circle the block and find another hydrant.
Find another hydrant.
Get them longer hoses.
Who cares?
These guys are real men. They need maybe 2 feet. Tops. Right. They know exactly where every fire hydrant is, and if they need to, they will get to that fire hydrant any way possible.
Have you ever been able to drive past a fire truck that's hooked up to a hydrant during a fire? No. Because the road gets blocked by the truck. They don't pull next to the curb.
The trickery they got in New York City to get you to park illegally. I mean, we could go on forever, but we're on in a lot of cities. Well, I'm sure a lot of these cities can relate to this crap, though.
Yeah.
How long has this $50 surcharge been here? What a disgusting rape.
It really is. And where does it go? Who's spending that? Where is it going? That $50?
$50
for who knows what.
So what does that mean? Like $50 to process your parking ticket?
I don't know. I don't know.
And how do they get away with this? How do we fight this crap? We can't fight this crap.
You can't fight City Hall, I like to say.
They just get away with the murder, and we just sit here and take it over and over again. A $50 surcharge on a parking ticket.
Bend over.
They don't even list that on the ticket. It just says fine amount, $115.
Mm-hmm.
They don't tell you how much it is, plus surcharge. What thieves?
Yeah.
Isn't there some kind of something in the Constitution about excessive punishment? You know, like
cruel and unusual punishment.
No, it's like it's like too excessive for the crime. You know that, but for some reason they're able to just jack these things up to whatever. If they wanted to make that a $500 ticket, who's going to fight it?
No one. That's what I'm saying.
Where do you go to say, no, I don't want you to raise it to $500 a ticket? There's nowhere to go. You're just done.
Kenny. Club Soda Kenny.
Oh, Kenny, hi.
No, like the politicians, promulgate the fees, and they vote on them.
Yeah. So it's who you vote in.
Right. So, people that have nothing to do and, go to, City Hall and, go to these meetings and, they talk about frivolous stuff. They try to fight this stuff.
They try to fight, and they come up looking like idiots, and it never works.
Yeah. A lot of people in the city don't drive, so they're the ones that they won't fight it because they don't have cars, so most of them could care less the parking tickets are because they don't drive.
That's why when they get run over on the crosswalk, I don't care.
And by the way, what does promulgate mean?
Ooh. That's like when you fix something, set it up. And
Then why did you say that they just make the fuck...
Yeah, it's really
stuff.
It's really scary when you use big words, Kenny, is what we're getting.
I only know a couple, so when I can use them, I do.
Kenny was repeating that phrase that he heard somebody with a tie say, and he thinks it's smart. Somebody with a tie once said that.
I thought it was a big conspiracy at his prom. Promulgate.
Kenny and someone else broke in and stole a cummerbund.
Let's go to Don from the NYPD, who we fully support, by the way, Don. They're looking for new recruits, I believe. Yes, Don, go.
My name is Adam, by the way, sorry.
Okay.
All right, what's up?
Tell Jimmy to fight his parking ticket through court. He'll be able to get out of it. Any parking ticket that's fought, when he fights it through parking court, they pretty much just throw it out.
Huh. Yeah, fight it. There you go.
But see, that's how they got you, too, because most people can't take a day off to fight these things.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's the problem.
But what is the $50 surcharge, you know?
That's a moving violation. That's not for a parking ticket. That's if you get, a broken taillight or the no left turn like your cabbie got. That's for traffic court. That's not for parking.
All right, so parking tickets are up to $115 in New York City?
Double parking.
Depending on where you park.
I wasn't double parking. It was just, it was an 11 to 7 that I shouldn't have been. It was a no standing.
Were you above 59th Street?
No. I was.
Why above 59th Street? It's more money. Jesus, how did they figure that out?
I don't know. The money, real estate, probably.
My mistake. South of 59th Street, it's more money because it's the financial district.
Oh, south of 59th Street is more money.
Yep. North of 59th Street is not.
Oh, I was south of 59th. I was in the Village.
Right.
That's not the financial district. That's where the trannies are. Oh, Daddy, fines are going up. We all need surgery.
Just fight the ticket. You'll be able to get out of it.
Okay, thank you. I should fight the ticket.
All right.
But what bounds? I was guilty. I shouldn't pay this. Why? Well,
it's really frustrating that they got these people just walking around the streets of New York right at 11 o'clock, knowing they're going to get you. It's such a scam.
Well, I looked.
You know that I talked about this. I had my one of the stickers on the front windshield. I can't think this early. I hate this.
Oh, Reggie.
Reggie, thank you. I parked in my neighborhood, Upper West Side. And at 12:01, they got me for my my registration being,
Oh, that's nice.
Expired.
Like a minute expired?
Yeah. So these people are just marching around at midnight looking for violations and looking for money for the city.
That's all they're doing.
And my argument is this is my
collecting.
This is my driveway.
It's organized crime. It's really like a mafia mentality. They are walking around collecting protection money.
And most people go, well, it's still, your registration is up. Yeah, but 12:01.
Yeah, give me a break.
Give me a break.
We don't live where the rules are that strictly enforced. It's just not the way it's supposed to be done. And I'm thinking, I don't mind. If I saw a cop give me a ticket, it doesn't bother me for some reason. It doesn't annoy me as much if I got a parking ticket from a cop. But they're busy being men. It's these traffic agents. You're not cops. You want to be cops. You get a uniform. You're not cops.
And they dress them up nice so they don't get...
so you can't spit on them.
So you can't spit on them.
Yeah, they've dressed them more like
and beat them up
officers.
anymore. Well, they got the NYPD logo on them now.
Mm-hmm. But they drive around in the blue car that you know you could speed past.
I loved speeding past them.
And cut them off and they can't do anything.
Nope.
That ticket.
Oh, yes, Kenny?
You can lift the mic up, Kenny. You don't have to keep bending over.
That ticket Jimmy got, that's like they swiped it in with the thing, the computer thing.
The thing.
So that's harder to beat. Like if it was handwritten, he could say like,
they don't
made a mistake.
They're not handwritten anymore in New York.
Yeah, most of them aren't. Yeah.
Because
we used to go through if the color was wrong.
Yeah.
Dude,
they dismiss it.
I watch these guys, 'cause especially on the Upper West Side, there's like almost one per street.
Yeah.
They're obsessed with getting people for all sorts of crap, especially the meters and stuff.
And they know areas like this, too, like where people always leave their cars.
And they and it's interesting because in the old days, we've heard the stories. We've been in New York long enough. These guys would get spit on and harassed and stuff. So not only do they dress them up to make them look more intimidating, now they just scan all the info. So they're in front of your car giving you a ticket, tops 5-10 seconds. In the old days, you know, they're sitting there writing for about a minute or two to get all the info.
And now
right.
It comes out of a little printer.
Just a quick scan, bam, on the windshield, they're gone before you even have a chance now.
And the reason I hate them so much, I told you I was trying to get into the Village during that stupid gay pride parade.
Of course you were.
And they had, to work the cellar, not to march. And they block off
Lucky
areas.
you with an alibi.
It's like a smorgasbord of marching men.
Dude, I had to park 50 blocks away, so I walked north and raised my fist on the way to the cellar.
Look at Jimmy with an alibi.
And they were, I had to go through for my comedy jokes.
my comedy
jokes. I wasn't panic. And real cops, whenever I've seen real cops, and I go, look, I'm a comedian, I'm working at the cellar. I told the story. Go ahead, go through. They know the deal. They know when to give you a break. They know if you're lying. 3 of these scumbag traffic agents in a way. Can't do it, sir. Can't do it, sir.
Yeah.
Because you know what you are? You want to be cops. You're too dumb to be cops. You have whatever stops you from being cops.
It's kind of affliction.
You're not good enough to be cops, so you want to wield the power of a cop, and it's very rare that anybody will ask you anything of substance. So when someone says, can I go through, you have to say no because you're a scumbag.
What they are is what they are, and let's call them that. They're meter maids.
Exactly.
You're a meter maid.
Well, Chuck of Long Island would... Well, we'll let Chuck... Chuck, go ahead.
Hey, guys. Hey, just so you know, they did away with them, I heard. They took their jobs away from them and gave them the real cops.
No, they incorporated them into the NYPD, but there's not real cops. They're meter maids.
They're not cops, dude. They don't have guns.
They wear the uniform that kind of looks like NYPD, but and they are part of the NYPD, but they're not cops.
It's like saying that the woman who dispatches the police officers is a police officer. She's not. I mean, she works with them, but she's not a cop.
That's it.
All right.
Stop. Maid. A meter maiden.
I hate them so much because I've never once had one of them give me a break. And I've been running through the Lincoln Tunnel for a gig before. Like really just late. Now you ask a cop, and cops, I mean, because they make their living on intuition, so they'll kind of go, all right, go through, just shut up, go. They understand when to give you a break and when not to. But these scumbag traffic agents will never cut you a break. Why? Because they've been emasculated by whatever woman or person in their life. So this is the only chance they feel like anything
that they have
other
some
than
type
the
of
pile
power
of steaming garbage that they are.
When they tell me I can't make that right turn on 57th, sometimes there's too much traffic on 57th or something, and they want to send me up, I drive right through them. I drive right around them, and they're like, hey. And I don't even make eye contact. Just, turn my wheel right through. Oh,
how do you do that?
I'm going this way.
Jump in front of it?
They don't jump in front of it.
I've seen them jump in front of cars.
I go too fast.
Surprised half of them don't jump up and down on the roof, and then on the hood.
In your roof.
Did I talk about me walking my neighborhood looking for the meter maid dude?
Yeah.
I did?
Yep.
And then one of our cop friends just happened to call me at that time and like talked me down. We travel all the time. Like Ann was just talking about this yesterday at our photo shoot that we got to talk about in a few minutes here. That we just haven't been home.
No.
We hit the road again today to go to Philly. We're taking over Philly, broadcast live from WISP tomorrow. We can't wait to see everyone. But we're going to be gone for, another 3-4 days. Yep. It's endless. Like I unpack one bag and I fill up a new one and I'm out the door again.
Yep.
So I came home from a trip. I think it was I don't remember. See, I don't know. There's so many trips I don't know which one it was. But I parked my car in front of my apartment, double parked it with the flashers on, so I could unload my car.
Yeah. They don't care.
Because there's no parking anywhere near my building. So I'm like, well, pull up, double park. Plenty of room for people to get by. I'm not a traffic hassle whatsoever. It's one of these side streets that get 5-6 cars every, 10 minutes or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I start running inside and unpacking my car, right? Within the time that I put my flashers on, took the first load into the house, and you got to close the car back up so the scumbags don't rip you off, all the douchebags out there. The thieves. So I go inside with my bags. By the time I got out, I have a ticket on my car for double parking in front of my apartment.
They don't care.
And I drove a while. I don't remember the trip, but, I was tired, and I just grabbed the ticket and started walking up and down the streets of my neighborhood trying to find this guy.
As you're saying
I was out of my mind.
I am getting annoyed like I just got that ticket. I'm hating them. It's weird how I'm being brought in and hating them along.
I was out of my mind because what you just said, it reminds me again, like they don't ever give you a break. It's like, obviously, with my flashers on, I'm not, like, camping out there all day. Obviously, I got some kind of emergency or something I'm trying to do real fast.
They don't care.
And then it's like the ticket shows that I double parked in front of my apartment that's on my license and everything. And probably on my car, matter of fact.
Because cops they're busy doing what cops are supposed to be doing. That's why these male meter maids have been hired. But they don't get breaks because they have no power. So the little teensy pit they get, a little bit.
They're going to use it.
They always use it. They won't give it up.
Always.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. My wife's been having sex with someone else. I can't do nothing about that. But you, go straight. Go straight. I'm not a real cop. I'll never be a real cop. But you, go straight. Go straight.
But I was marching up and down the streets. This is no exaggeration. I was out of my mind. I was beyond pissed off. And the phone just happens to ring. Was it you, Kenny?
You called me, and believe me, it took every ounce of whatever I had to calm you down and talk you out of it. And
you wanted to say smarts, but then you thought...
But they're like cockroaches, these asses. I think they give the tickets out, and then they go hide in some store or wherever the hell. I don't even know where they go.
Yeah, they disappear
They just disappear.
They jump, they probably go... They jump in and out of the car. They probably just jump out of the car.
But I can't find them in car. Trust me, Jimmy. I was looking everywhere. I was looking in the pizza shops, the coffee shops, in unmarked cars. I was looking for this guy because I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Couldn't find him. I guess that's good for me.
They're eunuchs. They're eunuchs standing guard at the porno set. They're jealous of what's going on that set, so they want to wreck everybody else's good time.
Right.
I told you, I said to that one guy, you're not a real cop, are you? And he goes, I am with the police department traffic agent. Are you?
Stop it.
Are you?
Hey, here's someone that hopefully changed their name. Guy who changed his name from the NYPD. What do you got? I'm trying to protect you. Don't use your real name there.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, we used to be on patrol sometimes, and, a couple of times I got my car towed from these bastards, and, we get a call over the radio. Yeah, traffic agent being assaulted. And all of a sudden, you just hear, like, the operator saying, any available units to respond? We'd be like, pull over a car real quick.
Yeah, here's the call back. Here's the call back after that call goes out to all you guys.
All right.
We had another cop actually call up and say the same thing. I'm glad the cops hate them, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're in the same uniforms you guys are, but would you ever call one of them for backup?
No, never.
No.
Also, they used to be real slick and park their cars. They never had parking permits, and they would put M&M wrappers on their dashboard, and that would distinguish them. Like, that was their parking permit, and you just go over there and just tag that car with, like, 4 or 5 summonses, and payback was a real, bitch, I guess you could say that on there.
Wow, what a surprise.
M&M wrappers was like the secret thing?
What a surprise, because most of these guys, because they're mostly guys now, are fat pigs.
Yeah, and women are M&Ms. Fat, so the women, they're so fat you can't tell what gender they are?
Yeah, they walk around all day, but they're still fat.
They all look like Mabel King.
You should not, right, they do. They all look like Mabel King.
All right.
How they make pants for these women and allow them to hold down a job with the NYPD is amazing, because they are such big fat slobs. every one of them.
When what they should be doing is going after all these trucks that park on these single side streets and block traffic and wreck traffic horribly. That's what they should be going after, not somebody who's parked 5 or 10 minutes over a meter.
Right. All right. We got to take a break. We have nothing to do today. Usually I say we have lots to do today. We have nothing to do today.
Well, Sweet Potato got us some good audio, I think, from that one you were talking about before.
No, I know. Trust me. We'll still have a great show. I'm not worried about that, but we're just going to have to work for our money today. That sucks.
Hot in here, isn't it?
Work.
Is it warm in here?
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. Listen to this, guys. Send us your 30-second or less production piece about the Opie and Anthony show. And the week of October 2nd, we're going to be announcing the best 5 entries. What do the best 5 entries get, Anthony?
They get a MacBook.
That's
5
right.
of them.
That's right. And we did this thing a couple months ago. It was kind of lame because we didn't have enough time to get this together. You got plenty of time to get your production pieces in. And we're going to pick the 5 best, and those 5 people will win the new MacBook, okay? And you can check out the new MacBook at the Apple Store or apple.com. You got to get your entries in by October 2nd, and you do that by submitting your entry at 923freefm.com. 923freefm.com.
Okay.
Or 92.3, but it's easy.
There's no point.
Exactly. That's why I did it the other way. 923freefm.com.
No, the point is to win the contest, Jimmy.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I was saying decimal.
That was terrific, wasn't it, Kenny? Yeah. Jesus, you're easily amused.
He's like a retarded.
I hope people made the same noise.
I hope you represent our entire audience. And this gig is going to be a breeze. All right, get your entries in by September 29th at 9 a.m., all right? All right. All right, with that, we step aside for a bit. Yeah, hit it. Okay.
Learn to play poker with the Opie and Anthony Show.
No. Oh, God. He spilled my chip.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. Now clean it out!
That's right. Be a poker player, just like your father.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Are you happy now, Opie? Are you happy?
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Very busy morning. Matter of fact, I think we're doing a half hour more today. Well, I know we're doing a half hour more today and tomorrow on regular radio.
Right. We want to thank General Motors for extending the Opie and Anthony show for today and tomorrow. General Motors introduces 100,000 miles of coverage and a new level of confidence. Learn more. Just go to gm.com. Thank you, General Motors.
All right. So we go to 9:30 here in New York.
Yup.
You figure it out for your
local market.
Well, some markets were on in the afternoon drive, like in San Francisco.
It's just going to be longer.
Cleveland, we're afternoon drive. Wait, did I say middays in San Francisco? Sorry. Afternoon drive in Cleveland. All right.
But then what about...
I don't know. They'll figure it out. Andy, New Jersey, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Opie, Anthony, and little Jimmy. How are you guys?
Hello, Angel.
I got something for you. I heard on the news this morning that Miss Paris Hilton got pulled over in Hollywood and got booked with a DUI.
It's about effing time.
She got a DUI.
You look at all those gossip shows and the paparazzi TV shows, and all they show is her driving around drunk, or she's in the passenger seat and someone else is driving around drunk in Hollywood.
That's pretty much what these chicks do. They just pile in cars, giggling, making sure their boobs don't pop out of their shirts while the paparazzi is snapping away, and they're hammered. Hammered.
Well, it's going to help her CD sales because her...
why don't you just let this guy...
Go ahead, sir. You understand.
Why don't you explain everything
Go ahead.
Rude, Opie, and interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Show. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Andy.
I just figured that would be some good material for you guys since you still...
Yeah, that was just as good as what I was going to say. Thank you.
Would have been good material for us. Sure. Good idea.
Now that you wrecked the timing.
Oh, wow, whatever.
Go ahead. Opie was trying to talk, but that was why would he do that on his own
Because your
show?
last statement was great, so why don't you continue? Go ahead.
One more thing, Opie. I just wanted to let you know. I'm a black ninja, mother effer. Punching out.
Ah, now I like him.
Punch out.
You do.
Now I like him.
But he was still discourtesy is unspeakably ugly to me. I never would have had that happen.
I am attempting to get a catchphrase out there for America.
Catchphrase?
That's right. And
for America.
It's catching on a little bit. Oh, you laugh now. You laugh now, but wait till October. I got a real shot at getting a catchphrase out there for all of America.
In October, are you dressing as a Black Ninja for Halloween?
No.
I have one anyway, so you can on the top of my phrase.
Oh, what is that?
Put down that video cam, mother. I'm on the ball.
I think that'll take off. It's a little wordy, but memorable.
Here's the deal. I guess Paris blew like the minimum blood alcohol level.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere else for a second.
She blew a .08. It was an Asian cop.
They knew something was wrong after the field sobriety test when she just looked up and spit out the window.
Her spokesperson, he says at the time of her arrest, Hilton was driving home from a charity event where she had one drink. She had spent the day shooting a music video for her new album, which is a bomb. The driving under the influence symptoms were probably the result of an empty stomach and working all day and being fatigued.
Empty stomach is every day, first of all. A chick don't eat.
Yeah.
And she's drinking.
All right, empty stomach, one drink, you're gonna blow a .08?
.08 is the minimum, right?
Just minimum in California.
In California.
Just the line.
And that used to not be. Used to be .1. You used to be able to drink, damn it.
What I gotta say, they probably, this is one they shouldn't have dragged her in for. .08.
That's ridiculous.
I love Paris Hilton. How do you not like her?
Probably was just one drink.
Yeah. She did what you should do to be famous if you're a hot chick in Hollywood. Hello, Rick. What a good egg.
Must have been a
her family.
female cop.
No, guy. They
was it?
Guy, yeah. He wouldn't give his full name.
All right, well.
Must have been married. And loyal.
What a dope.
Because you think she offered?
No.
You don't think she offered?
No,
hey, officer.
No. This is great for her.
Publicity.
Yeah, this is great for her CD.
She's Paris.
Her CD is tanking, and now everyone's going to be, look, turn around. There you go, right on the Today Show.
She's lovely.
Paris Hilton. She's all over the TV now. And, of course, it'll be mentioned that she has a new CD, and now the CD sales will go up.
Look at her lips.
Will go up.
I love her neck, too. She's a tranny neck.
She has a giraffe neck.
Doesn't she have a tranny neck?
She's got really, really big feet, too.
I don't mind that. I don't care.
Her feet are disgusting.
I'll bet you they smell. I wouldn't mind smelling
talons. Big, like, and you could see the little workings, the things that work her toes on top of her foot. You know, like the ligaments and all the little muscles. Ugh.
I'm sure Kenny would
bony.
Kenny would notice that. He likes feet.
Do you, Kenny? You creep.
Oh, my God.
That is kind of creepy.
He's creepy.
No, Jim insists that I have a foot fetish, but as I mentioned once before, Anthony, I'm with you. It's the whole package got to look.
It's the whole package. Right. I don't have a foot fetish, but an ugly pair of feet can really turn me off.
Nah, I don't even look.
How do you not look?
I don't look at the feet.
Chop them off?
I don't either.
I don't look at the feet at all.
If a girl is walking around in
women buy shoes for each other and pervs. That's it.
Yep.
I'm not even talking about shoes.
The average guy does not look at a woman's shoes. I'm just saying the average guy.
I'm not saying shoes. I'm talking about feet.
Or feet.
Yeah, they do.
No,
the average
they don't.
guy does.
When you're at a beach, you're looking at girls are walking all around you in bikinis. You're then looking at their feet.
You look at the entire package. And the feet are part of it. She got big, clunky, veiny,
never below the knees, my
feet.
friend. Never below the knees.
Hammer toes.
Unless they're walking away from you and you get to see a nice calf.
That's not a foot. That's a calf.
You weren't listening, though. Never below the knees in general for me.
Really?
But if they're walking away and they have a nice calf, I'll go, look at that. Nice calf.
Different strokes. You're being very, you're lumping everyone in the same category. I, on the other hand, I don't like things like, do you like a little bit of clothing on a girl? Do you think that's sexy or something?
I think I think that's beyond sexy.
I do.
You know what I
think
like?
in a lot of cases.
Totally nude.
Do you really?
Completely. I don't want anything on a girl.
See, I like leaving clothes on. I love to leave. Like, for instance, if I'm going to spank a girl, this is what you do. You put her over your knee, and you slide the panties down to mid-thigh. You make her feel the panties on there, and she knows she's being disciplined.
See, that's a wacky,
no, they
school
like it.
thing.
No, they like it.
You're like a school marm hitting a girl with a ruler. What are you doing?
I like
You've been naughty. Yeah. You wear your bifocals.
No, I don't. I speak no. I like clothes on a girl.
Do you say things to like, don't you ever do that again?
No, that wouldn't be sexy. What I do is I redden the bottom.
Yeah.
And as you're smacking it, then you just gently rub and you caress and maybe even kiss the cheeks. Just to let her know that it's for her own good. And then when she's relaxing, you smack her again. Yes. But I like the panties to be on. I don't like them to be nude.
That's why I like the whole package. I need head to toe, not a stitch.
Really?
Not need, but I mean, that's preferable.
Yeah, he's been saying
to me
for years.
That's
feet,
preferable.
Here's the thing with feet. Feet can be sexy to me, like, because it's a part of the package.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessary, but like,
not necessary.
I mean, you have to have feet, but I mean, literally, if you're hot enough, she could walk on the beach with one of Arthur Ashe's severed hands tied to each foot, and I'd still go out with her. I don't care what her dumb toes look like. She could have a hammer face as long as her body is good. But I want to know if you ever, like, you know, you're saying you're having sex. Have you ever smelled somebody's feet while you're doing that?
No.
Suck toes while you're doing that?
There's been some of that, but not smelling.
Saying, well, all right, well, yeah, while you're doing it, though. I mean, like, while you're, you know, got the toes right by your face.
While you're in the
middle of it, yeah.
In the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Little smell. Come on, why not? You're there.
All right, well.
See, that's more of a foot fetish than anything I was even talking about. I'm just talking about visual aesthetics. Just it looks better if the girl doesn't, if her feet are out of proportion with her body and she's got those Paris Hilton talons, big, long, size 12 friggin' veiny feet.
But are her feet misshapen or are they just long?
They're shaped like feet. But they're just so big.
Does she have bunions?
They're giant.
And she has such a little amount of like body fat on her that
she looks like Big Bird.
You see like
Big Bird feet.
You know, the little control rods to your toes that run over the top of your foot.
You're saying at the end of Terminator, she looks like the Terminator's
mechanical feet.
And I'll try again.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
I think I'd like to smell her feet.
I've got to listen to replay, damn it.
I tried. It was a swing and a miss. Frank on Long Island.
You ever get spit on by a girl? Anybody?
How you doing?
No. Frank?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Frank. Come on, Frank.
I'll tell you this much. I never look at women's feet because they always have to have a pair of high-heel boots in bed with me. So feet don't matter.
You have a boot fetish, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Do you lick the boots?
Do I? Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get into any licking of any clothing at all, but a lot of mistresses will make you lick their boots. I had a mistress tell me to lick her boots. I was like, what?
That's crazy, sir. Could you shoot yourself?
Be a goose.
That is a crazy fetish, man. That's got to... And I think all this sick fetishes like that come from some kind of mommy thing. It's some kind of superior woman thing, and the only woman that's really superior in your life as you're growing up is your mother. So it comes back to that, which is a complete sicko thing.
Yeah, that is. I'll agree.
Yeah.
Any fetish based on your mom...
Oh. And I think part of it is when you're a little boy and you get certain feelings which are natural. And then you don't know what they are, but you happen to look at mommy's tootsies and you see that they're exposed, and then you associate that little feeling you get as a boy with the toes.
Man, Jimmy studied this.
I know it's only a theory.
It sounds right.
It sounds right,
because
though.
It's got something to do with...
Is it coming out in your... are you going to be writing a whole study on this?
No, I'm not a
theory.
guy.
The Jimmy theory.
I'll just smell them. I'll smell armpits. I'll lick armpits. If I have a chemistry with the person, none of it bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as someone's breath is good and they're not dirty.
All right, here's the Paris Hilton story. What's good about this is really a lot of awful DWI banter in this piece.
And we have developing news now. Been following this one for the past hour or so. Paris Hilton's back in the headlines. This time, she's facing DUI charges. Police arresting Hilton early this morning in Hollywood. Now, police say Hilton appeared drunk. She was booked on suspicion of misdemeanor DUI and released. Her spokesperson confirms the arrest, says Hilton was driving home from a charity event where she had one drink. She had spent the day shooting a music video for her new album. He says she was very tired. Just FYI, the spokesperson, at least from what I can see on the wires, is confirming that police did find the minimum blood alcohol level to warrant an arrest, and in California it's 0.08. So I don't know whether one drink will make you have a 0.08 blood alcohol reading, but he says she didn't have any food in her stomach or anything like that.
Yeah, if you're that skinny on an empty stomach, maybe so.
If you're 50 pounds and you haven't eaten and slept in 3 days, there you go. Don't have a martini.
50 pounds, the exaggerator of weight. Just for TV.
Yeah, make a fat joke, idiot. I bet he won't do that. I bet he never make a fat joke like that. Hey, 300 pounds, you could drink a whole bottle of vodka.
Yeah, drink eggnog and go move somewhere. Not that you'd say that, but...
He would never.
Test. And so, yet another, she has a penchant for making videos, but I don't know that she wants this video out there.
Well, we'll see how much, but we're going to show some video coming up.
Hard to tell when she's sober anyway.
Did she pass that test?
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. How does one get through the traffic mess out there?
It's pretty messy out there today. I was going to take a look.
Wow. I watch it every
pretty
morning.
messy. It's pretty sloppy, like she was sloppy drunk. Let's go to this.
Hawaii, the traffic copter.
Whatever.
Hey, good for her. You know something? At first I'm thinking, wow, that's kind of bad. 0.8 or 0.08, and it's bad for her. But what does she need? A license for? She got people cart her around. It's good publicity. For some people, a DUI's a good move. For others, it's life devastating.
Would you let her hold your face and drool into your mouth?
Paris Hilton?
Yeah, as long as her breath is good.
Drool into... No.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
It's not.
I don't know her.
No, just because it's creepy. Like, it wouldn't be a turn-on whatsoever. Like, to you, it would be a turn-on, right? That's what you're getting at?
Beyond, yeah.
Maybe if you're are you in bed naked having sex?
Where does that come from? I mean, I'm with you, Jimmy. I try to have an open mind when we talked about this stuff, but would I let her do it? Probably just for the goof. But for you would do it because it's a huge turn on. To me, it's not even anywhere near a turn on.
If she leans over and does that as she's doing it, I suggest she duck.
Oh my! Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, the thing is, Jimmy will describe something as if it can just happen as he's walking down the street.
Right.
Paris Hilton will walk up, drool in his mouth. Like in bed,
in bed. I mean, yeah.
You're having sex. You do some stuff in bed. That's you'd never just do on the street.
Unless you're homeless. Like if I'm not saying you have to be in the middle of sex, but if you were kissing, like, and she just grabbed your face like that.
See, that's weird too. There's a line there where you have to be in a pretty passionate moment to be doing things. I don't think sitting on the couch watching TV, smooching, and then her drooling in your mouth is something that kind of fits.
Oh, I don't know.
I think you have to be in a pretty passionate moment there to be trading fluids like that.
Maybe you're gay.
Maybe I am.
All right, let's
pull down those pants. I'll show you.
I should have said hopefully. Give me those ribs.
Let's go to JC in New Jersey. JC.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
I was just admiring how I never realized how creepy and perverse I was until I found myself nodding while Jim Norton described spanking. And thank you, Jim. You've ruined my life.
He's nodding like, yeah, that's how I do it.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
All right,
thank you, buddy.
Let's go to Chris in Texas. Chris, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey,
man. Hey, seeing how you talk about fetishes and the whole mommy thing, what about these freaks that like to dress up in diapers and put the bonnets on with the big, pacifier and mess and stuff?
Well, when we were doing our old show at WNEW here in New York, we had one of these freaks come in, and they begged us. They're like, look, we want to take the serious approach on this thing.
Yeah.
The guy's going to come in diapers, a bib, and a bonnet. With a bottle.
Why do they have to dress up like a baby from 1915?
Yeah, that's what I don't get.
Dress like the Lindbergh baby.
Right. And the guy easily weighed 250 pounds. He walked into the studio.
Big hairy mess.
And we promised, we're like, look, we'll take the serious approach. We'll try to get into his head why he's into this.
Yeah, we'll interview
what makes a person want to do this, all that. We're like, no problem. We promise. And we rarely promise on this show.
Yeah.
It was the only way we could get this adult baby in. As soon as he walked through that door, I started laughing uncontrollably.
Couldn't hold it in.
Because I saw the guy. I'm like, I can't do this. You look ridiculous.
Can you hold that in?
But I guess we ended up doing some kind of interview with the guy. And I don't remember what he said, but...
And these guys are all dressed up. They're all hairy, wearing a diaper. Looks like Chewbacca.
It's called, I think it's called either infantilism or infantalism. I don't know how you say it. I've heard. By the way, I literally put a little asterisk here. I just saw a commercial for Ellen, and they showed Patrice's face, which is why I looked. If Patrice did Ellen's show, if he's getting that famous, I'm going to set his new home on fire.
Oh, boy.
That's all I want to say. I'm going to burn your house down if you're that famous.
Someone check if he's going to be on and tape it.
Yeah, and infantilism or whatever is that's disgusting.
Creepy.
Because it's about love. They don't even want sex. I want sex at the end of all this stuff. They just want to be held and have their bottom powdered.
Well, we saw a dominatrix. Yeah, because he was with a dominatrix at the time.
And he admitted he does his thing in the diaper.
Yeah, he does everything like a baby.
He's a 250-pound adult.
Everything a baby does, this guy was doing. And all she was doing was cradling him and telling him what a good boy he was and getting him a binky and a blankie and toys. And that's all he wanted. And then, he would do things that a baby would do. And then she would have to change the diaper.
Yeah.
What a sick fetish.
All right, we step aside again. Don't forget, the Opie and Anthony show, we're going an extra half hour on commercial radio today.
That son of a bitch is on Ellen today, Patrice.
Why didn't you say anything yesterday about that?
He's just a jerk. He's really getting famous. It's making me sick to my stomach.
It really is.
It's making me sick.
I'm glad he was part of our photo shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way when I walked in and him and Bob and Otto and Voss all had some laughs at my expense.
Did they?
Yes.
They shouldn't have.
Didn't
You
care
looked
for that.
adorable.
They held up mashed potatoes and they said, "Could you please pass the Norton?" And it hurt my feelings.
Who said that?
Voss and Patrice. Patrice originally.
Voss was on fire at the photo shoot yesterday.
It really hurt my feelings.
That's very funny.
Can we talk about the photo shoot after the break?
Right.
Because after the photo shoot, I went home and I'm very concerned, Anthony, for you and I.
Why?
I think we're going to be perceived as a gay couple.
How? Why?
We'll explain next. I'm a little worried. Did you just nod your head?
I wouldn't be so worried.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm pretty,
Well, talk me down.
Perceptive to that kind of thing.
Talk me down because I'm a little nervous.
All right.
We'll get into it next.
You were just cradling it while you puffed on it. That's not gay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. We're taking over Philly starting tomorrow. We can't wait. We'll be broadcasting live from WYSP. I've been getting lots of email from the people at YSP. They got lots of activities planned for anyone who shows up outside the studio tomorrow morning, okay? And I think we're going to have O&A traveling virus tickets to give away as well.
Oh, yes, we will.
And breakfast and hotness and...
it's going to be a regular happening.
And adult babies. Why not? Why doesn't an adult baby show up at WYSP tomorrow?
Can someone bring a dead monkey in a bag?
Like last time? We haven't been to Philly broadcast live in a while, so I hope we get a nice showing. And then, of course, we got the show at the Tweeter Center on Saturday in Camden, New Jersey. 10 comedians.
Jimmy Schubert's going to be on our show tomorrow morning, too, I think.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, really
He's great. Here's the deal for everyone listening to us on WYSP. Be the 94th person to text virus to WYSP1, the number 1. That's 99771. And you'll score a pair of tickets to see the Opie and Anthony traveling virus this Saturday at the Tweeter Center. Tickets still available through Ticketmaster.com. All the info's up on OpieandAnthony.com. Once again, 94th person to text virus to WYSP1 will score a pair of tickets to see the show. It's presented by Bud Light. Always worth it. Look what I did, Fan. I got rid of 2 in one reading.
Brilliant.
Thank you. O&A virus spreading across America.
Our duties Our duties have destructive power.
You think it stinks now? You should have seen it a month ago.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What's up, guys? You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America. Getting ready for our road trip to Philly. Broadcasting live from WYSP tomorrow morning. It's going to be a good time for all if you're in the area. Stop on by and join the festivities, okay? We'd love to have you. Lots of show to do. We're doing an extra half hour today on regular radio. Thanks to GM, General Motors. They got some cool new thing happening. I don't know what it is, though. I don't have the copy in front of me. I know it has something to do with like warranties and...
It's General Motors. They have their 100,000 miles of coverage and a whole new level of confidence now standard on 2007 cars and trucks. Learn more. Just go to gm.com and learn more.
All right.
Thank you, GM.
Quick call from Ray in Westchester. Ray, what's up?
Hi, I just want to thank you guys for the education you've given my son.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. He's learned about teabagging, yellow discipline, rusty trombone. Now he's learning about the options in spanking. And I was thinking maybe colleges should offer your classes 3 points in human sexuality, three credits. I think it would be fabulous.
How old is your son?
19.
Oh, 19. All right. 19.
He's been listening to you since NEW.
Okay.
And I just want to thank you because it's the best education he's had in real life. Listening to you boys.
So you're not kidding?
Pardon me?
You're not kidding then?
No, I'm not kidding at all.
He's well adjusted?
Absolutely.
See?
Absolutely. Although
kids can handle this stuff.
Kind of creepy, though. The mom kind of knowing about everything like that is kind of creepy.
Well, I listen to your show, too. I think you guys are great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got to put my Mac
You're
down.
welcome.
I'm playing with it.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
You're killing us.
I can't help it. I love this thing.
All right, Ray, thank you.
You're welcome.
Say hi to your son for us, okay?
All right, bye.
All right.
It's the little things you learn.
I know. I can't wait to get all my computers hooked up again someday.
In your place, you'll have them all hooked up. You're going to love
Living in your hovel.
I'm giving up on the place. I don't think I'm going to get it. I have to go through board approval, and I think they have found out who I am, and they don't like me.
That's a possibility. Wouldn't they tell
I'm convinced. They haven't told me anything in 3 weeks. So I think I'm going to continue being homeless.
Are they doing this gag again? Didn't they learn?
They're stepping in
Channel 5 seems to be doing the, in New York, the Fox affiliate, seems to be doing the stepping on the grapes as quickly as possible to make as much wine or grape juice out of the grapes.
Yeah, but the tubs are on the ground.
They're on the ground. They're not on a platform. They're two men instead of some broad that's going to fall over the side and get the wind knocked out of her and go,
no, stop. I can't breathe. No.
I don't know where mine is. It would be great if... Oh, here we go. Probably my favorite clip of all time.
Stop. I can't breathe. Stop.
The music?
All right. We got lots to do. We got Teen Beat with his own leg, prosthetic leg. We have the San Diego Fox reporter getting his ass kicked. Go to YouTube. It's a great video.
Oh, yeah.
We got Howie talking about our Letterman appearance. Where you want to go? Which way you want to go?
I want the reporter to get beat up.
Which way you want to go?
I want to hear the reporter getting beat up.
Beat up reporter.
I saw the footage. It was better than pornography.
It was hilarious.
That's why I want my Panasonic hooked up, so I can watch that in a crisp, clear fashion. That guy getting his face kicked.
Well, because it was one of these,
another busybody segment.
It was one of these, like shame on you type reports, I guess. A busybody. That's even better. You're right, Anthony.
Busybody.
You know, they just kind of comb the area and find some ass.
They find a story about, I don't know, somebody that hasn't been paying something they're supposed to or holding back services from somebody, and then they shove cameras in their faces and expect to get answers from these people that are, you know, it's either scumbags or criminals or whatever, or sometimes they're just people, I don't know, owners of stores that are trying to keep from being robbed so they don't let certain elements into their stores, things like that. It's those stories.
See, here's the weird line I have with reporters. When they're doing a shame on you story where they're attacking these guys that are ripping the public off, I don't mind them as much, because they're actually going after a scumbag. But when they're hassling regular people who aren't doing anything, that's when I want to see them get their faces kicked in. So I would love to know what this guy did that the reporter was hassling. The reporter
this is some kind of real estate scam, I believe, that the woman was involved in. And was that her husband or just some guy?
I'm guessing.
So her husband comes out of the car and just starts pummeling the reporter.
It's a great video today.
So I don't think these two were just, were legit. I think they might have been involved in some kind of scandal. I don't know what the story is, but even if they were, let's say they were involved in some kind of scandal, the reporters think that they can just go up to people and shove cameras in their face with impunity.
They're on their front lawn.
Yeah.
They're at their front door.
And they noticed that this woman was putting up a fight.
They won't let you close the front door sometimes. They kind of hold their arm in the way so they could get a little more footage of you.
She's being violent, like throwing water on the camera.
And they saw, great, this is going to look good on TV. She's putting up a fight. Let's push her more.
And he keeps putting his hand out like going, I'm sorry, oh, that's inappropriate language, miss. Like he starts judging the language that he's like goading her, like you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm behaving, why aren't you? Like you know what he's doing. So
right.
The way he deserved it just because of who he is.
All right, so let's get into it a little bit here. This is out of San Diego. The video's up on YouTube. We love YouTube. While you're at YouTube, throw Opie and Anthony in the search. There's some great videos up there to check out.
And we caution you that the following footage is graphic and may be disturbing to some.
Yeah, other reporters.
You hear what's going on there. There's no reason to show this on TV, by the way. We're not going to, learn anything from this. The country's not going to become better. You know?
No.
They're exploiting this great footage, and they should. But to give the warning ahead of time, we really need to show you this, but it's very disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Just shut up and play the video.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Sean Cassidy. Oh no, wait, that's Hillary Clinton. He should have amended the statement and said, "Some of you will find this disturbing. The other 99% of you are going to laugh and hoot.
We'll find it hysterical."
It's funny.
Right. Just play the video. Stop trying to act like you're goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Call the police. The attacker is Sam Suleiman, the key subject of a series of reports by Fox 6 investigative journalist John Mattis. Now finds himself in a fight for his life.
For his life. He just got his ass kicked. He got a normal ass kicking.
The guy punched him. The guy didn't use a weapon. The guy was just punching him.
The guy came on and roundhoused him. He came around with his right hand and just bam on the side of his face.
It was a great shot.
Then he grabbed the reporter. They both go down, and he punched him in the face a couple more times. Got a shoe in his face once. The guy's side of his face is completely bloody. It wasn't a fight for his life.
There was no fight for his life.
The guy got his ass kicked.
And he had help there, a cameraman or a producer or something, jumping on his back.
Yeah.
The other guy's back that was beating him up. And then there was a warning there. The woman was throwing water right into the camera lens.
Yep.
That should have been your sign to get the hell out of there.
And threw the bottle at the camera. She was all pissed off.
But they had to keep rolling footage because it was too good. And you got what you deserve. You should have moved away at that point.
Right.
He
clocked him.
You guys are trying to do to my life. You're invading my life. Whether you heard this, the whole thing. That's all you're doing.
That is Suleiman's wife, Rosa, who immediately blames the media for her troubles. But the evidence appears to speak otherwise.
Continue.
We found out that the real estate purchase contracts are all forged. Also, the loan documents, the loan application, the 1003, as well as all disclosures have been all forged.
Sounds like the couple, they're scumbags.
They're shady.
Sounds like it.
But that's just it. You don't go shoving cameras in their face thinking because you got a camera that nothing's going to happen. That reporter, by the way, as we were playing that, I was watching the clip on the TVs in front of us.
Yeah.
That reporter cannot fight at all. The worst fight ever.
But I'm sure when he does his reports, he's the tough guy. He's getting things done for the community.
Well, why don't you comment on, hey, excuse me, pow! We have the right to ask you these questions.
Right.
All right, tough guy. Bam.
Guess
hit
what?
In the face. The second he got hit in the face, he turned around, did nothing but got into the cowering defensive position where the other guy continued to just beat his face. Look at this show.
The guy beat up.
You got beat up. Look at you.
He did not throw back a punch. He did nothing but get his ass completely handed to him.
He's a bleeder, too, man.
Oh, is he a bleeder?
He looks like Chuck Webner.
The Bayonne bleeder.
What is the wife?
Oh, and then he gets kicked in the face.
Now, the reporter should have bit the guy right there on his leg.
Look at him. He can't even lift the one leg off.
And then the guy clawed at him, too. He clawed at his face.
And the camera kept rolling.
Oh, keep the camera rolling.
Cameraman doesn't help you. He keeps filming.
Please get me the tape of the discussion Fox 5 is having on this incident.
Yes, definitely want to hear their input.
Because they're all just shaking their heads.
Very concerned.
Probably saying, we're just trying to do our jobs.
Shame.
no one will tell you how it is. I truly believe except us. I really do at this point. The guy got greedy.
Yeah.
He got some great footage of the girl throwing water on the camera, and he got greedy.
Yeah.
He had enough to get a sensational story, sensational video.
Right.
But he kept prodding at that point, and he got what he deserved.
And the husband had
You
enough.
got what you deserved.
The guy who was pulling him off was not a cameraman. He was the guy who was about to be interviewed. He was just a guy. He was not working with them. That black guy was not working with them. He was just a good Samaritan. He was, it said... He was accused. Oh, he was this scumbag. Solomon was stealing identities so he could buy houses and rent them to others. All right, so he's obviously a piece of crap.
Yeah.
But Brian Phillips, the man who was about to be interviewed, is seen trying to pull Sullivan off Matisse or whatever his name is. So this cameraman, the vulture keeps filming.
He did nothing to help.
While his guy is getting his ass beaten.
He did nothing to help. He got everything in frame.
What a disgusting industry.
Me, could you just kick his ass a little longer? I got to white balance the camera.
Right.
What a disgusting industry.
Well, the cameraman, he knew what was more important. That's what's...
Of course.
That's why I want the discussion they're having on Fox.
Did you get that?
Right.
I would love to.
Because I think a second guy would have helped the situation.
Yeah.
Two guys against one, because the reporter was useless. He was just getting his ass kicked.
Let me tell you something. I hate to announce this, but we have brought back the assault on the media, and he wins. that is the ultimate assault on the media.
Yeah.
Cameraman kept filming. Why are they not criticizing this scumbag cameraman?
If you see your guy getting his ass handed to him, which that reporter was getting a beating. That was a beating. You should take your camera and bop it over the guy's head.
Yes.
Just wail him over the head with your big camera. Not film the whole thing. He's supposed to be your guy. You're a team.
There's no real life. It's just, let's get the bite. Yeah. I don't care that my friend, the guy I'm working with, is being beaten up.
Yeah.
What a disgusting culture.
They're all scumbag except for the black guy that was just trying to stop the fight.
Who was just going to be interviewed.
The people that were being interviewed that had the scam going on, dirtbags. Reporter, dirtbag. Cameraman, dirtbag.
You know, behind the scenes, he probably doesn't like the guy. I'm just speculating here. The cameraman probably doesn't like the guy anyway. Knows that when he goes back to the newsroom, they're all going to be like, great footage, man. That is some great stuff. Look at him. Look at him getting his ass kicked.
You think the reporter said to him, why didn't you help?
Yeah, hey, little help would have been nice.
Why didn't you put the camera down and help pull me off? Pull him off me.
I got to hear the interview with him. Because they just showed him sitting in a room in front of a camera being interviewed with his
chick
all just punched to pieces.
Let's go to David in Florida. David.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning, David.
Hey, love the show, man.
Thanks.
I got a little media story. A friend of mine's husband died of a pneumonia, just clogged up lungs, and the media kept coming to her house, and with camera and microphone. So the interview was about over, but the guy kept persisting, kept the microphone in the house. We ended up slamming the door on the guy's hand. The microphone was still in the house. Totally cut his wrist wide open, make a long story short, broke his wrist, went to court. The judge threw it out of court saying, well, enough was enough. You should have had the microphone out of the people's house.
Yeah, good.
It was good. Got a taste of his medicine, and it was a big write-up down here in Florida. And, I think the media got to get out of people's face, get off their property, and it's...
Or take the chance. I don't mind them taking the chance.
Yeah.
Fun to watch. Yeah, and getting their
fun to watch. All right. Thank you, David.
That was one of the best, one of those shame segments I ever saw.
I wouldn't mind the reporters if they didn't walk around life the way they have this impunity and this immunity to any real damage. The way they film outside and get mad when regular people yell Opie and Anthony or whatever into the camera.
Yeah.
They think they can walk through life but they're behind glass.
I'm a newsman. You can't touch me. You can't do anything to me. You can't upset my shot. You can't. No. You can get your ass handed to you.
Yep. Van?
This guy was just so sure this guy would not touch him. Right as he says call the police, he's standing there with his arms folded across his chest as somebody's approaching him about to kick his ass.
And you know what the look is when someone's walking toward you that they're going to punch you?
Yeah.
You don't fold your arms in front of you and go, call the police. I'm a reporter. Ow.
That was probably a weird way. That's like curling up when the gorilla comes for you. That's what folding the arms was.
Yeah. He was trying to defend, maybe.
Well, that's the unspoken posture of everything's okay.
Yeah, don't punch me, please.
All right, here we go. Reporter justifies cameraman not doing anything? Oh, wow. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, great.
All right, we got more audio, though. Here's more of the story.
In an investigative series aired on Fox 6 in late July, John Mattis uncovered an elaborate scam allegedly carried out by Sam Suleiman, in which he stole identities to buy property and then rent to others. It was a white-collar crime that apparently carried out by a man with a rough-neck temper, as Suleiman left several messages with John colored with foul language and threats.
I haven't forgotten about you. I think about you every day.
All right, I don't know.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
it sounded like it was spoken in Russian.
Yeah, threatening voicemails. All right, that's all you need to know.
So he doesn't bring security with him. This smug idiot who thinks he's not living in the real world doesn't bring security.
I bet they got a promo running on the station where he has sunglasses on and a long trench coat because he's getting things done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an investigative reporter.
He was investigating the emergency room, so he had to get in there incognito.
He's got a whole squad of reporters at the station that go out and help him with these things.
John is just off camera here, playing the messages for Brian Phillips, who's about to share his own story of a violent run-in with Suleiman.
Well, that's the
when
black guy.
Suddenly, Rosa arrives on scene.
You didn't have enough with what you ate? Stop the camera right now.
Throw in the water.
Oh, yes, I will.
Throw in the water.
Why are you doing this? You didn't have enough with what you ate?
While emptying her water bottle, Rosa accuses John of invading her life. Her shouting continues for about a minute when John asks her about the allegations of violence.
Why do you have to batter people? Weed? Why do I have to batter people? Oh.
That's not appropriate.
I don't give a Stop your behavior. Do you like Tijuana or Ensenada? Which one do you like better, huh? I'm going to put you on the other side of the country.
That is really pathetic.
I don't care. Stop this. Stop this right now.
Have a nice day.
No, you.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, my
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Son of a
Oh, the reporter's so swarmy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Or smarmy.
He's probably sitting there. Oh, yeah.
No, he's smug. He's very smug. He's
Smug,
very,
right.
he is just, Instead of going,
Thank you.
Instead of just being the reporter and holding the microphone out, letting her talk, he's editorializing.
Yeah. Why do you batter people?
Yeah.
Why am I about to be battered?
He's probably sitting there. I'm getting great footage. I can't wait.
This is good stuff.
To edit this for the evening news.
Hope my hair looks good.
Right.
Photojournalist Dennis Waldrop, who has been recording the entire scene, follows Rosa, and she lashes out again.
Stop it!
Photojournalist.
Break the camera.
Now, with at least 2 acts of physical assault recorded, Rosa's husband, Sam Suleiman, arrives.
Here comes Sam.
It's not going to stop.
Call the police.
That's the cheap shot, right?
Yeah. Now they're on the ground.
The injuries inflicted by Suleiman would become quickly apparent, but Phillips and Waldrop come to John's aid and are able to hold Suleiman down, while Rosa says she's getting a gun. She returns without one, but threatens to use what appears to be a rock until she is stopped by a bystander.
Appears to be a rock.
That family, the married couple should just be executed.
Oh, yeah. They're just despicable.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Everyone in this scene, except for the guy that jumped in to help, is a despicable human being.
And then the police show up, and they got their guns.
Yeah, the guy had his gun out. One of the cops had the guy sprawled on the ground. And the reporter got up just bloody.
6 minutes after Sam Suleiman's initial attack, police arrived.
Get in front of you! Officer, he's been over. Back up! Is this him? This is him. Okay. Turn around! Turn around!
Get the camera!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Is that bitch telling the cop what to do?
Yeah.
Get the gun off of my husband.
Suleiman and his wife Rosa were arrested. John Mattis was taken to an emergency room for a series of tests.
series of tests.
Who are they filming
What?
now?
On being an idiot?
Huh?
Oh, they were filming something. I thought it was more of this guy. Yeah, they're just scumbags.
Well, here's the answer to your question. Reporter justifies cameraman not doing anything.
All right, let's hear.
No, he's a photojournalist.
Photojournalist.
This was on the Today Show just a few minutes ago. Give them a little credit here.
Why did your camera person just keep on rolling, and why didn't that person put the camera down and come over and help you?
Well, I think that we all have a professional responsibility to do what our jobs are. I'm there as a journalist. He's there to record the event and to protect the event. And but for him recording this, we would never have known what transpired there. Yes, we could have turned this into a barroom brawl off camera. That's not what this story's about. This story's about this man terrorizing people, and that's what we tried to document. We had no idea we were going to be part of the story.
Yeah, I know, but 6 minutes, John. I mean, you could say to your cameraman, okay, I think we got all the evidence we need. A little help here, guy.
Well, I think he did what he was supposed to do and stood by his profession, which was to protect me and record what was going on.
See? There you go. I'm glad you got beat up.
Yeah.
Instead of being a real human being and going, I don't know why he did that.
Put the camera down. Help me out here. I like how he says, yeah, we could have turned it into a barroom brawl. Yeah, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, you're real tough now.
All right, you supply the blood, and the other guy will supply the brawl.
Yeah, nice and cocky now on the Today Show.
Yeah.
The whole world is watching you get your ass kicked on YouTube today.
And you didn't throw a punch.
At least Matt Lauer did. That was Matt Lauer, right?
Yeah.
He did call him out on it. He goes, well, I like Matt Lauer. He's ballsy. He did
6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes, John.
At some point, you don't need all 6 minutes.
We could have turned it into a barroom brawl.
Yeah, could you?
Sure.
Matt was talking to him.
Yeah, you're going to be the bar stool.
His cameraman, actually. He wasn't talking to John. He was talking to his cameraman. He was going 6 minutes. Basically, he was saying, if that ever happens, film for 2 seconds and put it down.
Yeah, get a quick still shot.
What a jerk off. I'd love to talk to that cameraman.
A lot of cameramen checking in. Brad in Atlanta, make it real fast. We want to get a few people in here. Go.
Hey. All I got to say is that this is what cameramen live for, right? Because behind the scenes, these guys treat us like dirt.
Really?
When it happens, it's great because that's their whole job. They just stir up crap with people, and we get to just look at it. And it's awesome. Anyway, punching out, boys. You guys take care.
Everyone is saying
Later,
that. Let's
man.
go to Mark in Jersey. Mark, make it fast.
Hey, Owen, what's going on?
Hey.
The reporters hate the cameraman, and the cameraman hate the reporters.
Okay.
And secondly, if the cameraman would have stopped rolling and helped the reporter, he would have freaked out because it would have ruined his shot, and it wouldn't have been able to go on his demo reel.
Yep, there you go. There you go. William in Dover. William?
Hey, yeah, man, what's going on?
Hey.
I'll make it real quick. I think the cameraman probably didn't do it. One, like everybody was saying, they don't like each other. But also, I mean, if he'd have broke that camera over that guy's head, man, he'd have had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. As a cameraman, if you really liked the reporter, like if you guys were buddies, would you have helped him?
Hello?
Yeah. You there?
This guy's not a cameraman.
Oh, you're not a cameraman.
All right, I got another cameraman on the phone. Dave in Boston.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey.
Good, Dave.
Good. Actually, I'm a producer in Boston, and I know for a fact that photographers are actually told to keep rolling just for down the road. If there's any possible litigation, they can be sued, but the proof is on the tape. So if they stop rolling and something really serious happens, where like injury or someone's killed, the proof is on the tape.
Understand that, but you put the camera down on the ground and you go help. The event is real life. The real life event is happening.
We lost a guy who said that if they stopped rolling, they would get fired. In
Pretty
most
much,
cases.
yeah. And what that cameraman was saying earlier too, I'm not sure if that was a cameraman too, but half the time they're going out and shooting things that are like, here's a daisy picking here, here's something boring. Half the time they're shooting stuff that is so boring.
Yeah.
This must have been the event of his life.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, they just, keep rolling.
Everyone wants to know where they can find the video. It's on your local TV station, but where's it on YouTube?
We can link it to the site if you want.
All right, we'll link it to OpieandAnthony.com. I don't know what you're throwing in the
that
search.
guy getting his ass kicked.
San Diego reporter might get the job done.
Yeah.
Try that. All right. Tune in tomorrow for the football picks sponsored by the Dish Network. More football for you. Better TV for all. Call 1-888-GET-DISH. That's 1-888-GET-DISH. I think they're selling the Opie and Anthony program. I think they're starting to make money off this.
Seems to be nice.
Let's acknowledge that. Jesus. Know what's happening, though? $10,000 up for grabs. What's going to happen, Than and Sam, the guys behind the scenes, they're going to do football picks every week.
Yep.
I'm also going to do football picks, but I'm going to like throw darts and do all sorts of dumb things to get my picks.
You're not going to really study and...
No, because, these guys don't make a lot of money, so they have a real opportunity, one of these guys, to walk away with $10,000. That's huge for them. But I'm in the game, and I'm going to throw darts, like I said, pick my picks out of a hat, all that dumb stuff. We'll come up with like 16 different ways. But here's the deal. If I do win doing it that way, the $10,000 that I win will be converted to 1s, 5s, and 10s, and I throw it all up in the air somewhere.
Ooh.
All up in the air somewhere.
Wow.
It all starts tomorrow when we're broadcasting live from WISP.
Do it in a senior citizen home.
So there you have it. Another thing we're doing on the show. This show is getting very, very, very busy. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. When we get back, Teen B with his own leg, prosthetic leg. Another great story today.
What the hell is going on?
Howie babbling about our Letterman appearance. What could you possibly say about our Letterman appearance? That's bad.
I know. I don't care.
Is there a lot of I don't cares in this clip?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into that as well. And FHM photo shoot.
Right.
Are we going to look like a gay couple? We got to answer that question after the break, too.
How about that sexy story out of Wisconsin?
Oh, the one you told me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have the printout.
That's sexy.
We have it? All right, we got that, too? Cool. Stay there.
Hey, this is Frank Vincent.
Hi, everybody. This is Travis Tritt.
Hey, folks. My name is Henry Rollins.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Tracy Morgan.
Hey, this is Tommy Chong, and you're listening to Pot Talk.
Hey, this is Richard Dreyfuss, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony.
I love this. Please refrain from the word.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. I want to thank GM for making us work longer today. If you're listening to us on commercial radio, we're doing an extra half hour today. Thanks to General Motors.
That's right. Thank you, General Motors. Extending the Opie and Anthony show for 2 days. It's General Motors. They're introducing their 100,000 miles of coverage and a new level of confidence. Learn more, go to gm.com.
Really fast.
We extend, they extend. It's the whole extend thing, Opie.
Yeah, I get it. It's wonderful for us, isn't it?
Yes.
Elias from Philly, what's up?
Hey, I have an idea for your football pick contest.
Yeah.
Maybe we can print little football logos on some mini marshmallows and Opie can pick one.
Oh. I think that's very nice bringing that up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm not explaining that one right now.
It's a fraternity hazing, and it was many years ago.
Yeah. Drew in D.C. Drew?
Yeah, hey fellas. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Hey, just wanted to let you know my wife is taking me to the show this weekend, Wiener Center, and her first experience with the Opie and Anthony show was a road trip with her brother and I, and the first bit she ever heard was when you guys had the homeless woman in there, and you had one of your more insane interns sniffing, let's say, some unwashed naughty bits of hers.
Okay.
Oh, the homeless hooker.
Yeah.
That's a great bit, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was her first exposure to your show. And
isn't that video up on YouTube? Or it was?
I can find it.
Yeah, we should. If it's not, what's wrong? Oh.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bill, who we have since hired, our intern, he was forced to smell, the bad areas of a homeless hooker.
Homeless,
crack whore.
Crack whore.
What did Bill say when he smelled it? Was it bad?
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's my favorite clip ever.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll get that video back up on YouTube. Sam, is it up on YouTube? I saw it somewhere. Maybe just on opieandanthony.com.
Is there nudity in it? If there's any type of breast in it, they can't be on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a problem with
Really? What if you digitize, pixelate, cover it up with a fake brassiere?
They won't be overtaken by filth.
Well, you know what?
They can't be regulated.
We'll just throw it on opieandanthony.com. Make it a featured video, Steve, please. Also, the San Diego reporter getting beat up is now up on opieandanthony.com.
Yeah. And it's everywhere. I've been looking at these TVs.
No, it's not. It's on opieandanthony.com.
That's right. We have exclusivity.
That's right. We're the only ones showing it on the internet.
The reporter gave us exclusivity.
Yeah, it really is everywhere.
If it was such a bad thing, this is awful. But they're playing it everywhere. Every news outlet.
Drew, so what were you going to say there?
Okay, so I was going to just say, needless to say, she was horrified when she heard that.
Boring.
Well, no, go ahead, sir. That was an accident.
She's a champ, and she decided to take me. Friday's my birthday, and she's taking me up to the Tweener Center show, and I pretty much know what's going to happen.
Continue.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So she's going to be horrified, and it's going to be hilarious, but that's it.
It's out Friday wide.
Where is Roland? Thank you, Drew.
Friday wide.
Hey, we're being heard on WJFK. I'm hoping a bunch of people in the Washington, D.C. area make the trip north
to
the Tweeter Center in Camden. It's not a bad ride. I've done it a few times.
Nah.
Hey, grab your friends in Delaware.
And I hear a lot of New Yorkers going south. So we're going to get some New Yorkers. We're going to get some people from Washington, D.C., and then, of course, the Philly crowd. It should be a nice mixture at the Tweeter Center on Saturday.
Indeed.
Hey, Roland, what's up? Roland in studio.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
It's going all right.
What?
It's going all right.
Yeah? You're a big star now on the show, you know.
People expect you to bring something to the table.
Well,
they love you.
Yeah, well, we got Josh Elliott coming in soon.
Yeah. What do you think of the Paris Hilton thing?
It was a matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Of course, talking about her DUI, right?
Yeah.
What else you got on it? You're a big time booker. You know these people. You know a lot of these people. You see them at parties,
man.
Yeah,
Paris Hilton. It's the biggest entertainment story today. A DUI out there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
What do you got on it?
Just some stuff we can't say since we are bookers.
Oh, like we were going to get the exclusive Paris Hilton interview. Don't want to blow that up.
What can't you say? She did pornography to become famous.
Yeah. She got a DUI. I mean...
Jason Mewes was here. He was talking about how she parties hard, too.
Ah.
Jason parties with her.
Good buck passing. Jason, according to Jason.
Now Jason's going to be pissed. We're never going to get him.
Right.
Thanks.
Good move.
Anything else?
You want to trash Scorsese while you're at it?
Anything else?
No.
Cool. The magic never ends.
Wow. I could listen to that all day. Thank you, Roland.
Thanks.
We do more, but we don't want to burn you out. You're too good.
Yeah.
Small doses. I'm trying to learn.
Roland.
I guess we got to go down this road again today. We haven't gone down this road in a while, so relax. But good old Howie was...
How come every 2 seconds?
Good old Howie was commenting about our Letterman appearance.
Yeah.
Our Letterman appearance is up on YouTube. Just throw Opie and Anthony in the search. Everyone's talking about our Letterman appearance. We got nothing but great feedback.
Who knows?
Just about everyone's saying it was a perfect appearance for us.
Yeah.
All right, here are the facts. We went on Letterman. We did great. We did so well that less than 5 minutes after getting off the stage from doing the interview, some big-time producer, I forgot her name, that we didn't see in the whole process, comes running upstairs to our green room, and they booked us to be on in December. So we're going back on Letterman.
Immediately.
That's a great sign.
It was 2 seconds after we got back to the dressing room. We were invited back.
Right. I asked around. No one has any knowledge of Howard, stopping our appearance, by the way.
No.
Not one person. And we got a lot of insiders over there.
All of his friends.
They were laughing at Howard, saying it's just him just doing what he does.
Yeah.
BSing his listeners and at this point BSing himself, because I believe that he actually believes what he says.
He says he has friends over there, that were saying, oh, this was forced. It was something that was forced on Dave.
Right.
So forced on him that he decided to have us back.
Yeah, so forced that not only did he have us on, he dropped a bunch of pre-recorded bits that were really funny to the audience.
Yeah.
To give us more time. We taped about 10 minutes and 43 seconds. They used every single second.
Yeah.
They didn't edit one piece out. One piece out.
It's a huge segment on Letterman. 10 minutes is a long time.
Almost 11 minutes.
Forced,
so they cut everything else out. But Letterman was forced to do it.
And he knows, Howard said he knows all these people over there.
Well, we know
all these people
too.
We know people, and they had nothing but great things to say. They were thrilled with the appearance. And who does he know? They sure didn't meet us. Does he know a page?
Well, he knows people over there, that's for sure. But he's BSing everybody. No one said a thing.
No.
And the ratings came out, and there was a nice bump up. It was just great for everybody involved. It really was, and we can't wait to go back on in December. So, of course, Howie had a comment about it, even though he says he doesn't care.
Every time you hear "I don't care" means care a lot.
All of our imitators are horrible. All of them want.
All of our imitators are horrible.
But you're hiring them. What?
All of our imitators are horrible.
Where's the Bubba clip where he says he's not going to work with a Bubba, another clone, another imitator, another? He's got all the until he needs someone to fill the time.
Yeah.
Then they're great.
Yeah, great.
Oh God, is anyone seeing through this crap?
I think they're starting to see through it. I really do.
To fill my shoes, and they can't.
Right, they can't.
They're all a poor substitute.
Have you tried listening to regular radio?
No.
Every 10 minutes, it's a commercial.
I don't listen.
Jesus Christ.
I don't listen to regular radio. Somebody walked in and said, did you see Opie and Anthony on Letterman? I said, it didn't even enter my thoughts.
It wasn't on
Liar!
radio.
Liar!
Didn't enter my thoughts. Even if it only entered his thoughts, it at least did that. Be honest.
Not only did it enter his thoughts, he definitely saw us on Letterman. It's just what you do in radio. You see what the other guys are up to.
Right.
You definitely check it out to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It didn't even enter my thoughts. I don't care. I don't care about that. I understand I was brought up. Gary told me the appearance was dull.
The appearance was dull.
Gary told me.
You're going to openly lie to your listeners. We weren't getting huge laughs on Letterman.
Oh, my God.
Why the lying, man?
The appearance was dull. I thought it was a very funny appearance.
Sorry.
We got some huge laughs. It went 10 minutes and 43 seconds.
Jesus.
We were invited back. The ratings were great. And how he uses his people around him, because he doesn't want to admit that he actually saw it, which he did. I guarantee he did.
Yes, stop it already.
So he uses Gary, his little puppet. Gary told me it was dull.
Gary told me.
Like you didn't see it, Howard, right? You didn't see us on Letterman.
It was dull.
Gary told me it was dull.
And let's just say,
which
for
is
the
an
sake
outright
of
lie.
argument.
Matter of fact, we have nothing to hide. Mm-hmm. Go to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
We don't BS our listeners. Go there yourself, and you tell me if it was dull.
And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Howard didn't see it, Gary did, and reports back. Is he actually going to go up to Howard and go, hey, it was a great appearance. Got some laughs. It was funny. Or is he going to go, it was
knowing
dull.
Gary, a little bit anyway, I'm not going to admit that we know him a lot, but the little bit I know about Gary, he probably told Howard that we did well on Letterman.
That was dull.
But Howard can't admit that to his listeners.
And I was brought up. Gary told me the appearance was dull. They finally asked about me, and the rap about me now is that I say I invented everything. No, I don't say I invented everything. I just invented their act.
You did, Howard. You did, huh?
He invented in a laboratory. Get me another beaker. I'm inventing.
It's
what an ass.
First of all, it's not our latest thing. From day one, we started mocking Howard and how he invented everything.
Invents everything. We got stuff from years ago.
Some of the lines that Anthony used on Letterman wasn't off the cuff. It was the whole breathing thing, and the Marconi thing. That's a running bit on this show.
We talked about that for
their latest
years.
thing is to say I invented everything.
Latest, stop it. Latest.
And yeah, of course you were brought up, and we expected that Letterman was going to bring up Howard on our appearance. And the best part about it was that we didn't want to make it about Howard, so Anthony diffused the situation perfectly. Letterman really wanted to get into it because I think Letterman felt a little obligated, so he asked about Howard. And Anthony diffused the whole situation with a great Howard impression, and then got huge laughs from the crowd doing the Howard impression.
The crowd loved it.
Trust me, Howard, we could have got real ugly on Letterman, but we didn't want to. We kept it light and fun because that's what was going on during the whole thing.
James here in Brooklyn, why doesn't anyone ever hear this when we say it? Why doesn't anyone ever hear it?
What?
Where did he go? He hung up.
James.
Oh, I didn't even see him on the line.
Oh, he was on line 4, and
he's gone. Well,
he's
call
gone.
back.
He hung up.
Call back.
Because he's like, why can't you guys just admit Howard did a lot for radio? Did we ever say he didn't? Was there ever a day we didn't say he didn't do a lot for radio?
You actually said that on Letterman that he did a lot for radio.
Of course.
Right.
I said you'd have to be stupid and blind to not see that he did a lot for radio.
And there are guys before him that did a lot for radio.
Of course. He's part of the evolution of what radio
Howard
was
learned from
and what it's become.
Howard learned from the people before him. That's how creativity works. Look at your favorite band. Your favorite band will go, wow, my influence were Zeppelin, the Stones, and Kaja Goo Goo.
Yep.
And then, then that band is popular because they decide not to be a tribute band and play covers, but come up with their own stuff after being influenced by other people. That's just how it works if you're, quote, an artist or in a creative field.
Right. And then, but no one ever hears that. They only hear bashing, never give him credit for anything. Giving the guy all the credit he's due.
Absolutely. It's like when you look at Rich Voss. It's like, like people will say, he rips off Gallagher, but he was just influenced by Gallagher.
It continues.
Now, I don't say I invented everything. I just invented their act.
I still have to point out that whenever you're on, they don't ask about Opie and Anthony.
Well, and quite frankly, I wish them luck.
Robin, you're a twat. A big black twat.
Oh, boy.
Stop kissing Howard's ass and speak for yourself.
Oh, Opie. Oh, gosh.
Sean Hannity didn't discuss Opie and Anthony when Howard was on, Robin? Yeah. You're going to make believe that didn't happen?
Didn't discuss and fess up to the gag order that was put on us?
You loser.
Come on. Be honest at least. At the very least.
I still have to point out that whenever you're on, they don't ask about Opie and Anthony.
Well, and
one of his last TV appearances was on Sean Hannity's show.
How long ago was that, by the way?
I don't even know. Robin. Here's the facts, because we try to stick to the facts here. His last TV appearance on Sean Hannity, Hannity and Combs, Sean brought up our names a lot and forced Howard to admit that there was a gag order on us back in the day when we were working for the same company. So why are you lying through your teeth?
And quite frankly, I wish them luck. I told you the truth. I was contacted by Letterman's people before they went on, and they said they got tremendous pressure to put them on from a certain higher up at the network, the guy who runs the network, and they asked me my feeling on it. I said, I don't care. I don't care. Go on every night. It's your show. Do whatever you want. I am so happy here at Satellite.
A little touchy. It's a little touchy there.
You could hear it in the voice and the delivery.
A little bit.
I study people. He cares.
Ooh, that is such a care.
When you start changing your voice, I don't care. When you start doing this face, I don't care.
Go on every other night.
Because we all do it. I don't care. You give that face like, I really care, but I can't admit it.
Forced. He's talking to people, and he didn't care so much. And best of luck. How come last time you were saying that you could have us pulled from the show if you wanted to?
And we begged you to do it.
And we begged you.
We called you out. Show your power. You did nothing because it was false.
The guy actually thinks he has friends in this business. You don't have friends in this business. And he thinks all the people that he had relationships with when he had millions of listeners are still his friends. They're not. That's why he's not getting the guests he used to get. He's not getting the bookings on shows that he used to get. He's pretty much a very big fish in a very small pond right now. That's it. That's what happened. He went to a Satellite. He got a big paycheck, but there's a fraction of the people listening to him, very small fraction of the people listening to him than used to listen to him. And the buzz just ain't there anymore. He's not doing TV. When's the last time he's done anything that made news?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't even know if he's working.
Be honest. Yeah, no one even knows when he's on or off anymore.
Because it's not water cooler talk anymore. I'm not kidding.
He says, I love Satellite. I'd love Satellite, too, if they paid me $500 million to never come in. Jesus.
Oh, we trumped him so bad it drives him nuts. But he gets paid just a ridiculous amount of money.
See.
But it's driving him nuts that we trumped him and figured this thing out right in front of his eyes. By the way, This is exactly the Howard part from Letterman. It's quick.
And do you guys, you know Howard, of course?
Yeah.
But there's ill feelings with you and Howard?
Yeah, there's like this personal, I guess you'd call it hatred.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a dull appearance there, Gary? There's one of the many big, huge belly laughs.
Ha-ha.
From the crowd.
Har, har, hardy, har, har.
Is this dull, Gary?
Yeah, there's like this personal, I guess you'd call it hatred.
Really?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Radio wars are really stupid, but they're rarely based on real personal instances. But Howard really made it kind of personal, behind the scenes.
So Howard doesn't like you guys, and you guys actually don't like Howard?
Nah. No teeth.
There's no love there.
That's pretty much it.
But I mean, if you could step away from the personal involvement, one would have to acknowledge certainly that Howard.
I invented everything, Dave. Of course. People stood there, Dave, and I invented a locomotion walking. They stood there. It was all over. Actually, people just didn't do anything, and then the chest in and out called breathing. That was me, Robin. We understand.
Yes. An applause break. Is that dull, Gary?
Oh,
you
an applause
effing liar.
I have to say that is not dull.
Thank you, Jimmy Norton.
Killing.
Just sick of the outright lies.
I'm getting applause breaks.
Certainly are. Even tipping your cap. Thank you. Thank you, Godspeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
And just a little more, and this is where Anthony becomes a huge star in his own.
Oh,
a huge star in his own. This was the showstopper coming up.
Is there a possibility one day that you'll be able to put your differences aside, do you think?
Maybe in heaven, Dave.
Really? It's that awful?
Really, it got so personal. Howard's a guy that, growing up for years, especially out on Long Island, I mean, great radio personality. You got to acknowledge he did a lot for radio and stuff. But you just, when the personal things came in, instead of taking us on the air, like he did so many other jocks, he bashed them. He went behind the scenes to bosses and said, if they mention me, have them fired. And it kind of it really blew me away that this guy, the freedom of speech guy, went behind the scenes to tell our boss to have us, shut up.
If Howard were on here tomorrow night, would he have a different version of this?
Probably.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Marconi ripped me off, Robin. I invented Morse code. .. me.
But
is that dull, Gary?
At some point, you got to realize. Sure. He didn't invent everything.
No, but he clearly did. I think we can acknowledge he changed radio culture, this guy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yes, Senator. He did.
Yes, Senator.
I felt like I was at one of those inquiries.
See, Letterman tried his best to get real serious there, and Anthony.
He just wanted to be,
wouldn't have it.
I mean, the guys have had a relationship for many years as far as a professional relationship. Howard had been on his show. Increased his ratings when he was on. That's a known thing. I'm not going to sit here and lie like other people. I remember back in the late 80s, early 90s, it was an event when Howard would be on Letterman. You'd tune in and check it out because it could have been something outrageous might have been happening. You just would tune in. Something you did. So they had a professional relationship, and I think Dave felt obligated maybe to just kind of bring that out, like, hey, look, I'm getting this out here, I'm laying it out here, let's see how you guys react. And instead of sitting there and arguing and trying to defend our position, I think it worked a lot better just goofing on the whole
thing. Huge laughs from Letterman, huge laughs. Hey, before we take a break, Coke Logic came up with this thing. It's really, really funny. By the way, the whole Letterman interview is up on YouTube. Just throw Opie and Anthony in the search. But Coke Logic, I didn't talk as much during this TV appearance, but I got some stuff in. I'm fine with how it went down. I really am.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't want to sit right next to Letterman. That was the power seat and the seat of the most focused during the thing. But
he's not used to having two people on the couch either. Because that thing normally he has just one person.
Yeah.
So for him it was even a little odd to have two people there. It's just not.
It is a weird thing.
But I was engaged and I was thrilled to be on Letterman. And I'm very happy with how the whole thing went down. Okay, we're a team here, and it worked perfectly. But Coke Logic, noticing that I didn't talk as much as Anthony, Some people said I didn't talk at all. I did talk. I got some stuff in. Coke Logic came up with this. He took our whole interrupting bit that we do.
Yeah.
And took the Letterman footage and came up with this little ditty. It's quick.
It's funny.
Explain to me about this. You're on satellite radio part of the time, and then you're on the terrestrial radio part of the time. Which part is which? How does that work?
It gets very confusing.
Well,
From
why don't you
6 a.m.
explain it?
Eastern to 9, we're on.
I'm sure you
FM
know
radio,
because you were
but
there.
Also
Go ahead.
XM.
But at some point, you actually get up and change studios, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to explain that, but why don't you explain
It's,
Go ahead.
One company didn't want us doing.
Why don't you explain what's in my head?
Studio.
Right. And this is all being broadcast on one or the other?
On XM. Yeah, we take wireless mics.
Well,
walk
why
down
don't you
the street and see how
explain
miserable New Yorkers are walking to work.
That actually sounds like it's a lot of fun.
There you go. A little bit.
Why don't you explain it?
All right, we're really late. And don't forget, we're doing an extra half hour if you're listening to us on commercial radio today.
You do what you want. I'm going to play with my computer.
I see that. It's the O&A virus
for you
spreading across America.
I got the cheddar. I could pay the rent.
4, 3, 2.
All right.
Hey, a black guy. Ooh, fun.
Call me Daddy. I'm your cheddar man. All right.
Hope you like crap.
Opie and Anthony.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Pittsburgh! What's up, Ken?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey there, Ken. How
You're
you
speaking
doing?
for all of Pittsburgh today.
Represent.
Dude, Pittsburgh loves you guys, and you're always talking about Cleveland.
Nah, we don't talk about Cleveland a lot.
Only because the traveling virus is going there, man.
You gotta, when you guys coming to the Berg, man?
Well, Jimmy's doing a little thing down there, and I'm thinking of catching a flight and checking Pittsburgh out.
I'll be at the Improv. I think it's September 28th through 30th. I want to say in Pittsburgh. But yeah, man, hopefully Opie will come with me.
Jimmy, I'll definitely be there, man. You're hilarious.
Thank
dude.
you. I'll be lonely.
Yeah, you need company.
All right, Ken, thank you. Thanks for the support.
You guys.
Big hi to everyone listening to us on K-Rock in Pittsburgh. Josh Elliott in studio. We made you wait. I'm sorry, Josh.
It's better to listen.
It is?
It's a much better show. It's a much better show when I'm not on.
No,
it was solid.
You've given us some great stuff. We did a photo shoot yesterday for FHM magazine. I guess we're allowed to post the behind-the-scenes pictures that we took.
Oh, yeah?
Of us getting makeup and our hair done and our stupid sweaters
Put our
on.
Sweaters on.
Here's my picture of me and Fan.
From the photo shoot.
Yes.
You're the only one that looked good in your sweater.
I can't help it. I'm handsome.
You're
I
the
was modeling.
Everyone else
I
looked
model
like
a little
dorks.
guy.
It's like a Thanksgiving thing we're doing for FHM. So we got Jimmy and Ann and myself and a lot of our comedian friends. You know the guys. Bill Burr, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, Patrice O'Neill, Otto and George. And everyone had to wear a goofy sweater, like a Thanksgiving Day festive sweater.
Hey, they're your clothes, mother.
Hey, send me my picture of Fan.
And everyone was dressed in their sweaters, and there was a lot of pointing going on and a lot of laughing going on until Jimmy threw his sweater on, and everyone's like, "Man, you actually look good in your goofy sweater."
Jimmy, last time you wore a sweater was when?
Probably.
He has a few Van Heusen.
Well, he gave away his Van Heusen.
Faggoty Van Heusen sweaters, and I would wear them. Then Judah told me I look like a fat girl in the 80s, and I had to give them all away.
You look good. Now I'm seeing it. You look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of weight. I mean, and in the sweater, it's just a gentleman wears a sweater, and that's what I do around the holidays. I put on a sweater.
It was a very festive scene, the photo shoot.
Yeah.
It was
around a Thanksgiving Day table.
And it was a shot at a location where it looked like an old country-style dining room we were in.
Right.
Big table, huge Thanksgiving food spread all out on the table, and us and our little comedy friends. And it was fun, interesting.
It's coming out in the December issue of FHM because they're a month ahead. It'll be their Thanksgiving issue, but it'll say December on it.
But hard work, by the way.
Are you a little worried about it?
I'm worried because they said they wanted to throw us in sweaters. And, they explained the idea. We're like, all right, we could do that because we try not to be too wacky.
Yeah.
We really try. We fail sometimes.
There's a difference between being wacky and doing something that fits. Like that fit, it's going to be for the holiday issue, the Thanksgiving issue, so it fits and it has still our ridiculous edge to us.
Well,
It's
you
not
guys,
like we're just
you
sitting
guys
there.
won't do the Paris Hilton arrested. You won't do the she's so thin because she's 50 pounds. You won't do that joke. You'll go the other way.
That's a little too mean.
You're the other way.
Mean-spirited.
Let's just put it this way. In the past, people wanted to photograph us in priest outfits outside St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Yeah. not
Wacky,
good.
right?
Wacky.
We also had a photo shoot where someone wanted to, get this, Josh, throw us in the same T-shirt.
They bought a big giant T-shirt, wanted us to pop our heads through the head hole.
Exactly.
One arm through one, Opie's arm through the other, and I guess our arms hidden underneath massaging each other as they snap away.
Right.
That, no, the kibosh went right on that.
Yesterday during the photo shoot, they wanted me to put my left arm around Anthony.
As we held the turkey. See, we had this big platter with a real turkey.
See, we were serving the turkey
to our comedy guests.
Our comedy guests
at the table. And it's all fiction because there would never be a black guy at my table. Patrice O'Neill
Way to
was
go,
there.
Ed.
You know.
He'd be serving.
Pittsburgh loves this crap.
Yeah. Wait, no, here's Pittsburgh love. Yeah, Patrice is cool. He's gay. Yeah.
I know Pittsburgh might have, but that joke was for Boston.
No, but in Boston, they don't even realize that was a joke.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're just speaking the truth again.
Yeah.
More honesty from the boys.
So we had to hold this big, heavy turkey. And
the art director, me and him were having a problem because he wanted me to put my left arm around Anthony. I start screaming. I'm like, ah!
We needed to be real close.
And the guy was getting annoyed. I go, Anthony and I have been doing a radio show off and on because we get fired and have to take time off, but off and on for like 12 years.
And you have never touched.
We hugged after Letterman, and that was Anthony's idea, which was the strangest thing ever.
Come here, because it was such a great thing.
And then you hear everyone
moment in our career.
Aww.
It was a back pat one, not a, grab his ass one.
You gotta pat the back.
Yeah.
You gotta pat the back pat is all important.
But this wasn't
the rub with the slow move of your hand to the butt, not good.
You can, or pulling close, not good.
Pulling close, lifting one leg up and pointing a toe out to the rear.
Also not suggested.
And going, T! Here's how you hug a man.
All right. No.
Why?
I'm not going to hug
you
you.
Before.
Jimmy,
over
yeah,
there.
but I'm
Come
not
on.
going to hug.
I'll hug you.
All right. Opie and Jimmy.
You gotta get by the
Opie will demonstrate.
Put the camera, the camera.
Yeah. Right. Get a camera on him. Come on, Sam. Sam, just walk over there.
Make it a two-camera shoot, will you?
Hey, what are you doing?
No, that camera.
What about that camera? Make it a two-camera shoot, will you?
There's two ways.
Yeah, and over the shoulder. I need to see the reaction shots. It's all important.
There's two ways. You could do like
all right, hold on. Let me get the chair out of the way.
All right, I'll face that camera. I'll face that one.
I love when men hug. I mean,
this is one.
Right.
That was good. No, Opie's head was a little gay. You're putting your head up a little bit.
Look what he's doing. His whole weight. I'm not holding up your head anymore.
He put his head on your shoulder.
Small of his back. No, it's to support you.
I go with the
support.
I go with the shug. You know, the shake.
The arm pump shaking.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's a manly
and then you can use the other hand for a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Or a grab to the groin.
Well, that's the thing. It's the no frontal touching.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I just like, when I hug, I put one hand on the small of the back, and the other I snake up to the back of the neck.
Yes.
And I just gently hold.
Because that small of the back needs support.
It certainly does.
So we're at the photo shoot, and that picture's ridiculous. Get that up on Opie and Anthony.
That's an all-timer. Oh, look at that.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Jimmy's hand is in the small of your back.
So the art director wants us to touch because we're holding the platter. We're presenting the platter in the picture. And I'm screaming like, it ain't happening.
And we have to be closer together.
And then he's trying to trick me. He's like, well, could you have your shoulders touch? I'm like, no, there's no touching. Yeah. And then he positioned me behind Anthony so our shoulders are not only not touching, but now my shoulder's behind Anthony's shoulder, so it looks like we're even closer.
His left shoulder.
And that it could now be perceived that I do have my arm around him.
Right.
Like, no. Well, no touching.
And then it's going to run, and you're going to be all over each other via Photoshop.
Well, Josh.
It's a bit.
We're gonna use Josh here. So we're presenting the platter to our comedy friends, right? We're not touching.
Yeah.
But we're the two presenting the platter like we are the host of this party, like we cooked this
You've
thing.
been cooking that meal, slaving away all day.
So I'm thinking gay couple already.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous. Anthony is going to explain why it's not, and I hope we have a good explanation.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I guess we should add, we all had wacky holiday sweaters on. They thought it would be cute.
They were right on me.
That that Ant and I should have the same sweater on.
That was the only problem.
So now we look like twins.
That was the only problem I had with the shoot.
You guys are like 4 years old going to the zoo.
Yeah, I know.
It was ridiculous. You are radio hosts of some repute.
We're shock jocks,
sir.
Come on.
We shouldn't have had the same sweater. That's
That's
the
wacky.
only problem I
You
had.
veered a wacky.
That was a little too wacky. The same sweater.
Yeah.
Should have been different sweaters.
Yeah.
Because having the same sweater implies that we had talked about what sweaters we should wear.
You know what it is, too? It's the kind of idea that somebody prefaces with, you know what would be great?
Yeah.
And you ever know, it's like when somebody calls something classy, it almost is never classy.
Right.
When somebody says something's going to be great, it's never great.
You know what? He raped him, but he threw a jacket on when he was done. He's classy.
That's a class guy.
It's a class act.
That's a class act. Right.
Now, I don't see it as looking gay
All right.
because it is too much a parody on the traditional American Thanksgiving, of which we are so distant from. Like, it puts us in a weird situation that we are so alien in that it takes away from any gay thing.
Right.
It's us serving the turkey to our comedian friends and Jimmy Norton, of course.
And those guys were cracking wise during the whole shoot.
Yeah, they were.
I didn't appreciate being the butt of those jokes. Thank you.
And talk about just horrific racist humor going on between all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing's
I just heard
Thanksgiving like sweaters and horrific racist.
It was great. It was just like real Thanksgiving when the big black guy is just saying, "Shut up, you stupid Jew," to Voss.
If Voss is too dumb to know he means him, so Voss looks at Bob, "You're Jewish?" Idiot.
It was a lot of fun. And it's coming out December issue, but it's the Thanksgiving issue.
Yeah, it was shot very
early November. It'll be on newsstands.
They were very professional. It was done very well. We got to preview some of the pictures.
The one shot with
and they
me,
looked amazing.
You and Jimmy is beyond hilarious if they use the right photo.
Well, how long is it going to go? Is it a story or is it like a photo essay?
It's kind of an interview, but
there's going to be a few. There's going to be a few photos, so it's not just one single one. The big one, I think, is all of us at the table.
Yeah,
and then they got the one with Jimmy and me and Opie. As Opie is carving the turkey,
and
I am
in my Opie way.
I am serving some slices to Jimmy, and Jimmy is holding a plate, eagerly anticipating his slices to be put on the plate with a face that I can't even describe. It is like happy, youthful eagerness at a holiday, yet he looks horrified.
See, that's my bad acting because I was going for angry and scary.
Were you?
No, your acting
wasn't
was
working. And he
that handsome fella.
And he didn't have to worry about what to do with your hands because you were holding a plate.
Are you getting the pictures up on opieandanthony.com? All right, we got the behind-the-scenes pictures going up on the website.
That one of me has great lighting. It looks like Nicholson in The Shining lighting when he's in...
oh, yeah.
Where was he in that scene? Was he in the bar? Where did he have that weird lighting on his face? It's just a creepy
It was, I think, when he was talking
Jimmy,
to Lloyd.
You look pensive right there, like you're finding...
That looks like a real holiday shot, too.
It does.
Jimmy, you look like an author in that picture.
I am, actually.
You know what that would cost at, like, Sears? To have that done at a backdrop of a fireplace?
Wait, you're wearing the same sweater as somebody. As who? Jimmy?
Me?
Yeah, look at this. Look at to the right.
Yeah.
Who's got the same sweater?
I think Otto.
Otto has this. Okay.
Wow.
So, all right, that's not bad.
And they actually put a little napkin on George.
That was creepy.
Yeah, they stuffed the little napkin down his shirt so he wouldn't get any turkey drippings on him, which I did, by the way. In the middle of our shoot, they kept telling us to tilt the turkey more, tilt it toward the camera, tilt. And all this turkey juice from this dried out turkey that's been sitting on the lights for hours just rolled down my arm and onto my sneakers.
What was the name of that restaurant? Does anybody know? Because I want to eat
Country. There. I ate there after the shoot. It was great. What?
Friend of the Farmer.
It was right over on Irving and 18th.
Yeah.
Unbelievable brunch. Unbelievable.
I never had a... What time's it open till? You don't know? Because I always eat late. I had salmon.
No, but it's also...
Salmon.
Yeah. Okay, so you've had dinner there. I walk past
yesterday.
it all the time. I have no idea if it's good or not for dinner.
The salmon was very good.
All right, the salmon's
You
good.
pronounce the L.
No, I didn't.
Some people don't.
I had salmon twice yesterday. I had it there.
You
and then
just
later,
pronounce
last
the
night,
L
With
again.
my girlfriend, I had salmon.
Salmon.
I'm a big fan of salmon.
I love it.
All right,
Steve loves it, by the way. He can't get enough.
Yeah, he doesn't even use his hands. He just puts his mouth in the river and eats it. Delicious.
Grr.
You're in my stream.
All right, we got to take a break.
It's a great table by the waterfall.
We're going late today. If you're listening to us on commercial radio, we're going another half hour. Thanks to GM.
GM.
Commercial free, right?
Their extended warranty, yes.
Commercial free half hour?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Why did I just eagerly say that? Like I've never done commercial free radio before.
Isn't it great?
After the break, commercial free thanks to GM until about half past the hour. And also, don't forget, Bud Light presents the Opie and Anthony Traveling Virus. We're taking over Philly tomorrow morning. We broadcast live from WYSP. 10 comedians on the bill. We're expecting people to come up from Washington. We're expecting people to come down from New York and, Jersey. We're going to have just a huge party in Philly all weekend long, starting with our live broadcast from WISP tomorrow morning.
Back in Philly.
And tickets to give away outside the station and other festivities going on. Yeah. It's presented by Bud Light, everyone. Always worth it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
More with Josh Elliott. You want to talk a little football?
You know.
I got to do football picks.
The old season, it's kicking off tonight. Get in while you can. Pittsburgh, you talk Steelers with any... Say Steelers 5 times, Pittsburgh will love you. They will love you.
Steelers. And I got a Steelers jersey. We all did today.
We all did. And I want to talk to you, by the way, about the Foreman-Ron Lyle fight.
That's right. I forgot your love of the pugilism.
That's just blacks.
Oh.
What happened to the potatoes?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
From O&A Pictures.
You always like potatoes. That's not new.
A horrifying story.
Did he forget the potatoes?
Of a man.
I need the potatoes.
Without potatoes.
Danny, you forget the potatoes?
It won't happen again. I can promise you that.
How far will one man go?
Well, I'm going to have to wait for the potatoes.
For potatoes. The Potato Diva.
My potatoes are here.
Come here. Open your mouth. Eat.
Eat your potatoes, Pookie.
That's the way to do it.
You say potato. He says potato.
That's a big thing of potatoes, Danny.
Everything's delicious. The Potato Diva.
I need the potatoes.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
I want potatoes, and I want eggs, and I want hot sauce.
God, you've gotten fat.
Ooh.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Josh Elliott in studio. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Thank you, GM. That's the reason we're going late today. We appreciate it. Jim Norton, out of his mind somewhere. He's on a cell phone. He's pacing. He's yelling. He's screaming. He wants to talk to a manager. He wants to talk to the front desk. He's now in the bathroom. He just kicked the door. He's trying to find privacy.
There's a huge problem with his laundry, is what I'm saying. He sent it out. That's what people do here in the big city. You don't sit in a laundromat or in the washroom of your building. You send your laundry out, and then sometimes you actually get it back all in one piece. I remember going through this crap in Brooklyn where I lost almost half my clothes, all my shirts and pants. I got sent someone else's who was a big fat guy. And then
and you know the fat guy got your stuff.
He got my stuff.
And he was so pissed off that the stuff was so small and regular size that he threw it in the dumpster.
And no one knew anything about it. You can't get any info from the cleaners. And then another time, they burnt all of my whites. I had to buy new T-shirts and underpants because it came back and the elastic was barbecued. It was crispy where I went to put on some underwear and the waistband just snapped in my hand on all of my underpants.
I'm so angry because I do my own laundry. I have a washer and dryer, but stuff I have dry cleaned, like stuff I perform in, I have sent out. And the people in the building are worthless. There's one in my building, but they're worthless. I need it same day usually because I fly in the morning and I'm last minute. So they can never do it right. For some reason, it's a nightmare. So I go to this place up the street, and they picked it up yesterday morning. I'm like, I would need same day because I knew I was traveling today. Last night it wasn't there. And today I called them. They go, no, we didn't pick that up. So now the guy at the desk is like, yes, they did. So my clothes are lost.
Didn't pick it up. Yet you don't have it,
no,
and it's not in the building.
No, and I left it downstairs with a guy yesterday, and
they're with the CDs then from this morning. They just disappeared. You left them there.
Mr. Norton, we didn't pick up Mr. Norton. Yes, you did, stupid. Mr. Norton. We didn't pick up. I don't know what awful nationality he is.
What are dry cleaners? What's the
nationality
stereotypical nationality?
I honestly don't know.
I think
it's Asian. I don't
is
think
it Indian
Asian
or Asian?
I don't know.
I think Asian, yeah.
Whatever this is. Mr. Norton, we didn't pick up. He's from I know a country he's from. Filthy, irresponsible animal.
That was terrific, huh, Kenny? Yeah, Kenny's liking that
Kenny
one.
likes that one.
Physically doubling over, holding the knee.
Kenny loves racist humor.
I've never seen the guy. I don't know what race. I honestly, guy, I've never seen his dumb chimp face. I've never seen it. So I have no idea what he is. He can just be white and semi-retarded. Mr. Norton, we didn't pick up yesterday. You did pick up.
They did.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You go down there and you start ripping that place apart.
With what? I'm a little fella. What if he's big?
Grab that guy back there.
Yeah, maybe I'll bend a hanger. That always gets them moving.
Oh, hey, you. That'll get him.
Clothes. I got a big show tomorrow night.
You go down there
Saturday,
with that beast right there. Club Soda Kenny. Where's my Jimmy's clothing?
Now, if the door guy gave my clothes accidentally to the awful cleaners in the building, they probably wouldn't be done. I don't have an account with them.
Oh, no.
And they're idiots.
Oh, no.
All right, let's get to the phones here.
Jimmy nude this weekend.
Yeah.
In Philly.
I'm just impressed.
A treat for everybody.
Jimmy's got stuff to dry clean.
I do, because when you perform, the way I dry clothes, I would go through pants constantly. I'm awful. I dry them too hot.
You know why? Jimmy's a class act.
He is. He's classy.
I'm one of the
Nothing but
gentlemen
class.
you're going to meet.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the only way to get rid of swamp-ass stench.
Oh, God. You know what would be a great idea? Send your clothes to a same-day dry cleaner.
I did, and it just doesn't. I had a Kiss sweatshirt I bought that I didn't want to ruin. My Black Sabbath sweatshirt.
Uh-oh.
If they lost that, there will be a cleaners burn down. I'll burn it down with them in it.
All right.
Let's say hi to Jim in Boston. Jim.
What?
Morning, boys.
Hey.
You know, you show up this morning with no prep because Eric is a dummy.
Yes.
And you still give us 3 hours of radio gold. No one else could do that. I mean...
That means 15 hours, 15 minutes we sucked, because it's 3 hours and 15 minutes now.
Opie, I'm counting commercials here.
The commercials are even terrific. We've been brainwashed. We love commercials now.
We certainly do.
After ranting and raving how commercials suck for a year and a half.
Commercials are the life's blood of this program.
We took to the shock therapy quite well, and now we love commercials.
Commercials. It's where it's at.
I know. I love commercials. I love my new Mac.
Yeah, see?
I'm not the same guy.
They're great.
So you liked the show today, Jim? Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Dude, you're the best. What am I going to say? You don't eat E-Rock.
You say nothing because we just hung up on you.
Oh, Tyra's cool. She has really natural hair for a black girl. Who's next?
Dugout Doug.
Hi,
Doug,
Doug.
you got to make it fast because we're in bonus
Welcome
show. We got to
aboard.
give the people something here.
Hey, Doug.
We got the challenge of challenges this weekend. We're going to try to top the PNC tailgate in Camden this weekend at the Tweeter Center.
Okay. What's the details?
Well, we need everybody to, what I got is I put a blog together for people that don't go to message boards so they can find stuff real easy. It's called thedougsignal.com.
Thedougsignal.com?
The Doug Signal. It's like the bat signal.
Right. You put out the Doug signal.
Right, except this one has a big douche in the sky.
It links to Whackbag. It links to FBA. It links to everything you guys need to know about what's going on. We got a karaoke night going on Friday night in Philly.
Wait, where's that going to be? I might have to stop by to that.
All right, we got the karaoke night is at the Blue Horse in Blue something.
Way to have the info in front of you, Doug.
Where is it, Doug?
Bluebell, Pennsylvania. It's in Bluebell, Pennsylvania at the Blue Horse.
How far is that from Philly?
I have no idea.
All right, the Blue Horse.
Your people are in good hands.
All right, all the details will be put up on your blog, I'm sure.
And, well, because I notice all the time I come on here, I talk about, go to the message board. Well, if people don't go to message boards, they don't know how to find the stuff.
All right, the DougSignal.com has all the info if you want to tailgate with other O&A pests and O&A fans, right?
So we got Tara up to 19 on the FHM Digital Darlings. If we keep voting, we can get her to number 1.
All right, where are you guys tailgating? Because maybe people just want to know the info real fast.
We're tailgating in the parking lot of the Tweeter Center. There's going to be, once again, big banners and all that good stuff.
All right, and I think it's only open 2 hours before showtime so far?
Yeah.
Kenny's going to work with the gang from the Tweeter Center. He did well for PNC. Yes, Club Soda Kenny.
No, it's a whole different setup there because it's like in a city and there's different parking lots. They put like a satellite map up on the message board about where they're tailgating.
All right, people will find them.
And it doesn't matter if you're on a stupid message board or not. Just go and drink and be stupid before the show and have fun.
All right, thank you, Doug. Let's go to Brett on Long Island. Brett, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, come on.
I want to know if you guys are going to play that clip with the guy getting beat with the prosthetic leg.
Holy crap, we didn't get to that yet?
Hey.
I thought we had
that's bonus show stuff.
I thought we had no material today. All right, we'll do that, Brett, before we get out of here.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, you guys were great on Letterman. Howard Stern doesn't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
Bye, fella.
We can't hide behind it. It's there for everyone to see. We know we did all right.
What, Kenny?
Oh, my God.
You look anxious.
Holy crap. Yes, Kenny.
Go, Ken.
No, I had nothing to say. I would agree with that guy, how terrific you guys are.
That makes good radio. Thank you, Kenny.
All right, Josh Elliott in studio. ESPN, you got the gig, right?
Yeah.
Sports Center,
Yeah.
Sunday mornings?
Sunday morning Sports Center.
How huge is that?
It's not bad.
That's
nice,
pretty good.
It's not bad.
When'd you get that?
Like last week.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What time you got to get up Sunday morning, though?
Unmentionable hour,
That's
especially on a Sunday.
Suck, right?
You know?
Sunday.
Are you still doing ESPN Classic?
No.
So we don't have to talk about all the old fights.
You got a big promotion. This is a promotion.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. You know, Sunday morning Sports Center into all the NFL coverage. It's
what?
good. It's going to be good.
We're going to lose another guy.
Yeah.
Jack Black sat in that seat.
Guys.
Oh, Jack Black told us the same thing.
Come on. Come on now.
This has been our rant for a while.
He's moved on to better things like bombing at the MTV Music Awards.
I just remember the days of Classic and Roland's out there. Okay, here's how it's going to go, Josh. You're going to go on. You'll be on for about 5-10 minutes. Mm-hmm. You'll hear them making fun of you when you leave, but it's okay. It's just part of the act.
But that's we don't do that.
No.
We make fun of you to your face.
This is home.
We try to make fun of your
home
in front of you. So what do you think in football season? The Manning Bowl?
It's big.
Who's Archie rooting for? Did we get his pick?
The offenses. Although, he's sort of like, he's propping up Eli. Eli's, this is a big year for him. Make or break. I mean, I'd argue it's equally make or break for Peyton Manning. But, Eli, especially here, he knows it's here. I'm sure he's going on some radio show in Indianapolis saying, oh, this is big for Peyton. This is huge. But no, this is, it's big.
So who wins?
I got to believe the Colts are going to win. The Colts are a much better team. Although it's much more, the Giants should be desperate, and it's week 1, but they should be desperate because the NFC East is easily the best division of football. You cannot afford to be losing, any game at home. So, if you let another team come in and steal your mojo week 1, it's not a good way to start.
How about the Cowboys?
Yeah, what other teams like this year?
I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, and people are digging on the Cowboys, and I don't know why necessarily. I mean, Drew Bledsoe's still their quarterback. The guy, he was really, really great for the Patriots a decade ago. I think Kenny's much faster than Drew Bledsoe, which says something.
They never had a guy that was fast, though, really, as a quarterback. I mean, Staubach was great, but I mean, after that, it was, Troy Aikman pretty much just sat on a lawn chair.
But see, they had a great offensive line. Now they don't have a good offensive line. The game's so much faster, and he just gets hurt. And the thing is, in this league now, you need to allow for the fact that your quarterback at some point is going to get hurt. Well, that's just it's not going to get it done. And if they don't know who the running back is. Going to have a good defense, but look, Dallas is going to Jacksonville. I'd pick Jacksonville in the game.
I miss Larry Allen.
Yeah.
Well, good Larry Allen.
What other teams this year you're looking at closely? Steelers.
The
Pats. What do you think? Jets. What about my Jets?
It's character building.
I saw the look. Forget it.
It's character building.
Just forget it.
Look, the thing with Chad Pennington, who's a lovely human being, decent as the day is long, he throws paper airplanes, and his shoulder is held together by like a fiber optic cable at this point. Like, I don't know how much longer they can bank on the guy, and it's a year of transition for the Jets, but it's going to build character. Opie, you're going to be a better man.
Steelers, Pats,
like the Steelers. Roethlisberger's injury, appendectomy. He'll miss tonight's game. Tonight's big. It's big. Pittsburgh, Miami. I'm not. I like the Pats. You got to love the Patriots. Steelers. People forget that they were 7-5 last year, and people forget they probably should have lost. They probably lose to Cincinnati in the playoffs last year. Then Carson Palmer gets his knee blown. Probably should have lost to Indianapolis Colts, but the Colts cornerback's wife, who stabbed her husband in the knee, got the right knee, and so he got tackled. They win that, and they probably should have lost to Seattle in the Super Bowl, and they didn't. Yeah. That being said, love Pittsburgh. Great time.
I'm just so psyched. Football season is here. You're going to help us out every week with football picks and talking about the season and all that?
There for you.
And I'm doing football picks this year with the guys. The behind-the-scenes guys, they're doing football picks every week, and whoever wins will win $10,000.
All right.
Courtesy of somebody, whatever. And I'm going to do the picks, too, but I'm going to go a little wacky. I got to be honest. I'm going to throw darts. I'm going to pick it out of a hat and do other dumb things to get my picks. But if I win...
And you will.
And if I win the $10,000...
strategy, yeah.
If I win the $10,000, I will throw the money up in the air.
As well you should.
For the fans.
As well you
somewhere.
should.
Or out of building. I would love to just throw it out of building.
Benefit. I'm looking
or
at
out of
week one picks. Dude, it's an 8-8 league. You can't tell me who's going to. Nobody knows.
Can I throw the money out of a helicopter? That would spread the money out so there wouldn't be a crazy riot.
But there would be. It would just be a bigger crazy riot.
Well, we got to figure it out because
I don't think
if I win, I want to do something huge with the money and just throw it out there for the fans. All right. What other sports stories? You checking out the U.S. Open? I went there the other day.
What do you think of it? Do you like the U.S. Open? Do you dig this U.S. Open?
Well, when I get seats that are 15 rows from the court, you get an appreciation for the sport all of a sudden.
It's funny. I went a couple weeks ago. I went out and did this thing for ESPN, and I returned some serves of the 16th seeded woman who serves like 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It is coming at you so fast. And then you think, okay, that's a great female tennis player. Andy Roddick hit the serve 155 miles an hour.
Yeah, I got to watch his match. He's got the fastest serve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching it, and I got to see him do 145 and a few in the low 140s.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
That'll snap your wrist.
The people hit it back?
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, It's either that or it bores through their body.
I watched him... four serves in a row, four aces in a row to just clean up this one game. I forgot who he was playing. All the serves were over 130 miles an hour.
And when you watch too, it's like you could say okay, Andy Roddick hit this square 6-inch spot on the court with a 135 mile an hour serve, and he'll do it more often than not.
What if that hit you in the small of your back, that serve?
Well, if you were supporting the small of my back,
what would happen? Would it really hurt?
It would definitely hurt.
Yeah.
It welts. Are you kidding me? It would welt.
I found it interesting. Every year, because it's here in New York, I go.
It's a great... dude,
Check it out for a day.
I like the tennis. I like the tennis.
My neck hurts, though.
Because you do end up just doing that.
You're going all day long.
I thought that was just like a joke.
This, by the way,
no, I'm serious. It actually hurt the next day, because when you're doing this for 3-4 straight hours, like we were...
Those muscles have ever been worked. This, by the way, is great radio. When you're doing this.
Left, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Just doing the head
we
back
do a lot
and
of
forth
visuals
thing.
on the show. We're just stupid.
It's kind of like a porno movie, except it's left to right. Left to right.
I wanted to...
Wow.
What?
Oh.
I'm right now just soaking in the magnitude of that bomb.
Did we get everything done today, Fan?
No, we never got to the goddamn romantic Wisconsin story.
We'll do that over at XM.
Yeah, but it's a national story.
We could save it for tomorrow when we're broadcasting live from WYSP in Philadelphia.
That's a good story.
We'll save it for tomorrow then. How's that? Do we have time to go a little later so we can do the prosthetic leg thing? What?
4 minutes. You can 4 minutes, yeah.
4 minutes?
My joke bombed.
By the way, you were late today. You know I asked you not to be.
Why were you late?
Get Sam in here with the stopwatch.
The boss would like an explanation. I don't hear a lot of explaining. Do you?
Not one
no
peep of explanation.
Sam is in here. The official time that E-Rock showed up, even though I told him to be here around 5 o'clock.
5:23.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Mike.
Toilet seat cover hairdo. All right,
Go ahead.
5:23 and 31.46 seconds.
Eric, thought?
And he will be watching you tomorrow, too. That's his new job. I gave it to him yesterday at dinner. He's the new guy. And he went out and got a stopwatch and everything. Making E-Rock not too happy whatsoever. But I asked you to show up at 5.
I know. What happened?
I was running late this morning.
No, that's apparent.
You were running late.
I've been running late for over
What
a year and a
happened,
half.
though?
He always has Ren and Stimpy eyes.
Tom, we have to go?
He's tired.
Can we keep going? All right, because we want to do the prosthetic leg story, all right?
It's a great tie. If you're on a... That's like a bumper sticker in San Francisco, that tie.
What? That mic is on next to Josh Elliott.
Good.
He's going to help us out every week with football now.
How's it going, Tom?
All right, Josh, how are you?
Good. That is a nice tie.
Thank you.
That's he's touching them all, touching all the bases there.
Yeah.
It's a nice tie if you're
no color unrepresented.
That's a nice tie if you're being defended by Denzel Washington in a courtroom.
What?
No, I actually like that.
That was pretty. Jim used it was pretty obscure.
Yeah.
No, he went local because we're going to Philadelphia tomorrow.
But it was right.
Good tie-in.
Yeah, see, Jim knows how to go
Tie-in.
Really? Yeah.
What
does he do?
Excuse me, I'm having a private conversation.
Oh, I know.
What does he do?
know it's your show. Go ahead.
He works at
Up in Bristol?
No, on the west side.
Boring.
So don't screw up what he's managing, okay?
All right, Tom.
All right, Tom. Thank you. We're going to just do this one last story and we're going to get out of here.
Don't forget to do the big thank you to GM for the extension.
You just did it.
Of course.
Why are we thanking
GM?
them? We're working more.
Because you're not working anymore. You just get to stay here.
No, because you have no idea what happens after we leave here. We still have to go over to XM, and then the XM people are going to go, hey, man, we're getting gypped today, so now we're going to have to give them extra.
Sorry.
We have to do 5 more minutes over there now.
Sorry.
I think the extra half hour and the 100,000-mile coverage and all, it's a great deal.
Exactly.
Very good.
Extended warranty, extended O&A show. I like it.
This is all seamless, by the way.
Absolutely.
Of course it is.
My son would be proud. This is on-air management.
This is.
Regardless if Tom came in or not, I want to personally thank General Motors for extending the Opie and Anthony show for today and tomorrow. General Motors introduces 100,000 miles of coverage and a new level of confidence. Learn more. Just go to gm.com.
Tom, we had a good show today, huh? Considering that we had no material to start with.
Yes. Did you ever find your CDs?
No.
It was stolen.
No.
There's
no
a
idea.
thief in our midst.
We'll get to the bottom of it. All right, we're gonna do one more story and get out of here.
Tom, we have to go out. We want you to question all employees.
Okay.
Yeah. Make all inquiries.
In the future?
What's that?
Should I check with you on ties in the future?
You're actually a very good dresser.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's just like it's like you're a straight man, like I said, who has like a gay man's wardrobe, but you're a straight man. You are. That's a compliment. If you weren't my boss, it wouldn't be a compliment. But you are my boss, so I say it.
So you add that to it.
Yeah, no, but I mean that in a good way, not like
you're a chicken.
Of course, I'm a chicken. I've sat for 26 months. Good point, Tom. Good point.
And whatever you say, Tom, I agree with you.
I just got him a TV and a Mac, and I'm taking care of it.
He's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
All right, very good.
I'm a big fan of Tom.
You should have said that more properly.
For Panasonic?
A Panasonic TV.
I have to have it mounted. I'm trying to find some of my
Panasonic
friends.
plasma television.
Yeah.
The 42-inch.
Yes.
And the contrast, the color, amazing.
Unbelievable.
And you know what you do? You load that in your GM vehicle, because there's plenty of room in the SUVs. I have the Escalade personally, and I
don't have room in
go
mine
along
because
without
that's
it.
where my mattress is from 1-800-Mattress, Anthony. So now I got a problem.
You drop it off.
Oh, wait, I could put the 1-800-Mattress on the top of my GM car.
You could do that, too.
Flat screen plasma TV from Panasonic in the back.
In the back.
I hop in my caddy. I bring my new Mac to the Mac store.
Right there on 59th and 5th.
That's right.
Got
Then
everything you need down there for any Mac.
Pick up what I hope is a girl. So we go for a little ride.
A Trinity underneath and
drop off one
in the
Mac,
car, yeah.
pick up another.
What a large Mac for a girl. All right,
Thank you, Phil Jackson. There goes Phil Jackson.
Thank you.
All right, one last story here. Teen beat with his own prosthetic leg. We do this and then we get out of here for today.
Well, first we laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the story.
The beating of a Cape Girardeau high school student has shocked the community.
A teenager wears an artificial leg and has a deformed arm. Police say his assailants tore the leg off him and used it as a weapon. News Channel 5's Randy Jackson spoke with a teenage victim.
I've got a prosthetic leg.
18-year-old Michael Williams says it was his handicap that made him a victim early Sunday morning. Williams, a senior at Cape Girardeau Central High School, was attacked in the parking lot of his apartment complex.
One guy came up, hit me, and all I remember after getting hit was hitting the ground.
Williams, who was born without part of his right arm and leg, was unable to defend himself. His friends watched in horror as two assailants used his prosthetic leg as a weapon.
Wait, they took it off of him and they actually chucked it at his chest and it hit him like right here. His friends.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
His friends watched in horror.
Did they have cameras?
He's an armless, legless gimp, and they're watching him being beaten up.
With his own prosthetic
leg. Oh, that's
leg.
the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Horrid friends.
Listen for what they called him.
Neighbors in the Sundance apartments where the beating took place were angry. Someone could be so cruel.
I mean, that's wrong for them to do something like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't see why they would do something like that. Just say what the world coming to.
I do now.
Two subjects drove by, started yelling something at him, got out of their vehicle, continued to yell at him, and started making fun of his disabilities, his one arm, calling him nubs.
Police investigators say it was the tone of the threats that prompted prosecutors to file felony hate crime charges in this case. Police have arrested and charged 17-year-old Alexander S. Harris with assault in the third-degree hate crime.
How is it
Another
hate crime,
16-year-old is facing juvenile charges. Justice Williams says for an act of cruelty and hate others he hopes can learn from.
It's a hate
I don't really try to let them get to me. I just let them brush off because I've had to deal with it ever since I was born because this is a birth defect. I'm also hoping when I get to college, a lot of this stuff will stop.
Is it because he's white?
I don't
Or
know
the
if- I don't know if
attacker's
the assailants
black?
were
Or
black.
is it a hate crime because he's handicapped?
Yeah,
because
maybe
he
it's-
hates one-armed freaks.
Maybe they're charging the cripple guy actually with hating pairs of shoes.
Hating God.
Hilarious.
Nubs.
Nubs. Crockett and Nubs.
Nubs.
Although they said the tone of the threats, how do you say nubs menacingly?
Yeah.
Nubs.
I guess you just sing songs, say it, nubs, and then you beat somebody with their own prosthetic.
Great.
All in context.
Two laughs. I'm going to ask you 2 arms and 1 leg.
Whatever, his one arm is kind of short and awful.
Yeah, half an arm. And
Hence, no one laughing.
I didn't hear you. What did you say? I was so self-centeredly obsessed over my next line.
It was horrific.
Was it bad?
It was so bad.
What did you say? Come on. It's no worse than the bomb I had before. That was should have had Enola Gay on it.
I said it's a hate crime because he hated one-armed freaks.
Instead
of one-leg freaks.
Yeah.
I might have got at least a chuckle. Josh Elliott, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You going to join us over at XM?
Sure, why not? I love the walk. I need the exercise.
Yeah, we'll do the walk in a few minutes. All right.
Thank you,
Thank you, GM. We'll do it again tomorrow, too. We're hitting the road after the XM show, and we'll be in Philly tomorrow morning, broadcasting live from WYSP. It's going to be great. We can't wait. If you're not joining us over at XM, have yourself a wonderful day.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony XM walkover begins now.
It's weird to see the sun, huh?
Yeah, finally.
Outside 3FM in New York City. Josh Elliott for the walk. I noticed, Josh, you got a scuba T-shirt on.
I do.
We like talking about scuba diving every once in a while on the radio show. Where's Jimmy?
Where is Jim?
Yeah, here he is.
There he comes.
We have a friend, Bob Kelly, that likes doing scuba diving.
Which is?
It's like scuba, only gay. It's like a 20-foot hose that you have with a snorkel attachment on the bottom, so you can go down 20 feet, but still breathing
See,
through
that's what's ridiculous. The scuba is better than any drug I could possibly imagine. The snorkeling, ridiculous. The snorkeling, you're just food. You've been dropped into the water for a hungry shark.
As food.
I mean, at least with the scuba, if you can evade and stay down there for a while.
Yeah, you can make some moves.
The
to
snorkel,
scare the shark off a little bit.
The snorkel, you're even more awkward.
Hide behind a rock, some coral.
Yeah, snorkeling, you're
Fish
like
'em.
floating on the surface, so you look like a seal or whatever the hell they eat.
See, you guys get up at those hours where you're just reaching into the closet. Like I reached into the closet today. I think I thought this was like a white T-shirt. That's
Me
how
too. I don't have any fucking laundry.
Can I do an impression?
Fire to that shit house.
Can I do an impression?
Okay.
I want to be a dentist.
Oh, nice.
Cowlick.
No, you got the I want to be a dentist hairdo.
Oh, shit. Cowlick.
Cowlick.
Child star.
Cowlick.
I didn't realize I had to shower and shave for this affair.
How did
I was still under the impression that radio was a audio medium.
I'm so glad that bombed horribly.
Did our new intern walk back to XM?
Yeah.
How did he? Is he a day walker? How did he walk through the sewers? It's a sunny day today through the sewers.
He has to leave through the garage and tunnel through the sewers. Why is there sludge all over this stuff?
Creep.
Stupid ghoul.
Vampire Nosferatu.
Big-eared zilch.
Oh, that could be fun. Jesus, Opie.
What?
Why would you mic her ass?
You never know. I'm going to get lucky one day. I do it every morning.
And hear like a...
Yeah, when we're waiting at the lights, I always mic someone's ass just hoping.
Mess.
2 weeks.
Well, it's 9:30, so you figure the morning coffee's worked its way through.
Yeah.
This is magic hour.
I took so many dumps this morning that I could have filled up a little bucket.
I should have.
Yeah.
Sold it on eBay.
I'm not even kidding. I'm like, where the hell is all this coming from? All right, which way you guys want to go? Straight ahead today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go straight.
Alrighty.
Look at this. There's a bunch of people. Yeah.
Nice nips.
It's a sunny day, but not much going on.
You see those feeders, Jim?
Yeah. Big milk-filled tits.
And we are doing the walk a little later than normal.
Yes.
And I'm not seeing much of a difference.
That's why the sun, like it is.
When was the last time it was sunny? It's been like 10
because
days.
we leave earlier.
What happened?
She was holding her SARS rag to her mouth.
Who?
The Asian lady with the fucking...
Oh, don't worry. You're in America, you dolt.
Maybe she's sick.
If she's got the SARS, she should be tossed in a fire like she has the plague.
Maybe she's allergic to something.
I like the people that think they're important to the human race. They're so important. They got to protect from the germs with their mask.
Their SARS mask.
It's lovely out.
Boy, what a dull fucking walk.
Well, there's not much going on, you know. We got to have clothes to go.
There is nothing going on.
We got to regroup with the walk. We used to do cool things.
Martin Landau.
With bands and cheerleaders and jug bands and
Eddie.
cups.
Let's shoot this fucker.
Anything new out?
You know what might have happened? Those dummies might have done the laundry, and they might have given me the wrong bag last time, so I might have put the wrong bag with the wrong apartment number in it.
Oh, that would be bad, because then you'll never find it.
Oh, yeah, well, whoever forgets the clothes will bring it back.
Oh, they will? Like a good Samaritan? Yeah, that happens.
They'll want their own clothes.
But, Jimmy, no backup on the dry cleaning?
I hear you.
Sir?
You always got to hold one thing back, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
The dry cleaning?
Yeah. Oh. I'll take you into that Nong River, Captain.
What's that guy yelling about?
I don't know. The Chiefs boat. I don't know where we're going, but judging by you, it's going to be hot.
They don't open until 10 a.m.
We could drop that.
Right, 10 a.m.
We go up 2 clicks down the Nong River.
And I have Opie and Anthony right here to prove it.
Right.
Over.
All right, there's nothing going on.
All right.
KDK 12 to KDK 1.
Thanks, guys. All right, thank you. Ass man,
right.
what's up?
I hope that guy gets an axe to his chest.
Is anybody at home? Or at least a spear thrown, and then Lance will lose his puppy.
Say hi to the guy. Say hi to the guy at the desk. Jimmy, say hi to him. Hello, sir. Jimmy hates him so bad.
Yeah, we'll be upstairs in a minute.
Well, it's around here.
Masochists.
That sucks.
Lesbians.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deviant.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass. I can't believe it. It's pedophile humor.
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful.
It's a bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program. El virus de Opie and Anthony.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that fact.
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Hysterical.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Wonderful. Bang. Hi, everyone. Phase 3 now of the Opie and Anthony Show on XM Satellite Radio. We had Phase 1, of course, over at FM, and then Phase 2, I think, was the General Motors sponsored segment of the program that ran over about a half hour or so. And now Phase 3. This is it, XM Uncensored. This is where you have to watch your mouth, Buster.
Don't laugh at any of those four-letter words.
Right, there's an image you have to uphold. And
how dare you?
You got to be nice.
You've got some nerve.
You know, we like to get a little loose on the Sports Center, stuff like that. But that's a little too far. That's a little too much. A little too far, sir.
Why is Otto out there, even though he's just hanging today? That could be about my clothes.
I hope it's good news.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
What happened?
Jimmy's closed, maybe.
Got an update.
Is that where they were? Oh, maybe found them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they did dry clean?
Oh, they did dry clean? I'm repeating, Jimmy. Transcribing it.
Okay, they'll be there by 11.
Okay, they'll be there by 11.
There you go. It's a happy ending.
Could
be.
They
did do it. All right. Thank you very much.
You apologize.
Bye, buddy.
Buddy, you called him Buddy. That's
Otto, how you doing?
Hi, Anthony. Hi, I'm so happy to see Otto. Looking fit. Feeling fit?
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Now, how did it go?
Well, here's what happened.
Mm-hmm. The dry cleaning saga.
It was my fault because...
Of course it was. I mean, what?
I put it in the wrong bag, and the building people took it. It was in their bag. But, of course, they couldn't do same day yesterday because they never do.
No.
Because they're fucking... You know why? Because they can do things equally as well with their feet as they can with their hands. God bless you, sweetie, and I mean that. Ew.
Oh,
why in your hand?
Okay, but look at that.
Oh my God. Stop can someone give me a towel?
Someone get him a fucking towel.
Not even a paper towel.
And then spray some of the...
No, don't. You don't need to spray it. We're okay.
No, you need to put the...
Oh, my God. Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
Is that going to freak you out, Ant? I try to cover my mouth.
Mucus, to me, is amongst the worst thing that
really?
could be looked at.
I say
there's nothing worse than
mucus.
There is a picture that was going around of a child after he sneezed, and it is snot just running down from nose to chin. And people would send it to me, and I'd open it up and go, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" Disgusting.
Does snot really bother you?
Yeah.
Like more than anything?
Snot is really, really, top of the list.
I have the most disgusting piece of footage ever recorded.
Is it somebody eating?
I won't tell you. It was sent to me, and it was very funny and disgusting. And I thought of you when it was sent to me.
Thank you, Jimmy.
'Cause I know you don't like snot, but then I just kind of forgot it. It was such a disturbingly disgusting clip.
What are you going to do now? Send it to me?
No, I want you to see it. I mean, I will watch it with you. I want you to be in here, and we will.
It's not beheading,
rather watch
No. It's not violent at all.
Yeah.
No, not violent at all.
Sexual in nature?
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Ass cave and snot.
No. Yes.
Snot and sex.
It's.
I feel like this is a clue.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Gaping?
No.
Oh, gaping.
It was sent to me, and in the email it said something along the lines of, "You have to watch this till the
So
end."
video, not still shots.
Video, and you have to watch this till the end.
Oh, okay. I know what it is.
What?
I know what it's got to be.
Tub girl?
No.
No, it's got to be blowjob.
Stop him when he's wrong. Stop him when he's wrong.
Okay.
We got the BJ right?
Partially.
Yeah.
Partially.
Maybe some gagging. There's a
Horse
money
gag.
shot. She sneezes or something, and snot and cum come out of her nose.
No, you were on the right track.
Damn it.
I'll just have to show you. I'll have to show you.
Do you have it now?
No, it's on a. I have to even find it. I know I had it, and it was sent to me.
Can you reenact it with an intern?
Probably, because it's a guy in a tranny.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, shit.
That's why the note said you have to watch till the end. It's disgusting.
No. All right.
Vile clip.
A couple things. I guess you can't call Robin a black twat on the.
No, of course
not. No.
Twat is a word now that is verboten.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't read that in the
I don't read
report?
that stuff. I don't need to read that stuff.
Yeah, you can't say twat anymore. We used to use that word like twat back in the old days.
Hey, they sent us liners for WISP. Do you got the E-Rock clip ready? Because they want the E-Rock clip.
Oh.
E-Rock screaming clip.
Hold on. Yesterday it wasn't labeled, I don't think.
We like bringing our homework right to the live show here.
It's good.
So they want us to record these for YSP.
Dan should come running in any second going, I'll save the day. Here he comes. Dan, there's a problem only you can solve. Where was the E-Rock, E-Rock clips?
He's getting stuff, I think.
Oh, it's not labeled yet?
I need food.
Yeah, I think he knows what you need already.
No, I need almonds.
Almonds. Okay, I am set.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
So they sent these lines for us to record for WISP in Philly. Opie and Anthony here, live from WISP in Philly, home of the paycheck.
That clip?
Yeah. Well, what does that mean, home of the paycheck?
Yeah, what is that?
All right.
Maybe that's our sports show.
No.
Guys, Dan, microphone.
Dan knows?
Let me get a...
Dan knows.
Talking to mine.
Talk to into the mic of the whatever.
Celebrity guest.
That you don't think is going to contribute them anything.
Guys, Dan.
Jeez.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
He knows better than to talking to Otto's because he'll be fucking shredded. Yep. He knows better than to talking to Oprah Answer Mine. So, Josh, you're just the...
Sorry, sir.
It's been disinfected, though. It's nice.
Thank you. That's a reference to what E-Rock once disparagingly referred to your better half as.
Oh. Who came up with these liners?
Sam and I.
Wait.
So YSP didn't even come up with these?
No.
Wait, no. What's the origin of that?
E-Rock likes to call my chick the paycheck.
He calls her the paycheck, or does he say that she refers to you as the paycheck? Why do you call her the
happened
paycheck?
one time. It's like, keep an eye, make sure she's okay. She's your paycheck. Like, she's the
meaning
paycheck.
watching her. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, like,
meaning like if you fuck this up, you're fired.
Right.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that was good. Opie and Anthony live in Philly. At least there's a river between us and Camden.
Because it's dangerous?
Because it's dangerous.
Because it's dangerous or something.
All right. O&A broadcasting live from Philly. If they threw batteries at Santa, imagine what they'll do to E-Rock.
I want to read one of these because I'm going to do it with some pizzazz.
Who's that guy who was doing the scream that couldn't get the scream right yesterday?
That was Eric.
Eric?
was Eric.
Yeah.
The lungs of a coal miner.
Otto in studio without George, I notice. That's pretty brave.
I came in to do this thing at 11:30, and I figured I'd come here and get some fine coffee.
Yeah. From our Starbucks machine.
Yeah. Otto, we got to make sure Otto's on the Cleveland show. That's being worked on, but it has to happen.
Wait, you're not on the Philly show, right?
No.
That was only. I'll tell you why that was.
That's overbooked. There's 10 people.
That was only because of people. I think that was it. That was it. I would love to have seen somebody thrown off that show, but that's.
I'm glad we got you. For the PNC show, we fucked up. We should have had you on all the shows. You know that, Otto.
Yeah, well, if I'm
hopefully
next year, I'd love to do it.
Certainly will be.
Hopefully, we'll have you on the Cleveland show. What did you think of the photo shoot yesterday for FHM
It was
magazine?
fun. Patrice had us cracking up pretty good. He was good. Because, it's hard to smile on cue. They're like, smile, you're happy.
Right.
We were miserable in those sweaters. But he was cracking us up. So I think they got some good photos. It's very hard to smile on cue.
I know, isn't it, to look natural, like you're smiling for a holiday photo?
You can't.
No.
I can't do that.
You're happy
It's
to be
not
wearing
in me.
that sweater. You can't wait to dig into this yummy turkey.
I smirk. I don't mean to, but I lean in
Yeah.
I lean in and I have this humph.
Yeah.
Humph, and I just look like a fat-necked fucking nothing.
No, your eyes are full of wonder, and you're making a face like, ooh, like you're waiting for the turkey.
I think Jimmy made the best face out of everyone.
Maybe, that was during the turkey serving, they told me. But I mean, we were just smiling.
Sitting and smiling.
I'm an abomination. The only reason I was laughing is because they were trashing me so hard.
Yeah.
Fucking saying, please pass the Norton. They were photographing me, and it was like a natural laugh.
The mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it was very hurtful. My physique was poked fun at.
Who approves the final photo? You guys do, or they just pick
I don't know. They said they were going to send over some copies, but it usually ends up somebody else approving
and
it.
They always pick the one you're like, that's the only one I didn't want them to use.
One.
Are the pictures up on opieandanthony.com, the behind-the-scenes photos?
I don't know.
They might be. We were working on that this morning.
Yes.
All right.
Good stuff.
Hey,
It was
Jim,
fun.
have you done the new Gotham yet on 23rd Street? Have you seen the room or anything?
I did a benefit there for my friend Masavia, and there's actually another benefit I'm doing the 14th, I think, for Patty Vitale with Rob Bartlett from Imus in the Morning, Voss. Yeah, so.
That's the 10th.
Is it the 10th? I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Patty Vitale?
I don't know. She's a comedian. We're all friends with.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
very, very sick. I don't even think they know what's wrong with her, but she's really sick, man.
Wow.
So we're doing something for her.
That sucks.
It's awful. And I'm doing another benefit, the fucking, whatever, at the Comedy Cellar the next week for a fucking waitress. She's 23. She has cancer. Fucking life stinks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's awful.
That's great. That's wonderful.
That's all I have to offer. Instead of giving them cash, I show up and do my fucking rotten dick jokes and my fucking childlike observations about the Middle East.
Oh, God.
What's wrong with what they're doing over there? Get home safe.
All right.
Wow. Well, we could do the story then.
You want to save it, so let's save it.
Love that story.
What story?
It's up to you.
We'll save it then. We'll save it.
We could do it now and then do it again tomorrow.
We could do that. For the people that don't have XM.
Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt. Steve?
What?
Water.
Wow. I thought he was throwing that right at your head.
He will snap eventually.
He wanted to.
And he'll forget that he's employed here, and he will fucking just paw slap me across the mouth.
Right now he's like mumbling, fucking asshole wants water.
Well, he likes to be funny, but you know what? I'm not happy with it. I don't want to be the butt of the jokes.
The Steve delivery, I noticed.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's the way he talks.
You want to do the chicken story then? The shame on you chicken story?
There's a chicken story?
Well, did you see the video of the reporter getting beat up yet, Otto?
No.
Oh, my God. It's a video
It
of
is
the day.
so good.
It is so good.
Oh, show Otto.
I love a good thumping.
One of those nosy reporters that has to get into your business.
Oh, God.
It's one of those reports where, they're going to uncover, investigative reporter, and weren't you trying to sell real estate and swindle people?
Yeah.
And usually the people just kind of put their hand up against the camera and go away.
Oh, yeah.
Well, these people didn't go away.
Good. The Deadpool.
And they attacked this reporter and just beat the shit out of him.
Really? In New York?
Oh, yeah. And the cameraman...
San Diego.
San Diego. And the cameraman just
filmed it.
Oh, good.
Didn't put the camera down to help his buddy there.
Wow.
Just filmed him being beaten.
Nice.
And the guy just didn't do anything to defend himself or anything. He laid there and allowed this guy to punch him in the face and kick him.
Well, Jimmy, you made a good point today too. That if the person's hateable too. See, the good thing about this is when the person's also, at least theoretically guilty.
Yeah.
Then it's everybody's detestable, and then you really, let's face it, you want to see somebody get something.
Someone's got to get hit.
The only guy I like in this whole story is the black dude who I think was a neighbor that they were going to interview because he's the one that pulled this guy off.
Oh.
Master Poe, I was thinking of when I saw this, like how easily would he or Kenny have fended this off? Watch this.
Dispatched.
Watch this. It's the video of the day, Otto.
It's a roundhouse punch.
This guy comes over.
Wow.
Just
What do you think of that, Otto? What do you think of that?
He's really mad at him. Wow, he's like choking him.
Clawing at his face. He chokes him, throws him to the ground. The guy's already bloodied. Wait till they see. Now, that's the guy's wife.
There's no audio?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, boy.
Because you don't hear much. You just hear
It looks like Ed Begley Jr., that guy getting pummeled.
Wait for the kick to the face coming up.
You see his bloody head turn around because he's completely bleeding.
Looks like Eric.
And then he gets kicked in the face.
Wow.
All right, well.
In these court papers, they were kind of an awful... because they wanted to show it again.
Yeah, here.
His wife is all uppity, throwing some water into the camera.
And that's good enough video right there. They could have done something with that, but the guy got greedy.
A black woman would have jumped into the fracas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Throwing water.
That's my man.
Throwing water on the reporter.
That's my man.
Yeah.
And the reporter's all smug with her. Hey, you were swindling people.
That's pathetic.
Why do you have to get violent?
Watch, here comes the husband any second now. She's holding her own, though, right there.
She's a cunt, too, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we think they're dirtbags as well.
Identity theft.
Oh, what's he putting the hand out for?
Shake your hand. He's just trying to goad her. He's goading her.
That's greed right there.
And here comes the hubby.
Greed.
Now here comes the husband.
Well, she got to throw some things.
My husband has a gun!
You may have fired it while you were yelling.
Here comes the husband. What did this fucking guy do?
This guy's had enough.
He's on a mission.
Watch, he doesn't even...
Hey, I'm just going to punch him in the face.
He got 3 good shots in before any... Wow.
That guy knew what he was doing as he was driving up to the house. He knew he was going to punch this guy.
He said he just
slams him to
Look
the
at the
ground
cameraman
again.
Keeping him in frame. Look how bloody his face is.
That was a kick to the face.
He gets a kick to the
reporter
face.
Can't even get up. He only has one leg around him.
The guy's keeping him down with his leg.
One leg. The reporter can't get up.
He is beaten.
And then the cops show up. And they draw their guns.
She's a cunt.
Look at this guy.
Nice.
Poor reporter.
Little yuppie face. It's great.
Isn't that fantastic? There's nothing better than a good beating.
Oh, God. Who's the guy laying down? That's the guy doing the punching?
Yeah, he's a jerk-off, though. He's like an identity thief.
Yeah.
Nice cheeks.
He ripped his jacket, too.
Definitely dirtbag.
You know how embarrassing it is to get beaten up by a guy who's wearing a suit?
Oh, man.
Yeah, a guy was wearing a cheap suit. Came over and just roundhoused him.
Love the guy's technique, though, man.
He was on a mission.
It was such a sloppy punch.
Are we done quoting the movie Arthur? I had a good one.
Which one?
Oh, no, you forget the moose for a moment, Arthur.
Do you know what I can't stop thinking from Arthur? Susan loves you. I love you.
Yeah. My father-in-law was great. He's psychotic. I picked up a knife and I killed him in the kitchen.
I killed my first man when I was 13.
Yeah.
I gotta go watch that movie again.
I don't like you drinking, Arthur.
Right.
You must have hated that moose.
Yeah.
You forget the moose.
For a moment, Arthur.
Taking the knife out of the cheese. You think he wants some cheese?
That movie's an instant classic.
Yep.
Great.
And then they had to clean him up for the second one.
Oh, they wreck it with the second one.
What a stupid idea.
Just as bad as Caddyshack and Caddyshack 2.
Caddyshack 2 is a great sequel.
Oh, shut up. Are you
kidding?
He is lying.
Marshall Warfield
was pretty wild in that, right?
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah? What, did it suck?
Oh, it was
Aykroyd
so bad.
hung upside down and had his throat open like a sheep.
Really?
Yeah.
E-Rock's got the clips from Caddyshack 2.
Oh, wow.
The Dan Aykroyd stuff.
Does he?
Can he find it real fast?
Yeah. He has him on his fucking video iPod. He watches him and laughs.
Dan Aykroyd doing a horrendous Bill Murray.
Yeah. Well, it's like everybody who didn't get cast in the first one.
Yeah, so they kind of tried
everybody
to cast
passed. They're like,
close.
let's go get that guy.
Oh, yeah. So it's like, well, we couldn't get Bill Murray. We'll get Dan Aykroyd. That's good enough.
He'll be just
we
as
couldn't
good.
get Rodney, so we'll get who'd they get?
Jackie Mason.
Jackie Mason. Wait, just horrible.
And Chevy Chase's scene stunk.
Yeah.
And two.
Never found him funny.
Nah, not particularly. He had a couple of moments.
Like a couple of moments in a couple of movies.
Rick Messina and Tim Allen's got some movie out, and Rip Torn and Chevy Chase are in it. And Rip Torn punched Chevy Chase right in the face on the set.
Why?
Just for being himself and being a jerk to him. He was making fun of his age or something, but this is right from the horse's mouth that he just dropped him.
Wow.
He's like 75 years old. Wouldn't you love to see that?
Yeah.
Chevy Chase get punched in the face by an old man.
I would love to see him punched in the face by anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chevy Chase, and you're...
What moment did Chevy just go into the tank? What was it?
I don't know.
Was it Fletch 2?
The vacation movies were good and stuff, but I don't know.
His TV show.
Just not a really funny
That's
person.
it. That was it.
That put him like...
Yeah.
That was
what did him in, was his TV show when he was doing like rubber band races with the rubber bands on his face. It was just dreadful.
Yeah.
And I think if he showed like what a fucking just an ass this guy is.
Yeah.
But he had come off as an ass before that, like in public appearances, on interviews, things like that. He just, you thought he was like some cool, hip guy who was really funny on SNL. And then you're like, wow, this guy's a real ass.
But see, like for 4 minutes, like appearing as a guest, you can be funny. When it's all your show, you're going to be revealed.
Now there's trouble.
True.
Right.
We almost met him at Donnie Deutsch when he was wearing his pink sweater.
Really?
Oh, but he didn't want to meet anyone.
No? Oh, God.
No, he didn't want to meet anyone, even though we were in the same room getting makeup done.
They said he didn't want to meet anyone?
Oh, yeah. He was
really?
the biggest prick.
I would have walked right up to him.
In his pink sweater.
Yeah. What an ass. And then he just went on the show, and it was just him babbling.
Wait, in the same room?
Yeah.
In the same room.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't look at Chevy, don't look at Mr. Chase in the eye.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Nothing.
It's like, all right, whatever.
He thinks he's who the fuck he is.
You want to do the shame on you?
Shame on you.
Well, because, that reporter that got beat up, he was doing kind of one of these shame on you things.
Yep.
Being a busybody.
Nosy.
Just a nosy.
A nosy Nancy.
Nutch. Just a nutch.
Keep your nose out of other people's business.
Look, the people in that fighting video, yes, dirtbags, but the reporter just being just a douche.
The big picture was the reporter needed it. I'm going to look inside my new Mac case. Ooh, I could put something in there.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, some pedophilia films, perhaps.
Enough about the MacBook.
My head is squashed like an eggplant.
Not going to use Seatbelt's head.
Well, we got a great one from New York here. Shame on You is the show.
Arnold Diaz.
That they do in New York. Shame on you. Well, he went after chicken.
Ew.
Chicken
that's labeled grade A, and it's not grade A.
It's grade B?
It's grade like
Shame
B.
on them.
Right. You make a good point. It's close enough.
Who cares?
When you go to the supermarket, you're picking out the best looking one anyway.
You don't want the little feathers in there,
right.
And you don't want it to kill you from salmonella.
Right.
Anything else?
You want to cook it.
It's just chicken.
Cook it.
Right. You want to cook it, that's it.
Well, he thought it was important enough to do a whole segment.
You know what? Shame
Some
on you.
people are selling chicken marked grade A when it actually is grade B. We took our hidden cameras.
Did ya?
Hope a chicken punches him in the face.
It's bird flu. Here's what I want to see. I want to see him walk into a synagogue and go, shame, shame, shame on you for killing our Lord.
Well, here he goes.
He's off. All right.
He gets into the Fairway supermarket.
It's a jazzy version.
Fox 5 has caught Fairway, one of New York City's most popular supermarkets, playing fast and loose with the labeling on its chicken. Take a look at these leg quarters. The label says grade A, and Fairway's employees told me what it says is what you get.
Are these grade A?
It is grade A.
It is grade A?
Grade A is a quality designation that's only supposed to be used by government inspectors.
The USDA has very specific specifications on what the grading is and what an A, B, and C equals, and they're very particular about that.
On these Purdue chicken leg quarters we bought at another supermarket, you can see the real USDA Grade A label. But you won't find that government seal on the quarters Fairway labels Grade A.
Oh, my God. Boy, there really was nothing to investigate that week, was there?
Wow.
It's being a picky Pete.
Exactly.
Colored band-aids may be killing you.
How about, it'd be funny to see them do like a really serious story with shame, whatever the guy's name is, has been accused of raping and murdering a child.
Now that's shame.
Kind of an awkward non-laugh from everyone. Figured I'd go for the gusto. I swung so hard and missed on that one, I pulled a back muscle.
You look like Dave Kingman on that one.
Oh, is that
Josh,
Look at you guys. You guys are
look
just
at
doing that for me.
because he swings really hard.
And he did.
That's terrible. I'm
Struck out,
sorry.
and he often missed.
That was
hit a lot of homers, but he also struck out a lot.
If I connected on that one, dude, it would have fucking bounced off the roof. Unfortunately, no. What are we looking at?
I love how Kenny gives me directions like it's 1850. And I'm taking the Conestoga wagon west.
Thanks. Why are you giving
I
this to
have a
me?
navigation system. I punch in an address, and it tells me where to go.
I'm going with mentally ill, and he fucking gives me an itinerary, and I'm traveling with him.
I gave it to you so you could goof on me.
I
Okay.
appreciate the
Well, now I
effort.
can't.
No.
Then it wouldn't be real.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get 2 copies just in case I lose one, right?
No, one's for your lady.
Oh,
so
okay.
she could be informed.
So just in case I turn and the back seat goes somewhere else, or the passenger seat takes a left and I take a right, she could still get there. What the hell are you thinking?
What are they going to do? Just like, what are they going to... Are they going to sit there and compare the directions?
Yeah.
Should we
All
make
right.
the left? Mine says it. Mine too. All right, left.
All right, confirm. Turn your key, sir. We have confirmation on the codes.
Where's my directions? And my itinerary.
Of course he has them ready.
He stapled them, too.
Yeah, they're stapled and perfectly in the same exact spot on each sheet. They're stapled. He measured it.
Why don't you outline where your thumb is going to be the whole time? This is what he does when he drives.
Oh,
I've seen it.
He keeps his big, stupid thumb on it and holds it and looks. It's like, will you put the fucking paper down?
Do you put your thumb exactly where the next direction is?
Yeah. At the number.
And then you move it down one?
It's
awful. And
your thumb covers like 5 of the numbers, though.
But what he does with his big fucking thumb is he bends like paper with it, so it just kind of creases up perfect for his eye line. And every exit, we'll be at exit 10. We'll have to go to exit 37. Yeah. Exit 12, he's looking up and looking at the paper.
Then does he say, like, merge onto Betsy Ross Bridge?
Okay. Just in case everything changed. In case the numbers changed.
You are a galoot.
Oh, it's just an exercise in tortured mental illness.
Did you see what we have to do Sunday, September 10th, 2006?
I don't know.
It's on the final page there, Jimmy. You want to read it for everybody? It's
Wait, Sunday?
It's the end of our itinerary.
Thank God for this, because I wouldn't have known what to do.
All right. So, under Sunday, September 10th, 2006. Yes, Jimmy.
Travel home. And the T in travel and the H in home are capitalized.
Just in case.
Why, is that a show you're pitching? What the fuck is the H for, capitalized?
Club Soda Kenny starring in Fox's new hit comedy, Travel Home.
It's about a man whose thumb creases the directions. People will relate to it.
As he's traveling home.
He should be churning butter while Dr. Spivey goes in and sit with Cheswick.
You mean it's sick
to want to travel home?
Thank God that was there. I'd be sitting in Philly going, what am I doing
What are we
here?
doing?
I have no clue what to do. I'm missing work.
One time.
Just staring at the phone, waiting for it to ring.
What do I do,
Kenny?
Kenny?
What to do next?
One time.
Anthony, are you on the phone? I forgot to write this down. I'm sorry. Travel home. Thank you, Kenny.
I didn't put a time down. I left that open-ended.
Yeah, we noticed. That was very smart of you.
Kenny one time was taking me. We were going on a gig together, and I saw the itinerary. I almost smashed him.
Why?
It said Ken picks Jim up. He wrote his own name out like he was going to suddenly detach and not know who he was or who I was.
Wow.
Ken picks up Jim at airport. He says, drive to airport, park car. Like we would have fucking hopped out while it was rolling at 3 miles an hour and just let it hit where it may.
Park car.
Park car.
He's also got his own name written here and what type of room he gets. And
no, he doesn't. I won't believe that.
Yes. Look, he's got his name. He gets a non-smoking king bedroom. You actually wrote down your own name.
And with everyone, he put 3 nights, Thursday to Sunday. How about just everyone is 3 nights? Is anyone not 3 nights?
Yeah.
They're all?
Yeah, that's why I got to explain.
Why do you have to put everyone's the same, though? Like 3 nights.
Well, the second page is...
Oh, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Kenny's right. Because Pete, Nicole, Mike, and Rich are all having different nights. Okay, I'll accept that.
The XM engineer.
All right, way to just correct me again.
Hey, we're going to do a convoy down to Philly? Because I got to drive myself.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Also, why...
I got to pack because my clothes aren't ready.
So do I.
I like this. We get the WYSP address where the broadcast facility is, but you've also written the mailing address, just in case we decide we want to write a letter.
19106. Why will I fucking
Hey,
need
let's
that?
write letters to ourselves.
Yeah, well, we got the mailing address. Isn't the only thing we need the broadcast address, where we'll be broadcasting from? There's no need to know the mailing
Secret
address.
Service isn't this exact.
Yeah, look at him.
Well, what happened was I had the mailing address.
Yeah.
And then when I have to double-check my accuracy, I found out that the broadcast location is different than the mailing address, so I just left it.
You included it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all picking on you.
How about this? We photograph our assholes and then fucking FedEx them and open it tomorrow. And we laugh about it on the air.
Anything else we need to know, Kenny?
No.
Wait a minute. How the hell are we supposed to... We're just going to be awake for 3 days? It should say, put head on pillow, close eyes.
Think happy thoughts and sleep.
Or, yes.
Count sheep.
Or what he does. Count blacks.
Have visions of sugar plums.
These are a few of my favorite things. Beatings and directions and numbers because they're exact. The Rodney King video.
Remember that at the Hall of Fame? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
What?
When he openly laughed at the Rodney King video? In front of everybody?
Nice.
Did you?
Who was there?
I wasn't there. No. In Cleveland, I would never go.
Last time we were in Cleveland, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and MTV had a display, MTV through the years, whatever, and how they handled some very important news events. And everyone is looking around. It's this fancy, design. There's 30 or 40 TVs in a pile, kind of, so some are tilted and all that crap. And everyone formed a circle around this mess of TVs to watch this thing. And there are people from all over the country, and the Rodney King video pops on, and he just laughed harder than I've ever seen him laugh. It was probably the most uncomfortable moment I've ever had with Club Soda Kenny.
I screamed out, nice.
Oh, yeah, nice, and started openly laughing. And there were so many people in this room that wanted to hit him, but no one's going to hit him.
No.
That was used against me in my situation, by the way.
How? How did anyone know about that?
Because it was written on Foundry. All the evidence they got against me, they got on the internet. So somebody found that little tidbit of information, and that was in the discovery package of evidence used against me.
You know what, though?
Internet.
It worked out for the better, because now you're with CBS full time, and you travel, and you don't have to worry about getting shot at.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Well,
exactly.
Still might have to worry about that.
Yeah.
By one of us. For your stupid fucking directions.
Exactly. No, we wouldn't shoot because the directions wouldn't say, put bullet in gun, point
at Kenny.
Yes.
Squeeze trigger and not pull.
Take breath and hold.
That's right. Plant gun on suspect.
Well, that's very detailed. Thank you, Kenny. Good job.
All right, have a safe drive.
Very good.
If y'all shoot, aim for white meat.
What are we doing down there tonight?
Well, we were invited to a free dinner at a local restaurant, or I don't know. I heard you wanted to spin records. Oh, yeah. Jimmy might do a guest spot at a comedy club.
You should go to Larry Fine's birthplace. Larry Fine from the Three Stooges was born in Philly. Yeah, they got his house and a little restaurant in his birthplace. I don't know where it is or anything.
Is the food good?
He's from Philly?
I don't know.
Hey, give me a cheesesteak, you.
Roger Sullivan's always trying to get me to go there. Hey, man, let's go to Philly and eat at Larry Fine's birthplace.
Sullivan's a goose.
Yeah.
Hey, the pictures are up of us in our sweaters from the photo shoot yesterday.
Ooh. Wonderful.
Everyone looks stupid but me. Me and Otto had the same sweater on. I was happy.
Where are the guys, though? Rich Voss without a shirt on?
Oh, he's fucking ant body.
When he was changing. Yeah, I saw that. I was getting dressed as he was changing back into his regular clothes, and he's so proud of himself.
We'll put it in your backpack.
Thank you,
too
Kenny.
much of a tan
Where's
body.
my almond? Oh, no, I wanted raw.
He's like a den mother.
I just like that it started with Lincoln Tunnel and then head south.
Yeah.
Like, if you can use a map of the United States that we have burned into our memories, like, they should pick up where you can't glance at a map of the United States and know where you're going.
Right.
Yeah.
The entire United States. Yeah, you can look at a map, kind of know where you're going.
Exactly.
And then just the details at the end.
All right, back to the shame on you. So where were we?
Where were we?
Grade A labels are fake.
We were discussing about it. I feel pretty good about New York City, if that's the best.
Yeah, it's the best I could do.
I didn't realize that.
Or
we're safe.
What he should do, it would be great if shame on you if you went to the home of an interracial couple and said, "Need I say more?"
Shame on you. Maybe the listeners have some ideas for some shame on you segments. We'll get to 11. You watch. Let's say hi to Mark in Jersey. Mark?
Hey, I just want to know where the building is you're broadcasting from Philly.
Kenny took my itinerary and threw it in my backpack. It's 5th and Market.
5th and Market?
Right across from the Liberty Bell.
I think he was looking for the zip code.
If you find the Liberty Bell, you will know where we're broadcasting because you'll see the crowd.
All right, thanks.
All right. Let's say hi to Justin. Justin, what's up?
Hey, Otto, it's Justin. How come your show at Gotham tomorrow night is at 12 o'clock in the morning? Anything earlier?
12:30 tomorrow night. I'm trying to get people to come out. They told me there's only 20 reservations. I had people from the PNC show last night at Brokerage came out to see my full set, 45, 50 minutes.
Nice.
So I'm doing the Gotham. I don't know. It's kind of a sterile room. I went into the other one, the old one, but, you know, I hope it works out.
Otto's doing Gotham one tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Here in New York City. We have a number somewhere. Can someone grab the number?
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. I mean, I'm really performing good these days.
And you're doing 50 minutes of material. You guys saw like 12 minutes at PNC.
Yeah.
Hilarious, man.
Killed.
Thanks. What was the guy's question? Why is it so late? I don't know. I think on Saturday at 12:30 show is a good idea, but on Friday people are fucking spent. They worked all day.
212-367-9000. 212-367-9000 tomorrow night if you want to go and laugh your balls off, man.
Thanks. Right next to the Chelsea Hotel where Sid Vicious stabbed his girlfriend 57 times.
Is that where he killed Nancy Spungen? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right next to the Gotham?
Yeah.
You know they don't like when you go over there and ask if you could see the room?
No?
No. I was just reading about that in a book.
Because everybody does. No one likes any of that shit.
They won't tell you what room it is, probably, right?
They're bothered by it.
Yeah.
The guy that sits behind the desk is bothered because so many people come in and go, "Can I see the room where this happened?" Yeah.
What's he going to do, say yeah and walk up?
There should be a death floor, you know, go to the Dakota. Like, I was in L.A., I saw where Janis Joplin died. That motel looks exactly the same. I saw where Belushi died, the Chateau place, and I saw where River Phoenix flopped around on the sidewalk for 20 minutes.
I went on the greatest tour, and when we were in L.A. last time, I tried to take the tour again, but they cleaned it up and stuff, and it's not the same. It was called Graveline Tours back in the day. This is like 10 years ago. They take you around in a limo, not a limo, in a hearse all over Hollywood.
I heard about that.
And they show you where all these people died, and the driver had the greatest sense of humor, just cracking jokes the whole time, playing theme songs from
That's fun.
From like I Love Lucy, let's say, and you're like, oh, I Love Lucy. You're all happy, right? And all of a sudden we're at a red light on Hollywood Boulevard, and they point at the sidewalk and go, that's where Fred Mertz dropped dead of a heart attack coming out of a movie.
Oh, wow.
Or a premiere or whatever. And then they go to the Bewitched house, and they go to they point to where the Manson house was.
Yeah.
But I saw the Janis Joplin. They used to take you by where OJ did his thing.
Really? That's interesting shit.
I'm trying to remember where. Yeah, River Phoenix.
Yeah.
It just went on Marilyn Monroe's bungalow.
Okay.
And the guy was hilarious, but it was in a hearse, and all the locals, as you're driving, you just pay for this tour. You're just a tourist. You don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
And they're going through Beverly Hills and stuff, and all of a sudden the locals are just beeping their horns and giving the finger
they hate
and
that
swerving
guy.
into the guy a little bit.
Really?
It was just awful.
They hate him?
They absolutely hate him.
Well, I'll tell you, I lived around the block from where OJ
Seriously?
did or did not do that. And during that time,
did not.
and it was for that year, it was the second most visited place in Los Angeles after Disneyland. And I got to tell you, I couldn't park within 3 miles of my apartment in pedestrian anonymous Brentwood, California. And you couldn't, people would be triple parked waiting so that I want to. Maybe there's a blood spot still. Maybe they didn't get it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
Maybe some of her DNA is still there. It's just, what are you doing?
I went to OJ's house when I was in L.A.
Well,
after the murders. I got my picture in front of his
Any
house.
local, by the way, could have prosecuted that case so much. Because you know what? I can tell you, he could absolutely have gotten back to his house in half the time. They have him stopping at red lights. You're are you kidding? I've gotten there in half the time.
Yeah, the house isn't there anymore though. Someone bought it and wrecked it for everybody. They knocked it down and built something else.
They knocked down OJ's house.
I love all this death stuff.
Do Club Soda Kenny doing OJ's itinerary for the day of the murder. That would be good.
Okay. Drive home quickly. Stab wife and accomplice. Avoid blood. Get speckle on Bronco. Throw knife away.
Go to McDonald's with Kato.
Make a thumping sound.
Hit the air conditioner as you run by the house. Remember, drop glove. Answer door 20 minutes later like you've been there the whole time.
And then in parentheses, breathe heavy when you talk through intercom.
The greatest death on that tour, by the way, it was around Hollywood Boulevard on one of the back streets, and they stop in front of this building. This is a long time ago, I'm trying to remember, or an old hotel or something. And they tell the story, I think it was the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, she got murdered, right? Billy Bird?
No.
Or something like that? She didn't get murdered?
Maybe someone can help us out. The story I heard, unless I'm thinking of someone else on the tour, an old Hollywood actress. She was big in her day, and Hollywood passed her by and stuff.
Right.
She finally had it, so she dressed up in her nicest gown or dress, and then proceeded to tie a plastic bag around her fucking head.
Oh, imagine finding that one.
Really?
And I think it was the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. Maybe someone can help me with the story.
Well, there was an actress named Lupe Valdez that took... she was like a lesser...
I'm Lupe Valdez.
Yeah. She was like a lesser Carmen Miranda, and she took a lot of sleeping pills and vodka and laid down in the bed with all these flowers and shit, and she wanted to be found looking really pretty, and she got nauseous and went and threw up, and they found her dead with her head in the toilet bowl.
Oh, that Lupe. Yeah. Life with Lupe.
Ah, that's a shame. You only get one shot at that, you know?
I know.
They find you with your head in the bowl.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And it's funny, on TV right now, it's a really cool show with Martha Stewart where her and another woman are decorating a cake with it's a cool show called What God Meant for You to Do If You Have a Cunt.
Wow. Oh, God.
Goddamn rich cunt! I kill rich cunt!
Let's go to Liz on Long Island. Liz.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome aboard, Liz. How you doing, Liz? God bless.
We saw Otto and George last night at the brokerage, and he killed. It's hilarious.
Oh, were you the one in the front with the three guys there?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, hi, Liz.
How's it going? We
Thank
just saw
you.
you at PNC, and you were just hilarious again. You killed. It was a great time.
Thank you, sweetie.
The best part was seeing the girl across from us that was just horrified at everything you said.
Oh, yeah, that's half the fun.
There's always a couple.
Watching a couple of people that don't know, and they're like, oh, this is going to be cute.
Yeah.
Look, it's a guy in his puppet.
Yeah.
This is going to be cute. And the most rank shit just comes out, and they're horrified.
Yeah, I love when people are shocked. I mean, I'm shocked that people are still offended by any word.
Yeah.
You know, it's just words to me, you know. But
Yeah,
other
exactly.
people, it's like, oh, my God.
What's he saying?
Yeah.
You know, you touch on that subject. Now you've gone too far. Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop giving words power.
Yeah, man.
They're just words.
All
right,
thank you. Time. Everybody go see him.
Thanks, Liz. All right, cool.
Thanks for the call.
They will. Tomorrow night, Gotham here in New York City.
Thanks.
Hey, Chuck, what's up?
One to remind people about the past karaoke on Friday night.
What's karaoke?
Karaoke.
Karaoke. Say it like an American.
All right.
At the Blue Horse restaurant. That's the restaurant which the Kobe beef came from the PNC tailgate.
It's out Friday wide.
Friday, 9 p.m. Karaoke.
Who is this guy?
You are a mess, dude.
Yes.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
Yes.
Karaoke. Yes, he says.
Yes. All right, take care, Cheswick.
All right, Chuck, thanks. We got to get back to the chickens. What adult chickens.
God.
The grade A labels are fake.
Right.
There's more of the story.
I hope there is.
Fairway's meat manager, Ray Venezia, who's pictured here on the company's website, would only speak to me by phone.
You messing up my packages.
Earlier, a meat department worker tried grabbing out of my hands one of the chicken packages in question.
You're not going to buy it. You can't stand here manhandling it. I can hold on to it. Not if you're not going to purchase it.
Employees did tell us on 2 separate occasions that the leg quarters are delivered to Fairway in these large boxes from Mount Air Farms in Delaware. But get this, when we called Mount Air, we were told the chicken in those boxes is lower in quality and cheaper than grade A, and hence does not come with a grade A shield. So why is Fairway repackaging that chicken and slapping a grade A on the label?
We checked with Mount Air, and they said they do not make chicken leg quarters that are grade A.
The meat manager said he'd have to get back to me. The meat manager later told me it's true that Fairway's chicken quarters are not government certified grade A. He says Fairway puts its own grade A on the label based on the store standards. The problem is, for one thing, that's a violation of the labeling law.
What a douche.
That is pretty funny, though. That's ballsy for the store. Look, the government's grade A. We don't abide by that or something. But we have our own, and these definitely cut it. These are grade A.
But has he
they
never
made up their own standard.
Has he never eaten out? You know, when they give you the specials, you think they went and bought that special for you?
Oh, that's...
Nobody was eating that stuff 4 days ago, so now we're going to put a different sauce on it. And we're going to
call it the special.
Yes. Are usually?
But as
the older stuff.
As the customer, you go to Fairway, let's say, and you get chicken, and you have not a bad experience because there's not a lot of stories about people getting sick. But you go home and you cook your chicken, you're like, you know what, this wasn't that great. Wouldn't you just go somewhere else and find a better chicken?
Nah, seriously. But like in the making grade A chicken, what does that even mean?
Do you look at the grade of the chicken when you buy it?
And I trust Fairway because if you ever see those employees, they know chicken because half of them use them in religious rituals.
Oh, God.
I'm going to treat myself to an almond after that one.
You just look at a chicken. You look at it and go, that looks good. That looks chicken.
I'm just no blood, no vein. I'll buy it.
No little feathery hair things poking out.
Exactly.
And then you buy it. It's chicken. I'm not looking grade. That's probably grade A.
Well, this is what they found in the Fairway chickens.
By the way, I have a secondly, a close...
Yes. You ever eat a shrimp and see that little black line? Is that the shrimp shit?
That's shrimp shit. Yeah. It's supposed to be deveined.
You gotta get that out.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I don't want shrimp duty. Yeah, I do pull it out. Shrimp log.
The second an animal is slaughtered, it starts to decompose. You have to just cook it immediately.
Right.
You know? As soon as you get it home, cook it.
Yeah. You don't want it sitting there rotting. It's a dead animal.
Decomposing, yeah.
Fucking dead animal in your house.
Shrimp's last meal, just sitting there waiting to be eaten.
Yeah.
No, you got to get that deveining tool and stick it in your cock hole.
It's a fork. Too much work. Just eat the damn thing.
I don't want shrimp duty.
Secondly, a close look at the chicken raises serious questions about Fairway's standards for grade A. Fairway told Fox 5, we carefully inspect for blood spots, tears, discoloring, blemishes, and immediately discard any chicken that fails to pass this rigorous examination. But we saw lots of what appeared to be blood spots on Fairway's chicken quarters, so we opened one package to take a closer look. Not only is there obvious discoloration, red spots, yellow blotches, and hard black nodules, but there's also a tear in the chicken and what appear to be remnants of feathers, not
a tear in the chicken.
And a nodule. Okay, I don't want a chicken with a nodule.
No,
remnants of feathers.
That's chicken cancer.
Yes. Could I have a nodule McNugget?
Remove ash juice from shrimp before handing to Norton.
Yes.
Yeah, he's already penciled that down.
Debowel the shrimp.
But don't you just take that chicken back and say, or just never go?
You know what?
Feed it to the rats.
I would assume that people that are shopping there probably are from a lower income bracket.
Fairway's good, isn't it?
I've never heard of the fucking
on
place.
Broadway, it's a good one. It's actually
Shut up.
No, Fairway's a good one.
I shop in suburbia.
Wait, the
at
Fairway near us.
Waldbaum. I go to
There's a Fairway up in
Waldbaum.
125th, and then the Fairway down there on the Upper West Side. Smack dab.
Hopefully it's one on 125th.
You know what I go to? It's something called the supermarket.
Yeah.
It's a market that is super.
Fairway's a great supermarket.
You go to
That's where
you
I
go to the meat place. It's like a showcase of meat.
No, Fairway's good. That's why this
It
is
really
surprising.
is, Ant.
Food Emporium I actually
Sounds
prefer above
great.
all of them.
Sounds
Fairway
fantastic.
is well
Food
known.
Emporium, because I like their song.
You know what I don't like about New York City?
Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Ooh, that was a lovely one. Is that in the Poconos?
Yeah.
I don't like the little shopping carts because they're so small. The supermarkets here in New York City are not supermarkets. I like wide lanes in the supermarket. Huge, giant, big meat section with a butcher there. What can I do for you?
Like a goose step.
Exactly.
Up and down the aisles as you get your
in
Cheerios.
suburbia, it's wonderful.
And your schnitzel and your sauerkraut.
And just a line of cashiers. No waiting. Some retard bagging for you.
I would love to live in
It's
the suburbs.
paradise
I'm not
out
gonna
there,
argue with
people.
you.
Paradise.
I wouldn't mind it, but I come in and do
want to do the
spots and I
commute.
can't.
Hey, Doug has a very good observation from Minnesota. Doug?
Hey, Jimmy doesn't like shrimp duty, but hooker duty's okay?
Attaboy, Doug. Way to set the record straight.
He has his hookers deveined also. Runs one of those knives up their back.
You hear Doug do a frunkus?
Yeah.
Oh, he did a frunkus.
All right, let's get back to the blood spots and the feathers of this poor chicken that it sounds like it's been raped or something.
Blotches and hard black nodules, but there's also a tear in the chicken and what appear to be remnants of feathers not completely removed from the skin. This was all on one piece. 3 of the 4 pieces in the family pack had some or all of those problems. While we're not poultry experts, there was an obvious difference when we compared Fairway's product with Purdue's leg quarters that are USDA certified grade A.
His voice is driving me nuts.
He's horrible.
It's bringing me back to like high school.
Over the top.
You want to pick up a feathery chicken leg with a nodule and just slap his fucking mouth with it.
With a nodule.
You know, it's something you think about, too, because I was a writer before I went to TV about a year ago, and you think, like, do you got to figure out a voice? Do you got to go do that to your voice?
Yeah.
And
he's always talked like that.
There were obvious nodules, blood spots, and a yellow...
No one
Does he talk like that?
We're not poultry experts.
Well, perhaps you should have brought one with you. Wouldn't it have been good to get a poultry expert?
Then maybe I would listen.
Yeah, and say like, hey, look, there's some stuff on here, and then the poultry guy could have, maybe you never know, gone, hey, yeah, it doesn't look as good, but as far as eating this, it's fine. He makes it sound like, obviously, this will give you some form of cancer.
Where's an identity thief when you need one?
I'm not an oncologist or a chicken expert or an astronaut.
But I am a douche.
I'm also not a race car driver, a dentist, or a pilot. I'm not, an hour later, I'm not a beautician.
Or a real reporter.
I'm just an asshole.
A nudge.
What do you think he was like in high school?
A complete
just telling on everyone. Telling on the kids that are trying to smoke a little pot in between periods.
Well, that's
AV squad on the safety patrol.
Sounds like an AV thing.
I gotta get going.
Like a high school cafeteria.
Oh, you gotta go
now.
Hey, where are you going?
I gotta go do something else at 11:30. So
where is it?
It's in this area. It's like.
What are you doing at 11:30?
You have 50 minutes.
It's a busy man.
Yeah.
Let the guy.
What are you panicking
do what he
for?
Gotta do.
I want to get there early. I gotta get early. Yeah.
What are you doing at 11:30, Otto?
Am I supposed to say it? I don't know. Some other radio Some other stupid fucking nowhere show. They're forcing me into this.
This
They're
is
pushing
brilliant.
me through a hoop, you know?
This is good. See, you're getting more
This is
popular.
the anti-plug, though. This is good.
What's it called? Sirius Covino and Rich show on Maxim Radio.
Oh, the Maxim thing over on Sirius XM.
Covino and Rich
Sirius
show
XM.
on-
Sirius Satellite.
Oh, it sounds like a fucking...
Oh. Have fun over there.
Thank you. I'm out of here like a herd of turtles. Thank you. Thank you.
What is does Gotham get you that one?
Yeah, they forced me into it. We only have 20 reservations. Is there any way you can do more radio?
But why wouldn't they think that Opie and Anthony would bring more?
I told him. I said I did the most powerful radio show in New York. If that has no impact, I can't help you. But
I
anyway.
had you on the show this morning.
Yeah,
we're talking to a lot of New Yorkers.
the broadcast show.
Yeah. Whenever you got a gig, you should
That's
just
all
say
right.
you need to come by and you plug your
Just
gig.
come by, Otto.
I already did plug it a couple of weeks
All
ago.
right.
Anyway,
Come by on
Otto,
invite
one more time. So 12:30 tonight?
Friday night.
Tomorrow night.
212-367-9000. Here's what you do. You call, you make your reservation at Gotham, and you say Covino and Rich are faggots.
Okay.
That's how you know it's from the Opie and Anthony show.
I'm going to say the F word and the N word.
Oh, please do. To the same guy.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man. I'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you, Otto.
Thank you.
Finally, the last piece here from Shame on You. Reporter tells customers about what he found. Now he's got to interview the people going into the supermarket.
Oh, of course, horrify them.
Right. We're broadcasting, Kenny.
Look at this.
What did Kenny do? What?
I love this.
Hey, now, why the fuck would you get that?
Because I talked to Letterman.
Oh.
Kenny, what's that?
They sent over a gift bag. Yours is packed up. Anthony, yours is packed up neatly to your left.
Hopefully it's not as big as Jimmy's.
Well, say that again. Isolate that.
Yeah, I believe they're all the same size.
Wow.
This is a Late Show, a Letterman sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But it's like a help me on with it, Kenneth.
Hey, dude, that looks all right. It's heavy.
It's massive.
You can wear that in the winter.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, you can wear it in the summer in the goddamn studio over at CBS.
True. Go
Freezing
go
cold.
gangster,
Oh,
Jimmy.
nice.
Go gangster.
Yeah.
Go Jimmy. Go Jimmy.
Looking
go
good.
Jimmy.
Yours is packed up real nice. Here.
Say packed up again, and I'll spit my gum on you. Hold on.
Thank you. Always got my backpack, my pictures.
Thank you, Late Show people. It's very nice.
That is very nice. Look
Leno's
at
not
that.
going to be happy with you.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
That's an attractive
is that good?
Maybe Jay.
little sweatshirt.
Maybe Jay should send me some clothing.
We get a lot of stuff, and we never wear it. I will wear that.
Late Show. I'll wear it too. I'll lie. Yeah, I did Letterman. He fucking made me wear it. When'd you do it? Back in December.
Back in the day.
Back you saw, right?
Look at this. My fucking hat.
Let's see the hat. Yeah, the hat sucks.
Oh, Late Show hat.
I got a fucking Late Show hat.
Looking good.
Oh, I fucking look good. Look at this. Oh, I'm the Late Show kid.
Late Show kid.
Late Show Jimmy. Oh! Play Dave right now.
Is that your laundry again?
Yeah.
Call for Late Show Jimmy.
Oh, wow.
That ring is so annoying because it's retro.
Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. I'm actually on the radio.
Yeah, actually.
Who is it, Jimmy?
My CDs are done, right?
Who is it, Jimmy? Who is
I'm
it?
on XM radio. I was on 92.3, and now we're on XM satellite.
Who are you talking to, Jimmy?
Audio Dynamics, the people that do my CDs.
Oh.
In New Jersey.
You told us that you don't like those people.
Oh, I like them very much.
How about pumping out CDs that work so he doesn't have to get calls that say, I bought a CD and it was blank.
You guys are saying that the CDs...
Jimmy was talking about your shitty work just yesterday.
All right, I'll give you a call back, because now they're going to give me... They're going to yell at me.
He called you.
I'll call you back, Steve. I wouldn't do that to you.
You did, you fucker.
Oh. Forgot about that gag.
You forgot about that gag?
I'm gonna dry clean this though. I'm not gonna wash it in my own. No, because it will shrink.
Fade.
I don't want it to shrink.
Shrink or
What? I'm boxing.
something.
Let's go to Talon, the trucker. Talon?
Shit.
Hey guys,
What are you hauling, Talon?
You got Opie Anthony and the Late Show kid. What's up?
I'm hauling toilet paper.
Are you?
Oh, God.
Wait, what did you say? Toilet paper? What?
I'm hauling shit paper.
Man,
right
you got
now.
a shitty job.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's why you guys are the best. I'm telling you. If it was any other talk show host, they'd have bashed Otto for going over to the competition. You guys are the best.
We
the guy's plugging his show.
And Gotham hooked that up for him. They probably have a relationship with that show. So
he's gone over there to suck cock.
Love Otto. He
can go over there to plug his show. Let him.
We've never played that game.
No, we want to see Otto get people on the show.
Others have.
Credit to do.
All right.
We're like Jesus over here.
Yeah.
We're so full of forgiveness, and we're like God because we give everybody free will.
That's right.
To do whatever they want.
From now on, my name appears as the Late Show Kid on the itinerary, Kenny.
That will not happen.
It certainly will. That's who I am.
Okay. He'll have them all redone now and restapled with the Late Show Kid.
All right, why don't we play... Yes, Kenny. Can you tell we're a little preoccupied? We have to hit the road. What's that, Kenny?
I'm not going to hurt it.
Yes, you will.
No,
Did you need some revisions?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
My name is wrong. It's not my name. The Late Show Kid.
What's that, Kenny?
No, I was going to give Keith his itinerary.
Well, my name is wrong.
Oh, my God. Do you realize that Keith is riding with me?
So that is
I now
in
have
the car.
3 itineraries
in one
and
car.
a navigation system.
Maybe you and your girlfriend will fall asleep, and then Keith won't have to wake you when he holds his with the thumb positioned perfectly. My name, he'll never know. He don't know who I am. Find me on that list.
You should have written, by the way, on his, you should have written, empty 8,000 club soda bottles from back of Anthony's car so you can fit. Some reading material in the back. I think I left my Hitler books.
We're trying, Kenny. We're trying.
Back there.
I want that truck ready when I'm leaving.
Detailed. All right, Kenny. Thank you.
All right.
Here's the last clip from Shame on You.
Love my outfit.
Reporter tells customers about what he found in the store.
Fairway's customers were not pleased to hear what we found out.
We found that they were taking non-grade A chicken and labeling it grade A.
That's deceiving to the customers.
Just had chicken from here the other day, and we were saying that the texture didn't seem quite right.
Fairway says its butchers personally inspect every piece of chicken, and its grade A requirements are the same as the USDA's. But the pictures tell a different story. So into our Fox 5 Hall of Shame, we induct Fairway supermarkets. They get a failing grade for
All
misleading consumers. Fairway officials at first denied doing anything wrong, but later they sent us a revised statement admitting they'd committed what they call a technical violation of the law. They say they've now removed all those grade A labels. The USDA says as a result of Fox 5's investigation, it will now be monitoring Fairway stores to ensure compliance.
He talks like Frank the Frowner a little bit. Fox 5.
Ugh. I bet he doesn't smile much either with that shitty job.
Yeah. Takes more muscles to be a nudge than it does to be a man.
Do we have a story? And he was like, inducting into the Hall of Shame, Fairway supermarkets. Good sampling that he did, to make sure it's all of them. Yeah. He went to one fucking store. Nice, even fair sampling.
With that, we'll take a break and
maybe Keith can get my name right.
And we'll finish up after the break.
And then maybe Keith will straighten it out.
What Late Show Kid?
No, it's not what he wrote.
Sunday mornings. Josh Elliott.
The Norton and Faggot Show. That's what we should call it, program.
I know how to handle cock. All my cocks got in.
iPods, corn on the cob, smoothies, egg white omelets, bagels and seltzer. Starbucks apple cake. Absolutely. And rollerblading.
White cocks, black cocks.
Two fruits.
I know how to handle cock.
Not only do I know how to handle cocks, I love doing it.
My heart gets heavy, my blood gets cold. You change me into something that I just can't control. When you take me down and take it out of my way. There's no love is swinging back the other way.
Very cool. That's right. Get your cocks out and let your male friends suck them to this song.
That's Foundry, right? Foundry music?
I just want to know why. And thanks for spelling my name wrong, Keith.
It's in quotations.
There's no quotes around and Kid has 3 Ds.
Why 3D?
That's my name. The Late Show Kid. And take those quotes around. It makes me look like an ass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what does it.
Late Show Kid.
We asked a question and we got the answer.
We asked a question?
That crazy Hollywood death where the lady threw her makeup on and her old gown or whatever and then suffocated herself with a plastic bag.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. It was Auntie Emma.
She killed herself?
Auntie M. Here's the death.
She was an old broad back then.
Throughout the 1950s, Blendick's health steadily began to fail. She started going blind and began suffering from severe arthritis. On April 15th, 1962, she returned home from Palm Sunday services at her church and began rearranging her room, placing her favorite photos and memorabilia in prominent places. She laid out her resume and a collection of press clippings from her lengthy career. Then, immaculately dressed with her hair properly styled, she took an overdose of sleeping pills. She lay down on a couch, covered herself with a gold blanket, and tied a plastic bag over her head.
What a great note she left. Read the fucking note. It's great.
She left the following note.
Goddamn rich cunt!
No. She left the following note. I am now about to make the great adventure. I cannot endure this agonizing pain any longer. It's all over my body. Neither can I face the impending blindness. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen.
Is that great? A fucking great suicide note.
There you go.
Wow.
It was Auntie M.
Holy shit.
Well done.
Too bad she didn't write it. I'm off to see the wizard, ...
All right. And the pictures from the FHM photo shoot are now up on opieandanthony.com.
Do I look handsome in the pictures, Opie?
You look adorable. Josh, anything else before we get out of here?
No. Why, NFL season kicking off tonight.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Upgrade.
Seriously.
We're happy for you.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you very much.
Watch Josh on SportsCenter Sunday mornings leading to the NFL coverage.
9 a.m.
That's right.
All right.
And if you can't do that and you have big tits, email me instead. And I'll eat your asshole.
Because you're the Late Show Kid.
I'm the Late Show Kid.
The eat asshole kid. That's it. No?
The asshole kid's a creep.
Can I ask you something seriously?
Sure can.
What happened to your loyalty to Jay Leno? As you sit there in your Late Show hoodie and Late Show hat, and now you want everyone to call you the Late Show Kid?
I happen to like Leno very much. He's my guy. But Letterman was very good to my friends.
All right.
And he treated you guys great.
Yep.
And they sent me a sweatshirt. When Jay sends me some clothes, believe me, the Tonight Show Kid ain't far behind. The Tonight Show Kid is the man. But right now I'm the Late Show Kid. But maybe my friends at NBC want to send me a Tonight Show sweatshirt. The Late Show Kid will be shot and buried. But he won't give up the sweatshirt.
You're very excited to be wearing that.
I'm wearing my hat, too. Late Show Kid in effect.
That's how you're going to roll into Philly, right?
A Late Show Kid. They don't know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might even go on stage like this. That's my new intro.
Ooh. All right, we got to get out of here. We got a road trip to do.
Yes, we do.
You guys travel safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Lincoln Tunnel, and you head south. Remember.
Right.
All right.
That's what the directions say.
Until you hit a bridge.
The Betsy Ross Bridge.
Surprised you didn't put a flag joke in there.
Oh.
An awful flag joke.
Your trip is almost all sewn up when you get here. Is it dope?
There's going to be 13 of us, all stars. You're going to earn your stripes. That's all I have. Oh, I'm going to order some more Richard Pryor pictures with the flag. I'm obsessed. I got fucking 2 of them, and I got the whole... Oh, I'm going to get like 5.
I want to get the Kurt, but it's like $10,000. It's like, how much?
Like $3,000.
$3,000 for a photo.
But it's a good one, dude.
It is
it's
a good one.
Big one.
Collector's item.
It's a big, beautiful photograph.
It is good. It's
the
good.
Late Show Kid says it's good.
No, we've been to the store down in Soho.
The
It's
Morrison
an amazing
Hotel,
place.
it's called. And they have art gallery, like photographs. And I fell in love with the Richard Pryors. He took photos of Pryor in 1968 in front of the American flag. And one of them, Pryor's got his finger up his nose. And they're the greatest photos. I love these pictures of Richard. And I bought 2. They're expensive. And then I'm gonna get a couple more for my apartment.
I got 10 of the same picture of Earl doing the same thing. Just picking his nose.
You'd love that place. There's gonna be a rock. What band would you want a picture of if you get like a fucking, like a real rock photo? Like
I have no idea.
Really?
Doesn't matter to me. Let me see.
You did like Asia back in the day.
Asia. Nah. Get a lane. Lane Staley.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been.
I don't know if these guys have. They only have certain artists, certain guys.
No, it's mostly old school.
That's probably a rarity.
The photographer was old school.
Henry Diltz. He's the guy that did all the.
He has Stones and Dylan and James.
All right,
Taylor.
then go fuck me. Jerry Lee Lewis, the old pedophile cousin fucker.
There's another guy there who took some Ozzy photos. I bought one. It's the fucking best photo of Ozzy ever taken.
I want some Alice in Chains stuff.
Does he look pretty?
Yeah, he does.
How
Actually,
big?
He's like 74.
Big?
It's probably like this big by this big, and I have it framed.
It's on radio. That's good.
So, I don't know. I think one of you guys.
Wow.
I want a Lane Staley autograph. Please send one in to me.
Let me know. Jimmy held his hands about 2.5 feet high and about 1.5 feet wide.
Well, if any of my friends would stop by my crib, you'd see my photos.
I've been there.
But you have, but not in a while. Fucking Danny came in, and I had to, you know how happy I was to see Danny? Come on in. And 3 minutes later, I'm like, I wish he would just go.
Just leave.
Why are you here drinking my coffee? We had a nice chat, Danny, and he's a good boy.
Because he didn't have booze.
He's a good kid. He
How's
looks
his
good. He looks
alcoholism?
healthy.
He's doing all right with the alcoholism?
Yeah, he's doing really
Thumbs
good.
up? All right, good.
That's why his face looks all healthier and clear. He looks thin.
Was he trying to make booze in your toilet like they do in prison?
Yeah, he asked me if I had grapes, and I came back. He was just stepping on them with his two big toes. He's trying to put it back in my toilet. Yeah, fucking, yeah, that's right. Good job, caretaker.
Let's say hi to Scott in Jersey. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, we're broadcasting live from WISP in Philly. Hopefully we'll see some familiar faces and some new faces.
Yes.
And some old faces. And there goes Scott. You want to thank us for not doing a bonus show.
Well, good.
Excuse me, look at the time.
You got 6 extra minutes, man.
That's right.
Am I right or wrong, fan?
Right.
Attaboy. Fan's a psychopath.
What do you got there?
What is it?
Oh,
no.
But it's...
What?
I was just waving goodbye to everybody.
Wait, let the late night kid say goodbye. Late show kid.
Well, thank Josh Elliott. Why don't you do the wrap up, late night kid?
Late night kid. All right. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Late night.
Plug.
What? But it's about the late night kid.
Oh.
But then again, that doesn't interfere with me.
Yeah, you end with the big plug for the late night kid.
Okay. Josh Elliott. He's ESPN. He's a buddy of ours, and, you want to see him doing some sports. He does it Sunday mornings before football. That's up to you. And,
We're going to get into his quirks and foibles someday. There's something going on with him.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. What do you think it is, Jimmy? I mean, the late night kid.
I think that Josh is probably into, choking while he fucks. But not her himself. He's just a psychopath.
Wow.
He lays on his back and chokes himself.
Well, there goes another friend. I'm sure he'll be back next week, Jimmy.
No, Josh is into strangling chicks, and so what? It doesn't make a big deal. And Nathaniel, of course. And don't check out Otto and George, man. Friday night, Otto is one of the funniest guys alive. 212-367-9000 at Gotham here in New York. And I'm signing off, man. It's for Opie and Anthony and the late night kid. We're heading down to fucking Philly, have some motherfucking cheesesteaks, and, do a little broadcasting. But me and my Mac, we'll see.
That's it?
That's the way you sign off with a bang, right?
That was a banger. All right, that was good.
How about this? I'm going to fucking bunch some almonds on the way to Philly.
Ugh. No.
No?
They'll know.
All right, how about
They'll
this?
know in the booth. They'll just know. They'll feel it.
All right, how about this?
All right.
All right, thanks a lot for coming in, everybody. This is the late night kid saying, Fungus!
Hi. My mom always tells me, when bad things happen, I need to find a happy place. Like when my Uncle Henry crawls in bed with me and kisses my neck and licks my ear. I think of Opie and Anthony. That's my most happy place.
Anthony!